A girl made a bet while taking a bath. The next second, she unexpectedly fell into a lake. She struggled desperately, but couldn't feel the edge of the bathtub. After calming down, she took a closer look. She found herself in another world. Lin Huan thought she was dreaming. She pinched her wrist hard. It hurt so much she wet herself. Only then did she realize she had really transmigrated. Suddenly, a strange sound came from the shore. If there are wild beasts now, then I'll be a goner. Lin Huan lay in the water with her eyes shut tight. She hoped with all her heart that when she opened her eyes, she would be lying in her own bathtub. But when she slowly opened her eyes, she saw a pair of feet as thick as an ox's approaching her step by step. She shot out of the water in a flash. Before she could even react, she was lifted up by a man like a little chick. Lin Huan was completely bewildered. What a handsome man. Where did he come from? The man stared straight at her, his eyes shining. What a cute little female. Lin Huan felt her skin crawl under his stare. She subconsciously looked down. Her eyes were instantly blinded. You big pervert, put on some clothes. Tears as big as beans welled up in her eyes. Seeing this, the man couldn't help but feel a pang of pity. He quickly assured her again and again that he wouldn't hurt her. Only then did Lin Huan lower her guard slightly. Then put me down. The man carefully put her down. As soon as her feet touched the ground, Lin Huan bolted faster than a rabbit. The man watched her retreating figure. You're too slow. No matter where you run, I can catch you. Hearing this, Lin Huan's steps froze instantly. Then can you put on some clothes first? I was taking a bath, of course I'm naked. Aren't you too? Lin Huan was on the verge of tears. The man was right, leaving her speechless. She glanced around and spotted a piece of clothing. She fished it out and saw it was her own towel. Little female, where is your male? Lin Huan was completely confused. What female, what male? My name is Bai Di. I'm a bear beast man. You're a female. Hearing this, Lin Huan finally woke up as if from a dream, realizing she had transmigrated to a beastman world. Just then, with a whoosh, Bai Di instantly transformed into a majestic white tiger. TTITI tiger monster. Lin Huan was so scared she stumbled and fell into the lake. If this is a nightmare, please let me wake up quickly. However, reality did not go as she wished. When she woke up again, she was already lying on the tiger's back. Lin Huan subconsciously touched the tiger's fur. So soft. Is this a blanket? Baidi's voice sounded in her ear. You're finally awake. Lin Huan's eyes widened. It's not a blanket. It's tiger fur. A chill instantly ran down her spine, and she shivered. Seeing this, Bai Di stopped. He then transformed into his human form and leaped into a tree. You stay here. As he spoke, he untied his leather skirt. Seeing this, Lin Huan screamed loudly. You big pervert! What are you doing? Bai Di threw a dagger and his leather skirt to her. Then he transformed into his beast form and jumped down from the tree. What is this tiger going to do? It turned out he was going to hunt a wild boar. The boar scrambled away on its trotters in a frenzy. But how could it outrun a fierce tiger? It was caught by the throat in one bite. Lin Huan was dumbfounded. That bite force is terrifying. Is that not even enough to get stuck in his teeth? After dealing with a wild boar, Bai Di told Lin Huan to jump down from the tree. Are you kidding me? Jumping from this height would make me a cripple. She clung to the tree, hesitating repeatedly, just not daring to jump. Bai Di saw that she was still not coming down. With a whoosh, he jumped up beside her, then held her and leaped down. Bai Di took the knife from Lin Huan's hand and, with a few quick cuts, removed the wild boar's trotters. After processing the hide, he draped it over Lin Huan. Lin Huan suddenly heard a ding. Congratulations to the host for obtaining 1 wild boar hide. Newbie mission triggered. Collect 3 beast hides to receive a newbie gift pack. Lin Huan was momentarily stunned. When Bai Di called her, she suddenly came to her senses. That tiger monster, no. Bai Di, thank you. This adorable appearance completely melted the little tiger's heart. Bai Di handed her a piece of bloody raw meat. Want some meat? Lin Huan decisively refused, backing away repeatedly. Seeing that she wouldn't eat, Bai Di turned and walked away. A few minutes later, he returned with bright red fruits. Lin Huan picked one up and put it in her mouth. You only eat fruit and not meat? Are you a vegetarian beast man? Lin Huan chuckled. I guess I'm an omnivore. I just don't eat raw meat. I quite like cooked meat. Bai Di was confused. How do you make cooked meat? Lin Huan pondered for a moment. First, we need fire. Have you ever seen fire? Bai Di frowned slightly and nodded. The destructive power of fire is too terrifying for beastmen. Lin Huan had a flash of inspiration. She thought of making fire by drilling wood. At first, she was full of confidence. But after drilling for half an hour, she didn't even see a wisp of smoke. After 2 hours without success, she completely lost it. TV shows are all lies. Bai Di took Lin Huanhuan's scarred hand and gently kissed the back of her fair hand. Stop it. I'll take you to find a fire seed. You're my female. I will get you whatever you want. Lin Huanhuan was stunned and pushed Bai Di away. I am not anyone's female. Seeing the girl's strong reaction, Bai Di's eyes remained gentle and firm. He took Lin Huanhuan's hand again, gently licking her fingertips. You don't have to be afraid. I will protect you. Lin Huanhuan looked at the powerful, yet gentle tiger beast man before her and couldn't help but think of her childhood. After her parents passed away when she was 5, she began to live alone, long accustomed to a world without protection. Bai Di gently pulled the girl into his arms. This was the first time she had felt such warmth since her parents left, and this warm feeling came from a beast man. She pushed Bai Di's hand away. I'm fine now. You're fine? Then why did you faint before? Lin Huanhuan muttered to herself. Wasn't it because I was scared by you, you big cat? Bai Di emphasized again. You're my female. Even if you change, I won't leave. Lin Huanhuan got goosebumps all over. She suddenly thought of the system mission and asked Bai Di to get a few more beast hides. Bai Di transformed into his beast form, revealing his big bell. The girl saw it and exclaimed it was an eyesore. Her gaze couldn't help but sweep over the tiger beastman's body. Only then did she notice his arm was injured. Lin Huanhuan gently stroked Bai Di's arm, feeling a little sorry for him. The little tiger excitedly hugged her, nuzzling and rubbing against her, just like a clingy big cat. Bai Di turned to clean the bloodstains off his body. Lin Huanhuan waved at him. Suddenly, a ding was heard. Congratulations to the host for completing the newbie mission. The newbie gift pack will now be distributed. The next second, a package appeared in her hand. She opened it and thought it was just a wooden stick, but to her surprise, it was a fire seed. With a few clicks, she lit a torch. Then she continued to search to see what other treasures were inside. It turned out to be a complete illustrated guide to flora and fauna. At this moment, the sound of footsteps came from behind. Bai Di walked over slowly. Lin Huanhuan immediately put her things away. A slight smile played on Bai Di's lips. It seems my little female has some little secrets. Soon, they arrived at the wolf tribe. The beastmen here were all tall and mighty. In comparison, Lin Huanhuan looked like a small pet in front of them. Bai Di lifted Lin Huanhuan up. Females are very precious. Be careful not to be eaten to bits by perverted wolves. Lin Huanhuan couldn't help but shiver. She looked ahead. A group of wolf beastmen were surrounding a female. It turned out that females here had a very high status. They didn't have to work and could have multiple partners. Hearing this, Lin Huanhuan's eyes widened like saucers. The women here are so lucky, but being surrounded by so many perverted wolves is too scary. Bai Di took Lin Huanhuan to see the veterinarian. The wolf tribe leader on the side glanced over. Isn't that Bai Di? He's always been a loner. Why would he be with a female? A moment later, they arrived at the veterinary clinic. When the veterinarian saw Lin Huanhuan's stunning beauty, the old man jumped up in excitement. Little female, how many male partners do you have? Bai Di quickly shielded Lin Huanhuan. This is my female. No one better think about getting any ideas. The veterinarian's old face instantly turned as black as the bottom of a pot. You brat, you actually found a female partner. Poor us, our wolf tribe still has so many single male dogs, fighting to the death over a single female. Lin Huanhuan stood there stunned. This old man is so dramatic. The veterinarian took out a cloth bag. The little female isn't sick, just a bit delicate. He took out a few magical fruits and handed them to Lin Huanhuan. Lin Huanhuan quickly waved her hands to refuse, but the old man shoved them into her hands. The old man leaned close to her ear and whispered, "The young men of our wolf tribe are all handsome and gentle. You can stay a few more days and see." Bai Di, standing aside, heard this and his heart churned. He snatched Lin Huanhuan away from the old man. "No need. I will arrange things for my female myself." Afterward, they went to the market. Bai Di remembered that Lin Huanhuan was still bare-bottomed, with only a beast hide draped over her, so he planned to buy her some clothes. The clothes here were all made of real leather. Lin Huanhuan casually picked one and went to a corner to change. But the beastman clothes were ridiculously large, so rustic they were out of this world and could fit 2 of her. She wanted to tailor them, but there was only coarse hemp rope and a stone needle. Just as she was worrying, she suddenly had an idea. She took off the pin from her hair tie. Baidi took out some gold coins and asked the shop owner if there were any smaller clothes. The money-grubbing owner grinned from ear to ear. She's so petite. You could take a few more sets to try on. But by this time, Lin Huan had already changed her clothes. The two beast men stared, dumbfounded, their eyes sparkling. Like love-struck teenagers, they howled with excitement. Lin Huan subconsciously covered her chest. Baidi quickly stepped forward. It looks beautiful. Lin Huan's face instantly turned as red as an apple. She chuckled and scratched her head. Are there any shoes? The beast men, who had never worn shoes, were full of questions. Only then did Lin Huan remember this was a beastman world. How could beastmen possibly wear shoes? Baidi glanced over and saw that Lin Huan's delicate feet were covered in scars. So he ordered the owner to get him a piece of beast hide. Lin Huan took the hide, a wave of emotion welling up in her heart. With this tiger beastman by her side, it seemed this world wasn't so scary after all. They turned to leave, but were stopped by a wolf beastman. I invite you to be our guests. Baidi's eyes narrowed. The wolf tribe has many males and few females. They're all single dogs. My little female absolutely cannot stay here. He turned to leave with Lin Huan. At this moment, the wolf tribe leader, Shuang Yun, returned from a hunt. A wolf beastman shouted at him. Shuang Yun, a stunningly beautiful little female, has come to the tribe. Shuang Yun couldn't be bothered with him and strode away. When he returned to his cave entrance, he heard whimpering sounds from inside. He saw several males fawning over a female. It turned out this woman was Shuang Yun's mother. Shuang Yun's anger instantly flared. He dropped the prey in his hands and turned to run outside. Meanwhile, Baidi was going hunting and told Lin Huan to be good. Don't run around. Lin Huan secretly rejoiced. The big tiger is finally gone. So she took out the fire seed. To her surprise, it really lit. She immediately started roasting meat with delight. The book in the package detailed the situation of this world. This was a beastman world with many males and few females, so females could have multiple partners. This world is too wild. She let out a breath and closed the book. Suddenly, a burnt smell wafted over. It turned out the meat was burnt. Just then, Baidi returned from his hunt. Seeing the firelight in the cave, he felt something was wrong. Thinking Lin Huan was in danger, he immediately rushed in. When he saw the scene before him, he was stunned. The little fairy had transformed into a little soot-covered cat. Baidi roared, "There's a fire in here. Run!" Lin Huan picked up a skewer of roasted meat and stuck it in his mouth. Don't be nervous. I started this fire. The roasted meat is delicious, right? The tiger beastman, who had never eaten cooked food, was stunned. This is too delicious. After tasting cooked meat, the little tiger couldn't get enough. He roasted all the prey he had brought back. The two of them ate with great relish. They ate until they were so full they were burping. After eating and drinking their fill, Lin Huan lay on the tiger's back to rest. It was so warm, just like a big blanket. She noticed an injury on the tiger's back, so she took out a cloth bag and helped Baidi bandage the wound. Baidi was so moved, he licked Lin Huan's face wildly. At night, the two snuggled together to sleep. Lin Huan suddenly felt a warmth in her lower body. She looked down and saw she had gotten her period. She was at a loss for what to do. You're injured? Baidi suddenly woke up. Lin Huan was so scared she shot out bare-bottomed. I am not injured. Baidi grabbed her and pulled her back. You're bleeding and you say you're not injured? Lin Huan was mortified. Don't look, pervert. Baidi was speechless. I'm a tiger, not a wolf. Lin Huan really wanted to find a block of tofu to bang her head against. She explained that this was a normal phenomenon and the bleeding would stop after a few days. But Baidi was worried she would bleed to death. He picked her up and ran to find a veterinarian. Lin Huan was on the verge of a complete breakdown. It's just my period, but he's acting like I'm about to die. The girl just got her period, but the beast man thought she was going to die. Without a word, he picked her up and rushed to the veterinarian. Lin Huan wrapped herself up like a dumpling. I'd rather die than let anyone see that area. She hurriedly explained that she bleeds once a month. The bleeding would stop on its own after a few days. The old veterinarian found this fascinating. What race are you exactly? Lin Huan blurted out, I'm human. The veterinarian was completely confused. He didn't know what the heck a human was. Lin Huan suddenly realized this was a beast-man world. Where would humans come from? She had a flash of inspiration and told a lie, saying that humans and the ape tribe were the same race. To her surprise, these two brawny, simple-minded beastmen actually believed her. The old veterinarian handed her a bag of fruits that looked like red carrots. Lin Huan took the fruits and thanked him politely. The veterinarian was amazed by her gentle personality. After all, in this beast-man world with many males and few females, females were treated as treasures and most were incredibly spoiled. But Lin Huan was not only gentle, she was also exceptionally beautiful. The old man's eyes darted around slyly. He started scheming. These past few days, I've been busy editing videos. I should introduce her to the wolf tribe leader, Shuang. Seeing this, Bai Di glared fiercely at the old man. The next day, Lin Huan planned to make clothes from beast hides. She carelessly pricked her hand. The little tiger frowned with concern. "Let me do it," he said, taking the beast hide from her hands. He threaded the needle and began to sew. To her surprise, he actually made a pair of small pants. Lin Huan really didn't expect that a big man would know needlework, and that the small pants he made were so exquisite. Bai Di stared straight at her, his face bright red. He swallowed hard. He couldn't help but reach out a naughty tiger paw. Lin Huan subconsciously stepped back. "Pervert, where are you touching? I'm a tiger, not a wolf." Lin Huan pouted. Is this tiger beast man pretending to be dumb on purpose? Then, Bai Di suddenly lifted Lin Huan's foot. She froze, not daring to move. A tingling sensation spread from the sole of her foot throughout her body. She had no idea what this tiger beast man was trying to do. Bai Di told her to wait a moment, then took out a piece of beast hide. In a short while, he had made a pair of shoes, even in the currently popular lace-up style. Paired with Lin Huan's leather top and pants, it was incredibly fashionable. She asked Bai Di why he didn't make a pair for himself. Bai Di explained that wearing shoes was inconvenient when transforming into his beast form. Lin Huan suddenly understood. She almost forgot he was a big tiger. Thinking of the comical image of Bai Di wearing shoes, she couldn't help but cover her mouth and giggle. Meanwhile, Shuang came to find a veterinarian with some herbs and happened to run into Lin Huan. Shuang mistakenly thought she was stealing and immediately rushed over to grab her hand. "Shameless female, how dare you steal?" Just as Lin Huan was about to explain, her hand was squeezed painfully by the wolf beast man. "If you don't let go, I'm going to scream for help." Shuang paused, a look of disdain on his face. "You shameless thief, you have a nerve to call for help?" Lin Huan was about to explode with anger. She dodged behind the wolf beast man and shouted, "Wolf tribe pervert." Taking him by surprise, she rammed her head into his chin. She almost turned Shuang sharp face into a square one. Then, Lin Huan even made a martial arts gesture to provoke him. The wolf beast man was furious. "You're asking for death." Lin Huan instantly cowered, turned, and ran for her life. Shuang lunged forward and grabbed her hair. The soft touch made him freeze for a moment. His thoughts were all on Lin Huan. That fair and smooth skin was completely different from the dirty females he had seen before. Lin Huan struggled desperately. "You big pervert, what are you touching?" Only then did Shuang snap back to his senses. The pure wolf beast man suddenly hugged the girl from behind. Lin Huan struggled desperately and kicked him in a vital spot, finally breaking free from his clutches. Shuang suddenly came to his senses. "What has happened to me?" Lin Huan was afraid he would try to touch her again, so she picked up a large jar. "Pervert, if you come any closer, I'll smash your head in." Shuang was completely confused, not understanding what pervert meant, but he could tell it wasn't a good word. Anger instantly surged through him. He raised his fist, about to flatten Lin Huan. "Stop!" At the critical moment, the veterinarian jumped out and kicked him in the butt. The old man stomped his feet in anger, cursing. "You idiot, you deserve to be single for the rest of your life." Shuang was scolded into submission. But she was stealing your things." Hearing this, the veterinarian flew into a rage. "She is my guest. Get out." Shuang sensed trouble and bolted. The veterinarian turned back to Lin Huan awkwardly. "That kid isn't bad. He just got confused for a moment. Don't take it to heart. It's okay. I'm not angry anymore." Hearing this, the veterinarian's heart leaped with joy, thinking Shuang still had a chance. But Lin Huan's next words shattered his hopes. "Anyway, I won't see him again in the future." The veterinarian, was speechless. It seemed Shuang Yun was completely done for this time. He wanted to try to plead for Shuang Yun again. But just then, Bai Di returned from his hunt, bringing back Lin Huanhuan's things. Why did you take so long to come back? Don't you like collecting beast hides? I went and caught several wild boars and skinned them for you. Lin Huanhuan didn't know whether to laugh or cry. That was all for the system mission. You make me sound like some kind of skinning maniac. Bai Di thought to himself, this little female seems to be hiding a lot of secrets. Then he conjured a bouquet of flowers. Do you like this? Lin Huanhuan took the flowers, her face beaming. Seeing this, the veterinarian's mouth twitched. Bai Di's flirting skills were miles ahead of Shuang Yun's. Afterward, Lin Huanhuan and Bai Di turned to leave. They came to a sea of flowers. Lin Huanhuan jumped up and down with excitement, unaware that Shuang Yun was watching them from the shadows. This woman is usually as fierce as a tigress, but I didn't expect her to have such a sweet side. He couldn't help but blush. He wanted to take a gift to apologize to Lin Huanhuan, but he was afraid she was still angry and wouldn't accept it. Shuang Yun gritted his teeth, mustered his courage, threw the gift to Lin Huanhuan, and ran away. Lin Huanhuan and Bai Di looked at the package in confusion. They opened it and saw it was red berries. It seems these fruits are for you. Do you want to eat them? Lin Huanhuan shook her head like a rattle drum, afraid someone had poisoned them. Bai Di's gaze swept over her lower body. Has the bleeding on your bottom stopped? Why is there still a smell of blood? Lin Huanhuan quickly covered her bottom, her face flushed with shame. It's only the second day. It usually takes 5 days for the bleeding to stop. Lin Huanhuan gave the fruits to the veterinarian. I don't know who threw them. You can have them. The old man grinned slyly. Shuang Yun, that kid has finally gotten a clue. He returned the fruits to Lin Huanhuan. This is for you. After saying that, he turned and went to find Shuang Yun. At this time, Shuang Yun was sitting on a rock thinking about Lin Huanhuan. Suddenly, he heard the veterinarian's voice. You sent the red berries, didn't you? Shuang Yun flatly denied it. What red berries? I don't know what you're talking about. The proud little wolf beast man wouldn't admit it even if it killed him. The veterinarian turned to ask Lin Huanhuan. Wait, Shuang Yun was suddenly anxious. This is my compensation for misunderstanding her. It doesn't mean anything else. The veterinarian covered his mouth and giggled. Little wolf cub, you're interested in her, aren't you? Shuang Yun's thoughts were exposed, and he ran away. Hee, it seems this kid still has a chance. A few days later, Lin Huanhuan's period finally ended. Bai Di planned to take her away from the wolf tribe. The veterinarian immediately jumped out to stop them. Winter is coming. You can't leave. Hearing this, Bai Di fell into deep thought. He knew well that once winter arrived, the number of prey would plummet. Lin Huanhuan was too delicate and definitely wouldn't be able to handle it. Thinking of this, he pulled Lin Huanhuan into his arms. We'll stay for the winter. Hearing this, the old veterinarian was instantly excited. I'll take you to pick a place for the winter. Lin Huanhuan heard a ding. System mission triggered. Winter is approaching. Host, please prepare a house for shelter from the cold. The requirement is no less than 40 square meters, equipped with a set of furniture, including a bed, chair, and table. Afterward, they went to choose a place for the winter. The wolf tribe had long prepared for winter. They had dug dozens of tunnels in the rock, filled with caves, like an underground labyrinth. Lin Huanhuan walked into the dark cave. Suddenly, a dozen ghostly lights flashed in the darkness. She looked closely and saw they were the eyes of beastmen. She was so scared she stumbled and fell into Bai Di's arms. The veterinarian told them to pick a spot they liked and dig a cave. With a whoosh, Bai Di transformed into his beast form. With a few scrapes, he dug out a cave. Lin Huanhuan estimated the size of the cave. She instructed Bai Di to dig 2 more caves inside the cave. After half a day, the size of the cave finally met the system's requirements. Now all that was missing was the furniture. Lin Huanhuan planned to make furniture out of wood, so she went to the forest to find wood. When they returned, they found a new cave had appeared next door. Lin Huanhuan walked in and took a look, her heart sinking. It was her little rival, Shuang Yun. Back in her cave, she was furious. Why is that annoying guy digging a cave next door? Just then, Bai Di finished making a large bed. Lin Huanhuan stroked the wooden bed in admiration, nuzzling and rubbing against the little tiger. Bai Di, you're amazing. The sound of their affectionate interactions reached Shuang Yun's ears. Shuang Yun was both shy and annoyed. Did my brain short circuit? Why did I come here to be his neighbor? At this moment, Bai Di dragged Lin Huan to the forest again. Shuangyan secretly followed them. Soon, they entered the forest. Bai Di chopped a pile of wood with his claws. Lin Huan exclaimed, "Amazing!" She gave his tiger face a peck. Shuangyan, hiding in the shadows, had his fill of their public display of affection. He angrily showed his wolf claws. "My claws are also very powerful. Why doesn't the little female ask me for help?" They carried the wood back in batches, while Lin Huan stayed behind to guard the remaining wood. For safety, Bai Di put her up in a tree. "Wait in the tree. I'll be back soon." Lin Huan leisurely read her book in the tree. Shuangyan watched her from the shadows the whole time. That tiger just left her here. This is too dangerous. However, her fears came true. A large mutated spider suddenly appeared above Lin Huan's head. It sprayed her with poisonous silk. A girl made a bet while taking a bath. When she opened her eyes, her brain instantly shut down. A spider in heat pounced on her. It turned out she had transmigrated to a beastman world and fell into the arms of a wolf beastman. The two of them stared at each other, completely bewildered. Lin Huan came to her senses, so scared she wet herself. They subconsciously backed away from each other. "Be careful behind you." The large spider pounced fiercely. The wolf beastman, Shuangyan, quickly rushed over and picked her up, shielding Lin Huan behind him. Then he howled to the sky, "Run!" The next second, with a whoosh, Shuangyan transformed into his beast form and charged fearlessly at the large spider. In a few quick moves, he took it down. Lin Huan watched, dumbfounded. "Thank you for saving me." Shuangyan glanced at her slyly. "Just saying thank you isn't enough. Then what do you want?" The wolf beastman's lips curled into a wicked smile. "I want you to be my partner." Lin Huan was both shy and annoyed. "You wish, you perverted wolf." After saying that, she turned to leave in a huff. Shuangyan's legs suddenly gave out, and he collapsed to the ground. It turned out he had been poisoned by the spider. "I never thought I'd die at the hands of a spider. If my tribe knew, they'd laugh their heads off." Just as he was on the verge of death, Lin Huan turned back. Shuangyan quickly hid his injured leg. "What? Change your mind? Want to be my partner?" Lin Huan was fuming. "I came back to get my things." She glanced over and saw Shuangyan's injured leg. "You're poisoned. Get away from me. I hate females the most." Lin Huan wanted to check his injury, but he didn't appreciate her kindness and told her to get lost. Lin Huan snorted coldly and turned to leave. Shuangyan lay on the ground, feeling a little dejected. As expected, all females are just as cold and heartless. He slowly closed his eyes, gradually losing consciousness. Just then, Lin Huan rushed back with herbs. She saw Shuangyan unconscious and twitching. Lin Huan immediately took out her dagger, made a cut on his hand, and applied the herbs to the wound. She was trying a desperate remedy based on the method in the book. The next second, Shuangyan suddenly woke up. "Why is the little female back? Is this a pre-death hallucination?" Lin Huan let out a long sigh of relief. She held up 2 fingers in front of Shuangyan. "Look, how many is this?" Shuangyan was completely bewildered. "What? How many is this?" Lin Huan smiled awkwardly. Only then did she remember. How could a beast man know how to count? "Thank you for saving me." Lin Huan deliberately cupped her ear. "What did you say?" "I can't hear you." "I said thank you." "A little louder." "I still can't hear you." Shuangyan couldn't take it anymore. "I said you're an idiot." The two of them completely lost it and started arguing. Lin Huan's face was dark with anger. "I shouldn't have saved you, you perverted wolf." Suddenly, the sound of footsteps came from behind. It was Bai Di and the others who had come looking for her. Seeing the dead spider, everyone felt a chill down their spines. Bai Di pulled Lin Huan into his arms. "Thank you for saving my partner." Shuangyan's eyes narrowed. "This white tiger is thanking me on the surface, but he's secretly warning me not to get any ideas about the little female. And he brought males who already have partners. This tiger is very cunning." After returning to the cave, Lin Huan made a bedsheet and pillow out of beast hide. Now it finally felt like a home. Just then, the system notification sound suddenly rang. "Congratulations to the host for completing one of the series of missions. The mission reward will now be distributed." A large wok appeared in front of her. Lin Huan jumped with excitement. "Now I can stir fry and cook." Bai Di picked up the spatula and banged it against the wok. He was full of confusion. "What is this thing?" Lin Huan took the spatula with a smile. "This is an iron wok for cooking." Saying that, she immediately started a fire to cook. The meaty aroma wafting from the wok made the little tiger's mouth water. Lin Huan served a bowl and gave it to him. Bai Di gobbled it down. Lin Huan wanted to send a bowl to Shuangyin as well. Bai Di's eyes narrowed. Give me the soup. I'll take it to him. He went to the next cave. Shuangyin glared at him irritably. What are you doing here? Bai Di handed him the meat soup. You're not eating it? Then I'll take it back. Shuangyin quickly snatched the meat soup. Did she ask you to bring this? Bai Di snorted coldly and turned to leave. Lin Huan was so full she was burping. Bai Di's lips curved upwards. His smile could charm anyone to death. Thank you for the meat soup. It was delicious. Lin Huan was instantly mesmerized. You're so handsome. Bai Di winked at her, sending sparks flying. His eyes gradually became hazy. Only then did Lin Huan realize something was wrong. This tiger was in heat. He's trying to seduce me. Thinking of this, she turned and ran. But how could she outrun his tiger claws? With a single leap, he pulled her tightly into his arms from behind. The tiger in heat held the girl, opening its cavernous mouth, wanted to have cubs with her. Lin Huan's body trembled violently. So scared she wet herself. I'll go sleep next door. Bai Di's face darkened. He held her tightly and wouldn't let go. You want to go find Shuangyin? Do you like him? Lin Huan instantly burst into tears. I don't like him. Don't be like this. I'm scared. Only then did Bai Di slowly release his grip. Lin Huan let out a long sigh of relief. Her heart was pounding. The feeling was both frightening and strangely intimate. Shuangyin heard the commotion next door. His face as red as an apple. His hearing was too sensitive and he couldn't block out the sound. Lin Huan's words flashed through his mind. His heart was filled with mixed feelings, a little dejected. The little female, she doesn't like me. The next morning, Lin Huan thought about what happened with Bai Di last night. She shot up from the bed, feeling as if she had been struck by lightning, her head buzzing. With a tiger, thinking of this, she wanted to find a block of tofu to bang her head against. Just then, Bai Di walked in with a bowl of meat soup. I'm going hunting later. I've already asked Mu Xiang to take care of you. She's a female of the wolf tribe. Hearing this, Lin Huan became nervous, afraid of being left in the wolf tribe and torn to shreds. So she wanted to go hunting with Bai Di. Bai Di flatly refused. Hunting in winter is very dangerous. Every time, a large number of beastmen can't stand the cold and freeze to death. Lin Huan pondered for a moment. She nodded helplessly. It's true. I would only be a burden if I went. Seeing her disappointed face, Bai Di's heart ached. He pulled her into his arms. Don't be sad. I'll bring back whatever you want. Lin Huan took out her book. She instructed Bai Di to bring back some seasonings for cooking and gave him the deboning knife for self-defense. Bai Di nuzzled her head. Wait for me to come back. The two of them couldn't help but want to kiss. At the critical moment, a woman pushed the door open. The two of them froze and quickly separated. The person who came in was Mu Xiang. The three of them froze for a moment, then burst out laughing. Sorry, I interrupted your moment. Bai Di entrusted Lin Huan to Mu Xiang and turned to step into the icy world. This time, he had to get enough food to survive the winter safely. Lin Huan begged Mu Xiang to take her out to learn more about this wonderful world. Mu Xiang readily agreed, grabbed her hand, and ran. Soon, the two of them arrived at the market. The streets were filled with elderly males and young male cubs working. Their gazes all focused on Lin Huan. Lin Huan looked left and right, searching for the figures of females. She looked closely and was stunned. The females were all fat and lazy, not having to do anything. If I become lazy and gluttonous, will I become like that too? She asked Mu Xiang how to tan beast hides. Mu Xiang looked surprised. We females don't need to do these things. We just need to focus on having cubs. Lin Huan's jaw dropped. If all I can do in this world is have cubs, that would be too terrifying. Mu Xiang looked at Lin Huan as if she were a freak, but agreed to teach her how to tan beast hides. Then the two of them went to the river. Lin Huan bent down to wash the beast hide. Her graceful figure and charming appearance immediately attracted the attention of the surrounding wolf beastmen. A few little wolf beastmen secretly hid and peeked. They had never seen such a beautiful female. Because precious and beautiful females rarely went out, their eyes were wide and they were drooling. Should we really go over and talk to her? Just then, Shuangyin appeared before them, fuming. He grabbed the little wolf beastmen by their tails and dragged them off to their doom. Mu Xiang watched with a wicked smile. Are you very familiar with Chief Shuangyin? He's been secretly watching you. Lin Huan's face darkened. It's that big perverted wolf again. However, before she could finish her sentence, Shuangyin came up to her. What are you doing here? Lin Huan roared back irritably. It's none of your business. Hearing this voice, Shuangyun's face turned bright red, his mind filled with fantasies. His body actually reacted involuntarily. He immediately hid from everyone's sight. Seeing this, Mu Xiang felt it was completely bizarre. Chief Shuangyun, who had always hated females, was actually interested in a female. Lin Huan struggled to lift the washed beast hide. Seeing this, Shuangyun took the beast hide from her hands. Let me get it. The water-soaked hide is heavier than you. After saying that, he shouldered the hide and turned to leave. Lin Huan quickly followed. Maybe this wolf isn't so bad after all. Unexpectedly, Shuangyun's attitude changed. You can't even carry this little thing. Females are really useless. Lin Huan's face instantly darkened. This guy is still so annoying. Mu Xiang, standing aside, was speechless. The old chief Shuangyun was so domineering, but now he's like a silly fool. After returning to the cave, Lin Huan was about to cook when she remembered she had left a bowl at Shuangyun's place. She hurried to the next cave. Shuangyun's wolf head suddenly popped out. Lin Huan jumped, her soul nearly scared out of her body. Her teeth chattered with anger. Where's my bowl? Shuangyun played dumb. What bowl? Lin Huan completely lost it. You think I'm a Hello Kitty when I'm not angry? Shuangyun instantly cowered and scurried back into his cave. A moment later, he came out with the bowl in his mouth. Here, you stingy person. Lin Huan took the bowl and turned to leave. Shuangyun was annoyed and dejected. This was the only memento the little female gave me. The girl's first kiss was stolen by a white tiger. Her body instantly froze, her mind a complete blank. After coming to her senses, she quickly pushed him away. Seeing that things were not going well, the little tiger turned and ran. Just now, Bai Di had finally returned from his hunt. Seeing him, Lin Huan quickly ran up to him. She couldn't stop in time and bumped into his sturdy chest. This time, Bai Di brought back some strange fruits. These fruits tasted extremely salty and could be used as a substitute for salt. Lin Huan immediately picked up her spatula, heated the wok, and prepared to show off her cooking skills. In a short while, a beautiful-looking dark cuisine was ready. The fragrant aroma wafted through the air. She served a bowl of food and handed it to Bai Di. Take this to Shuangyun. He helped me a lot these past few days. The little wolf beast man smelled the meat and excitedly rushed out. But when he saw it was Bai Di, his face turned as black as the bottom of a pot. Huan said you helped her a lot. I'm thanking you on her behalf. Shuangyun pouted and snorted coldly. I helped her. If she wants to thank me, she should come herself. After saying that, he turned to enter the cave, but was stopped by Bai Di. We're leaving after this winter. Don't get any ideas about her. I'll do whatever I want. It's none of your business. Meanwhile, Lin Huan was waiting for Bai Di to return. Suddenly, a ding was heard. System mission triggered. Host, please collect enough food before winter arrives. Lin Huan was stunned. Just as she was about to ask how much was enough, the system disappeared. What the heck? The system just dropped a sentence and left. Just then, Bai Di returned and saw Lin Huan talking to herself. He was confused. System? Enough food? Lin Huan laughed and explained. Didn't you say we need to prepare more food for the winter? Bai Di approached her with a look of deep affection. With me here, I'll get you as much food as you want. Lin Huan lifted her little head and looked at Bai Di's sturdy chest. His 18-pack abs made her drool. Bai Di's eyes grew deeper and more mesmerizing. Lin Huan sensed trouble and shyly dove under the covers. The big white tiger slowly walked to her side, gently stroking her smooth hair. Lin Huan felt a tingling sensation. Her body suddenly shot up. Were you touching? Before she could finish, Bai Di pulled her into a tight hug. Huan, I've missed you so much these past few days. The hormonal scent from the white tiger grew stronger. He couldn't help but plant a kiss on Lin Huan's forehead. Shuangyun heard the commotion next door and was mortified. The little wolf beast man in heat was scratching his head in frustration. That damn tiger is definitely doing this on purpose. One morning, Bai Di was refreshed and energetic, while Shuangyun had 2 dark circles under his eyes and was listless. Seeing this, Lin Huan's heart sank. This perverted wolf looks like he didn't sleep well. Did he hear everything last night? She glared at Bai Di irritably. It's all your fault. Bai Di chuckled wickedly. Then you have to hold back next time. Don't cry out when I'm holding you. Lin Huan suddenly flew into a rage, fuming. The little tiger quickly ran away. For the next few days, Bai Di would bring back a large amount of prey every time he went out. Everyone cast envious glances, praising Lin Huan for having a good husband. Even the beautiful Mu Xiang was envious. The prey he catches alone is more than my whole family catches. Hearing this, Lin Huan was puzzled. Your family? Yes, I have 5 partners. Lin Huan's jaw dropped. Her eyes bulged out. You're so amazing. My partners are nothing compared to your Baidi. Lin Huan quickly explained, he and I are not partners. Mu Xiang's lips curled into a wicked smile. Not partners? Why do you live in the same house and sleep in the same bed? Lin Huan was at a loss for words, not knowing how to answer. Since coming to this world and meeting Baidi, they had naturally started living together and sometimes even did some inappropriate things. Thinking of this, her face turned bright red and she panicked. We're family, I guess. Mu Xiang rolled her eyes at her and teased. Partners are family too. Just as Lin Huan was about to explain, Mu Xiang interrupted her. Baidi is such an excellent man. If you don't want him, then give him to me. Hearing this, Lin Huan was suddenly anxious. No, he can't be your partner. Mu Xiang secretly smiled and continued to dig a trap. You don't like him anyway. It doesn't matter if you give him to me. Lin Huan quickly retorted. Who says I don't like him? Mu Xiang smiled slyly. So you do like him. Only then did Lin Huan realize she had been tricked. Just then, Baidi returned from his hunt. He picked Lin Huan up. Lin Huan's mouth was wide enough to fit 2 fists. What did I just say? Baidi casually threw a bag of fruits to Mu Xiang as a thank you. Mu Xiang took the fruits and winked at Baidi. She's very cute. You're so lucky. After saying that, she turned and left. The young couple was silent for a moment. Lin Huan was so embarrassed she wanted to find a hole to crawl into. Baidi nuzzled her forehead. The words you said, I heard them all. The person in question's face instantly turned bright red, her heart pounding. Which words? You said you like me. The shy girl denied it to the death. But Baidi saw through her inner turmoil. His deep gaze became incredibly intense. Huan, you don't like me? Lin Huan couldn't resist her fluttering heart. She involuntarily leaned against his sturdy chest. I don't dislike you. Baidi's gaze became even more mesmerizing. Then you do like me. Saying that, he leaned in and stole Lin Huan's first kiss of the day. The little tiger, while the girl wasn't paying attention, planted a kiss on her lips. Lin Huan instantly flew into a rage. Her face was as red as a monkey's bottom. Baidi's lips curled into a wicked smile. Want to do it again? Hearing this, Lin Huan was mortified. Have some shame. After saying that, she turned and ran. After returning to the cave, she organized the food for the winter. Suddenly, a ding was heard from the system notification. Congratulations to the host for completing the system mission. The reward will now be distributed. As soon as the voice fell, the reward dropped into Lin Huan's hands. She looked closely and saw it was a pack of sanitary pads. She was so excited she cried tears of joy. She no longer had to worry about all the awkwardness when her period came. Just then, the little tiger's head suddenly popped out. Lin Huan quickly hid the sanitary pads. If Baidi saw this, it would be too awkward to explain. Outside, the snow was falling heavily and it was getting colder. Lin Huan sneezed repeatedly. Cold, come here, I'm warm. Lin Huan thought that made sense. Baidi was a fluffy big tiger, so she sat down on Baidi's lap. But her little bottom fidgeted restlessly as if she sensed something strange. Her face instantly turned as red as a big tomato. She lifted her little head and stole a glance at the sturdy man behind her. Baidi looked down and their eyes met. Lin Huan's little heart pounded. Oops, I got caught peeking. One morning, Lin Huan was woken up by a commotion. Baidi walked in with a basin of water, just as the young couple was being affectionate. With a loud bang, 2 fierce-looking wolf beast men broke in. Get out. Our female has taken a liking to this house. Lin Huan was startled, thinking to herself, these are all beast men from the Blackwater Wolf tribe. Baidi quickly shielded her. A red-haired monster reached out, tried to pull them out. Seeing that Baidi didn't move, the red-haired one raised his fist and swung. Baidi easily caught it with one hand. With a crack, he broke the opponent's wrist. Then he twisted his arm back, disabling it. Finally, he kicked him in his little bell. With a roar from Baidi, get lost. The 2 wolf beast men grimaced in pain. You just wait. After saying that, they scurried away, limping back to their own cave. Their partner saw them in such a sorry state and cursed irritably. I sent you to get a room. How did you end up like this? The two of them explained what had just happened. The woman flew into a rage, so angry she got her period. She suddenly had an idea. She wanted to use a beauty trap to seduce by D. I'd like to see which male dares to refuse me, the #1 beauty of the Beastman world. Then she stormed to the next cave and ordered her partner to break down the door. Lin Huan heard the banging and sensed trouble. Sure enough, a group of people rushed in. How can you just barge into someone else's house? Get out. The woman was stunned the moment she saw Lin Huan. Why is this female's skin so fair? And her waist is so slender. The chief's mate saw Lin Huan and couldn't help but feel both infatuation and anger. She twisted her cherry red lips. She's prettier than me. Unforgivable. She pointed at Lin Huan, spewing filth. Where did this wild female come from? I am a mate of the wolf, tribe's chief. If you know what's good for you, get out. I've never seen you before. You must be a female from the Blackwater Wolf tribe. Who said I'm a mate of the Blackwater chief? I am Shuang Yun's mate. Hearing this, Lin Huan was astonished. Since when did Shuang Yun have a mate? Just then, Bai walked in. I don't care whose mate you are. Get out of here right now. Lin Huan quickly walked to his side. She whispered in his ear, "This crazy woman says she's Shuang Yun's mate." Before she could finish, the woman interrupted. I've taken a fancy to him. He must become my mate. Lin Huan was speechless. So it's just your one-sided, wishful thinking. Hearing this, the woman was furious. It's his honor that I've taken a fancy to him. As soon as she finished speaking, Shuang Yun walked in with a dark expression. Should I get on my knees and be eternally grateful to you? The woman's heart skipped a beat, and she panicked a little, but she didn't give up. She took off her outer coat and began to use a beauty trap. Shuang Yun's brows furrowed. What on earth is this crazy female trying to do? The woman's eyes gradually became hazy. Her wandering hands roamed across Shuang Yun's well-defined chest. Her seductive gaze seemed capable of stealing one's soul as she attempted to use Shuang Yun to deal with Lin Huan. Lin Huan covered her eyes, unable to watch. Shuang Yun's gaze turned cold, his eyes filled with disgust. He brutally kicked the scheming woman away. The scheming woman wanted to seduce the little wolf beast man to have cubs with him. But the wolf beast man, Shuang Yun, didn't fall for it. He mercilessly kicked her away. If you dare touch me again, I'll break your wandering hands. Everyone was instantly dumbfounded. Females in this world were as precious as treasure. It was unthinkable that a male would dare to strike a female. Lin Huan was speechless. Shuang Yun is truly the biggest weirdo in the Beastman world. The woman cursed at Shuang Yun. Are you even a male? How dare you treat me like this? Shuang Yun's gaze turned cold. Whether I'm a male or not is something only my mate is qualified to know. As for you, get as far away from me as possible. The scheming woman gritted her teeth in anger, then turned and fled the scene in tears. Shuang Yun turned to look at Lin Huan, his brow slightly furrowed. You're being bullied right at your doorstep. Why don't you know how to fight back? Who says I don't know how to fight back? I was just about to make a move when you arrived. Shuang Yun's expression immediately faltered, and he stammered, I was just passing by. He secretly thought to himself, damn it, I came running as soon as I heard she was in trouble. She couldn't have guessed, could she? Lin Huan nodded in agreement. I know you were just passing by. Hearing this, the little wolf beast man became inexplicably annoyed and howled. Stupid female. Lin Huan was bewildered. What nerve did he hit? Bai Di, standing to the side, was secretly relieved. Huan didn't discover his feelings. To prevent further accidents, Bai Di repaired the broken wooden door. Lin Huan looked at the broken wooden door. A ripple went through her heart. If only the system could get me an iron door. But the next moment, she suddenly realized. Without realizing it, she had already started to get used to this place. Am I going to stay here and face all this forever? Meanwhile, the scheming woman, Li Wei, returned to her cave crying. She fiercely kicked her own mates, but you just watched me get bullied and did nothing. What's the use of having you? The few cowardly cubs didn't dare to make a peep. Seeing how useless they were, Li Wei became even more furious. Go and drive that wild female out for me. The wolf beast men hesitated. But she's a female, and she's very pretty. Before they could finish, Li Wei exploded. She berated them while they knelt. Lin Huan, you just wait. At this time, snow was falling heavily outside. The entire forest had officially entered winter. This weather was perfect for hot pot. Lin Huan took out a large pot and started cooking hot pot with a bubbling sound. She told Bai Di to get ingredients from a cellar. But then she thought that eating hot pot with just two people wouldn't be lively enough. So she went to the next cave to invite Shuang Yun and found two wolf beastmen from the Blackwater tribe inside. A dark-skinned beastman drooled wildly at Lin Huan. Lin Huan was so scared she trembled all over. Seeing this, Shuang Yun warned the dark beast man, "Don't get any ideas about her, or don't blame me for being impolite." The dark beast man was about to retort, but was stopped by his companion. He snorted coldly and turned to leave in a huff. Watching the two Blackwater tribe beastmen's figures gradually disappear, Shuang Yun glared at Lin Huan. "Why did you run out here? I made hot pot and came to ask if you want to eat with us." Hearing this, Shuang Yun's serious expression instantly softened. "What the hell is hot pot? Is it edible?" Seeing him doubt her, Lin Huan turned to leave. "Fine, don't eat it then." Shuang Yun panicked and roared, "I want to eat hot pot." But when he arrived at Lin Huan's home, he was stunned. The room was filled with steam, and flames were burning fiercely under the pot. He immediately pulled Lin Huan outside. "It's on fire." Lin Huan didn't know whether to laugh or cry. She called it back in. "This is a hot pot. It won't hurt anyone." Just then, Bai Di walked over with the ingredients. Huan, the meat is cooked. Come and eat." Shuang Yun was astonished. He didn't expect this tiger to be unafraid of fire. He gathered his courage and carefully sat down. "I never knew meat could be eaten this way." Lin Huan couldn't wait to dig in. She picked up a piece of meat and stuffed it in her mouth, nearly scalding her lips into sausages. Bai Di hurriedly checked if she was burned, gently lifting her face. He blew on her reddened lips. Hoo-hoo, plop. The piece of meat in Shuang Yun's hand dropped instantly. He wanted someone to blow on his lips too. Lin Huan covered her mouth and quickly changed the subject. "Were those two, just now, beastmen from the Blackwater tribe?" "Yes. They came to discuss some business with me." Lin Huan was a little curious. What kind of business could beastmen discuss? "Wait a minute, I'll go next door and get that thing." After a short while, Shuang Yun brought a bamboo tube to Lin Huan. Inside the bamboo tube is the water they want to sell. Lin Huan opened the bamboo stopper and sniffed. "This isn't water, it's wine." Shuang Yun looked confused, not understanding what wine was. Lin Huan explained, "Wine can improve circulation and warm the body, but you can't drink too much. Once you get drunk, it's easy to lose control or even go crazy." Bai Di and Shuang Yun were stunned after hearing this. "This is very important. I'll remember it." But Lin Huan was a little excited. She asked Shuang Yun to find out what the wine was made from. If they could grow grains in the future, they could not only eat them, but also make wine to sell. Shuang Yun nodded in agreement. "For the little female, I have to try my best." Lin Huan poured 3 bowls of wine, then raised her bowl. A toast to tonight's hot pot. Bai Di and Shuang Yun didn't understand what cheers meant, but they raised their bowls along with her. The two beastmen took a sip of the wine one after another and felt that it tasted quite good. Then they drank it all in one go. In just a few gulps, they finished all the wine in the bamboo tube. Lin Huan suddenly had a bad feeling. She saw the wolf and the tiger staring intently at her. The little wolf beastman's face was flushed, his eyes hazy. He suddenly went into a drunken frenzy and lunged at Lin Huan. "Let me be your mate. I really like you so much." Lin Huan pushed his head away with all her might. "You're drunk and talking nonsense." But Shuang Yun wouldn't give up. With a bang, he instantly transformed into his beast form, vowing to have cubs with Huan. Beside them, Bai Di was seething with rage, his eyes full of killing intent. He kicked the drunk Shuang Yun away. Lin Huan was worried Bai Di would kill Shuang Yun. "Don't worry, this wolf is tough. He won't die." After speaking, he grabbed Shuang Yun and dragged him out, then threw him back into his own cave. The little wolf beast man was dead drunk and slept soundly. Bai Di picked up Lin Huan. His eyes also gradually became hazy. The two returned to their own cave. The drunken Bai Di came on strong with a dominant wall slam. Lin Huan was just about to tell him not to act rashly. The next second, Bai Di covered her mouth with his. The alcohol had gone to Bai Di's head, and his whole body felt hot. Suddenly, his eyes went blank, and he lost his reason. Shuang Yun was awakened by the noise from next door. In an instant, his drunkenness vanished. He rushed into the next cave in a panic. With a whoosh, he transformed into his beast form. Let go of Lin Huan. He opened his massive jaws and lunged at Bai Di. Only then did Bai Di suddenly come to his senses. He looked at Lin Huan huddled in the corner. Shuang Yin immediately picked her up. "Don't be afraid. I'll take you to the wolf tribe's shaman." Bai Di wanted to check Lin Huanhuan's injuries, but Shuang Yin stopped him. "Don't come any closer. Don't you know how badly you've hurt her?" After speaking, he carried Lin Huanhuan to find the Beastman doctor. Bai Di was filled with remorse, wishing he could slap himself a few times. Meanwhile, the shaman was leisurely applying mud to his face as a mask. Suddenly, a loud bang startled him. He turned to look and saw Shuang Yin rushing in with Lin Huanhuan. "Huanhuan is injured. Quick, take a look at her." Seeing Lin Huanhuan's bruised and battered body, the shaman, without a second thought, got up and gave Shuang Yin a flying kick. No, it wasn't Shuang Yin who did it. Hearing this, the shaman stopped. "Which scumbag did this?" Shuang Yin said aggrievedly. "The tiger was Bai Di. That white tiger usually seems so gentle. How could it be?" The shaman instructed Shuang Yin to take out all the herbs, crush them, and apply them to Lin Huanhuan's body to stop the bleeding. After doing all this, Shuang Yin walked out angrily. He was going to give Bai Di a good beating. Then he rushed viciously into the next cave and pounced on Bai Di, pinning him to the ground. But Bai Di didn't fight back. He had no memory of what he had done while drunk. "It doesn't matter if you hit me. I just want to know, is Huanhuan okay?" Shuang Yun's eyes turned cold. "I won't tell you. You hurt Huanhuan so badly, you're not qualified to be her mate." Bai Di's heart felt like it was being stabbed, a sharp pain shooting through him. "Huanhuan, what have I done? Am I really not qualified to be with you anymore?" The Beastman had only taken a sip of fake wine, but suddenly became drunk and lost control. He tried to force the girl to have cubs with him. Lin Huanhuan resisted with all her might, but how could she escape the tiger's clutches? At the critical moment, the wolf Beastman Shuang Yin intervened in time, saving the battered and bruised Lin Huanhuan. When she slowly regained consciousness, she felt a tearing pain all over her body. The nightmarish scene from last night kept replaying in her mind, leaving her with lingering fear. Just then, an old man rushed in frantically. Lin Huanhuan shivered. It was a false alarm. It was the wolf tribe's shaman, who came to bring her medicine. Then, the wolf beastman, Shuang Yun, walked in. He was carrying Lin Huanhuan's clothes in his mouth. When Lin Huanhuan saw the clothes, she couldn't help but remember that Bai Di had made them for her by hand. Tears instantly started streaming down her face. The little wolf beastman whimpered with heartache. Only then did Lin Huanhuan slowly stop crying. But she didn't know how to face Bai Di in the future. Shuang Yin lowered his head and nuzzled against her. A girl and a wolf huddled together, sobbing softly. Just then, Bai Di came to visit Lin Huanhuan, but he was mercilessly refused entry by the shaman. Bai Di recalled the sordid things he had done while drunk. Filled with shame, he slunk away. A few days later, Lin Huanhuan's injuries had healed. She came to bid farewell to the wolf tribe shaman and then returned to her own cave. She knew she had to clarify her relationship with Bai Di. However, when she pushed open the cave door, she found it quiet and empty. Lin Huanhuan's heart was filled with mixed feelings. She waited there, puffing her cheeks in anger, for the big white tiger to return. She had originally just wanted to live a peaceful life with Bai Di, but the thought of having little tiger cubs with a tiger made her shudder. No, too scary. She waited from day until night, but there was still no sign of Bai Di. On the other hand, Shuang Yun had already run back and forth several times. Do you know where Bai Di went? As soon as Shuang Yun heard Bai Di's name, he gritted his teeth in anger. I don't know. Lin Huanhuan was frantic with worry and turned to find the shaman. It was freezing and snowy outside. She was worried Bai Di would freeze to death. The shaman told Lin Huanhuan that Bai Di had come to see him a few days ago. The tiger had gone deep into the mountains. He said he was going to find essence fruit to help Lin Huanhuan recover. Hearing this, Lin Huanhuan put on her cloak and was about to go find Bai Di. Shuang Yin saw this and grabbed her, feeling Lin Huanhuan's trembling little hand. Shuang Yun roared, "I'll help you find him." A warm current flowed through Lin Huanhuan's heart. "You are guests of the wolf tribe. As the chief, I can't just stand by and watch someone die." The shaman couldn't help but snicker secretly. "Since when did I know you were so responsible?" "Shut up." Shuang Yun's little scheme was seen through, and he was so angry he could curse. Lin Huanhuan was worried that Shuang Yun would freeze into an ice sculpture if he went out bare-chested. She quickly took off her own cloak and put it on him. If you really can't find Bai Di, just come back quickly. The little wolf beast man looked at Lin Huan, his heart pounding. If I can come back safely this time, can you promise me one thing? Lin Huan was stunned. The old shaman seized the opportunity to provide a divine assist. Huan, Shuang Yun is risking his life for you this time. Just agree to it. Lin Huan steeled her heart. I promise. Shuang Yun excitedly hugged Lin Huan. Without another word, he planted a kiss on her lips. Lin Huan froze instantly, completely bewildered. Before she could react, Shuang Yun had already turned and stepped into the deep mountains. Just then, Mu Xiang ran over in a panic. Someone is stealing things from your home. Lin Huan's jaw dropped. She bolted back. The shaman quickly instructed Mu Xiang, go and get the strong men from the tribe to help. Mu Xiang immediately took off on her 2-centimeter-long legs to get reinforcements. At this moment, a group of bandits was frantically looting Lin Huan's cave. Faced with these tall and burly beastmen, the weak Lin Huan was completely powerless. A single fart from them could send Lin Huan flying next door. And the mastermind behind all this was none other than the scheming woman, Li Wei. She stared viciously at Lin Huan. Your males have all frozen to death outside. Let's see who can help you now. Lin Huan was so angry, she wanted to shut the other's crow-like mouth, but Li Wei grabbed her by the chin. Believe it or not, I'll ruin your pretty face. Before she could finish, Lin Huan fiercely headbutted her, knocking her chin askew. The scheming woman was caught off guard and sent sprawling, so angry she could have shattered her molars. Seize her for me. But the males Li Wei brought with her looked at each other, reluctant to lay a hand on the adorable Lin Huan. Seeing this, Li Wei's eyes went wide with anger. Yiqiu, hurry up and take your female away. Hearing this name, Lin Huan's heart skipped a beat. She turned to look and saw that it was the dark-skinned wolf beast man. Yiqiu had long admired Lin Huan. The moment he saw her, he couldn't stop drooling. Lin Huan grabbed a wooden stick and fought back with all her might. The dark beastman's face immediately contorted. He bared his teeth and threatened, if you don't come with me, you'll starve to death. Li Wei, standing aside, was gloating triumphantly. All your food is mine now. If you don't go with Yiqiu, you'll only have a dead end. Lin Huan raised her wooden stick, refusing to yield even in death. Li Wei had lost her patience. She urged Yiqiu loudly. What are you waiting for? Grab her. As soon as she finished speaking, the hungry wolf immediately rushed forward and grabbed Lin Huan. The hungry wolf grabbed Lin Huan, intending to force her to have his cubs. Lin Huan cried out for help, but the more she shouted, the more excited the wolf beastman became. He reached out with his wandering hands and tore Lin Huan's outer clothes. At this critical moment, the words of the wolf tribe's shaman flashed through Lin Huan's mind. A male beastman can only have one mate in his lifetime. Once abandoned by a female, he will suffer the painful backlash of the mate contract. She immediately summoned her courage and roared at the hungry wolf. Even if you force me, I will definitely abandon you. Hearing this, the wolf beast man was indeed hesitant, but the scheming woman at the side kept egging him on. Yiqiu, don't hesitate. Give her some of our special water, and she won't resist. Lin Huan was stunned. Are they planning to make me drink wine? Just as the scheming woman turned to get the wine, a sudden punch landed on her big belly. She tumbled and fell, hurt but bruised, clutching her stomach and crying out in pain. Who kicked me? Show yourself. As soon as she finished speaking, a familiar figure slowly walked over. It was Shuang Yun, who had rushed back from the deep mountains. His gaze was cold, his face full of killing intent. The hungry wolf was so scared he almost wet himself, trembling. My mom is calling me home for dinner. We'll leave now. But just as he tried to slip away, Shuang Yun grabbed him by the neck. You dare to lay a hand on Huan. Shuang Yun, this is a misunderstanding. But unfortunately, Shuang Yun gave him no chance to explain. With a few punches, he sent him to meet his maker. The others were so scared they wet their pants. Seeing this, the scheming woman bolted, but was blocked at the door by a group of strong males. It turned out to be the reinforcements brought by the shaman and Mu Xiang. They swarmed forward and captured the scheming woman. Mu Xiang told Lin Huan that Bai Di had also returned. He was slightly injured and resting at the shaman's place. Hearing this, Lin Huan cried tears of joy. Only when Bai Di was by her side could she feel at ease. However, that perverted wolf, Yichio, wasn't dead. It turned out the shaman of the Blackwater Wolf tribe wanted to protect him. As long as Chief Shuangyun is willing to spare Yichio's life, all the special water we brought this time will be yours. Shuangyun just smiled coldly. He thought to himself, this shaman from the Blackwater tribe is old and cunning. It was this kind of water that made Bai Di lose his mind before. What kind of trick is this old scoundrel trying to pull? Lin Huanhuan leaned close to Shuangyun's ear and whispered, "Let me handle this. Such a meddlesome little female. Do as you wish." Lin Huanhuan asked the old scoundrel how much of the magical water he had brought. The shaman said he had brought 2 wooden barrels. "Leave the 2 barrels of water and tell me the brewing recipe, and we'll call it even." The old scoundrel couldn't help but laugh. "In your dreams." Shuangyun once again grabbed Yichio by the neck. "We are dreaming big. If you don't agree, we'll get rid of this perverted wolf." Faced with such a crazed Shuangyun, the old scoundrel had no choice but to obediently compromise. He had someone bring over the 2 barrels of wine. Shuangyun then forced him to reveal the recipe. The old scoundrel had no choice but to tell him the recipe. Lin Huanhuan thought to herself, this little female is really not simple. Then he left with his group of beastmen. "Just you all wait. We'll meet again." After they left, just as Lin Huanhuan breathed a sigh of relief, Shuangyun suddenly collapsed to the ground. Lin Huanhuan quickly reached out to help him up. When she touched his body, a chill ran through her. Lin Huanhuan's eyes tightened. At this moment, a rune appeared on Shuangyun's arm. "This is a soul mark. Take him to the shaman first." They brought Shuangyun to the shaman's clinic. Lin Huanhuan immediately saw Bai Di lying on the straw mat. Seeing that Bai Di was still alive, she secretly breathed a sigh of relief. The wolf tribe shaman ordered the other beastmen to stand guard at the door. Lin Huanhuan asked the shaman what a soul mark was. A soul mark only appears when a beastman evolves. Once it appears, it can greatly increase their combat power. However, many beastmen fail during evolution. Lin Huanhuan's jaw dropped. Then Shuangyun won't die, will he? Survival of the fittest is the law of the beastmen. If he can't get through this, he can only be eliminated. At this moment, Shuangyun's whole body was convulsing and he was moaning in pain. Watching this scene, Lin Huanhuan felt an inexplicable heartache. Tears streamed down her face uncontrollably. Although this wolf beast man has a bad temper and a sharp tongue, he saved me, and Bai Di after all. He's a very good beast man. Thinking of this, she cried even more sadly. Bai Di was suddenly awakened by her crying. He shot up. Lin Huanhuan fell into his arms, her eyes filled with tears. "Don't cry. I have a way to save Shuangyun." As he spoke, Bai Di untied his leather skirt. A beast mark appeared on his waist. The wolf tribe's shaman saw this and jumped up in excitement. This is a 3-star soul beast. A 3-star soul beast can soothe the white wolf soul beast within Shuangyun. Saying this, the shaman dropped to his knees with a thud. He begged Bai Di to save Shuangyun. Bai Di readily agreed, but proposed a condition that was difficult even for himself. He asked Lin Huanhuan to become mates with both him and Shuangyun simultaneously, because to soothe the beast soul within Shuangyun, it had to be his relative. Lin Huanhuan had to become mates with both the tiger and the wolf at the same time. Only in this way could they save the dying wolf beast man, Shuangyun. The tiger beast man Bai Di cut his own finger. He let the crimson blood drip into a cup. At the same time, the shaman also cut Shuangyun's hand, letting their blood mix together. Lin Huanhuan looked at the cup of blood, her heart filled with apprehension. She tremblingly picked up the cup and took a large gulp. Then she dripped her own blood into the cup. She had Bai Di and Shuangyun drink it respectively. Instantly, a dazzling golden light flashed. With the light, the 3 of them completed the mating contract. Shuangyun's originally pale face gradually returned to normal. But Lin Huanhuan felt an inexplicable sense of foreboding. After all, Shuangyun had been extremely disgusted with females before. Now that he's awake and finds himself forcibly bound in a mate relationship, he might be so angry he'll explode. Bai Di comforted Lin Huanhuan, "Don't worry. If he dares to dislike you, I'll castrate him." Lin Huanhuan couldn't help but break into a cold sweat. Bai Di is too brutal. The shaman at the side quickly explained, "Actually, Shuangyun really likes Huanhuan in his heart. But Lin Huan would rather believe that pigs could fly. Don't worry, the blood mating contract only lasts for 3 months. If you don't want to have cubs with us after 3 months, this mate contract will automatically become invalid. The shaman also chimed in, that's right, if you're not satisfied, you can dump them at any time. Hearing this, Lin Huan felt a little relieved. Although these two beastmen are a bit weird, she'll just treat it as a 3-month romance. At this time, Bai Di walked to Shuang Yun's side. He placed his hand on the beast soul on his shoulder. In an instant, a brilliant light radiated. Shuang Yun's pupils widened abruptly. He was suddenly awake. He had finally evolved successfully. The shaman grabbed Shuang Yun's shoulders, crying with joy. But Bai Di, due to excessive exertion, was on the verge of collapse. Help me back. I want to go home. Lin Huan was stunned for a few seconds. Then she helped Bai Di back to their cave. As soon as they got home, Bai Di handed Lin Huan a bag of essence fruit. Lin Huan took the fruit, deeply moved. I'm sorry, Huan, that night Before he could finish, Lin Huan interrupted him. Don't say it. I've already forgotten what happened that night. The little tiger was as anxious as a child who had done something wrong. Then, can I still hug you? Of course you can. Lin Huan realized that she had become deeply dependent on Bai Di. The two hugged each other tightly. One morning, Lin Huan was fine. When she got up, she found a large hole in the living room wall. It turned out to be Shuang Yun's doing. He had knocked down the wall separating their two homes. Lin Huan was furious. Are you crazy? Why'd you knock down my wall for no reason? You are my mate now. Your home is my home. Of course, this wall had to be knocked down. The two argued for nearly 2 hours. Lin Huan was so angry her jaw almost dislocated. Even if we're mates, you can't just knock down walls. Hearing this, Shuang Yun was taken aback. Little female, is she admitting that I'm her mate? Just then, Bai Di walked over. Huan, the food is ready. Lin Huan immediately ran over to eat like a little glutton. Bai Di glanced at Shuang Yun with his sharp eyes. Don't even think about luring Huan into your room. From now on, we compete fairly. After speaking, he turned and left. Shuang Yun roared at him. Don't think I'm afraid of you, just because you're a 3-star soul beast. Bai Di snorted coldly. Bring it on. Lin Huan heard their conversation and couldn't help but lament silently. She would have to live with these two fierce beasts for the next 3 months. The future looked to be full of trouble. On the first day of their cohabitation, Shuang Yun shamelessly demanded to sleep in the same bed as Lin Huan. But he was mercilessly rejected by Lin Huan. I'm used to sleeping alone. I don't want to sleep with anyone else. Hearing this, Shuang Yun was overcome with jealousy. Liar, you sleep in the same bed with that tiger every night. Lin Huan felt as if she had been struck by lightning. The soundproofing of the cave walls was so poor. Her face turned as red as a monkey's bottom. Bai Di and I are in love. I only see you as a friend. Hearing these words, Shuang Yun's heart plunged into an icy abyss. He grabbed Lin Huan's hand and roared angrily. You don't like me at all. Why did you mate with me? Because I couldn't just watch you die. After 3 months, our mate contract will be automatically dissolved. Shuang Yun's heart was completely shattered. He wished he could just pounce on the Lin Huan before him and fully claim his title as her mate. Seeing Shuang Yun's predatory expression, Lin Huan was terrified and quickly pulled her hand back. Only then did Shuang Yun realize he had scared Lin Huan. He immediately put on a harmless smile. Isn't it just running an errand? Can't I do that? After speaking, he picked up the things and turned. He turned and left, but this guy's mood changed faster than flipping a book. He angrily kicked open the door to the wolf tribe shaman's home. He threw the thank you gift Lin Huan had prepared at the shaman. Did you and Huan have another fight? I like her so much, but she just doesn't like me. As he spoke, the little wolf beast man whimpered pitifully. The little wolf beast man begged the girl to have his cubs, but was kicked out by Lin Huan. Lin Huan turned over and fell fast asleep. But the little wolf beast man didn't give up. He secretly climbed onto Lin Huan's bed. Huan, I really like you so much. Just as Lin Huan was about to refuse, Shuang Yun silenced her with a kiss on her cherry lips. Shuang Yun was kissing her passionately. At this critical moment, Lin Huan raised her hand and gave him a big slap. But unexpectedly, the more he was hit, the more excited he became. He even tried to force Lin Huan to have his cubs. The next day, Lin Huan yawned, looking listless. Seeing this, Mu Xiang leaned close to her ear with a mischievous smile. Did you and Chief Shuang Yun secretly do something naughty last night? Hearing this, Lin Huanhuan's jaw dropped. Don't talk nonsense. Nothing happened between us. As soon as she finished speaking, Shuang Yun's voice came from outside the door. Lin Huanhuan shivered, suddenly feeling the embarrassment of being caught. Her face instantly turned as red as a ripe apple. You don't have to be shy. We're not in a hurry to have cubs. I have something else to tell you. Who wants to have cubs with you? If you have something to say, say it. If you have something to fart, fart it. That scheming woman, Li Wei, is pregnant. Lin Huanhuan was stunned for a moment. Why are you telling me this? Is she carrying your child? Shuang Yun flew into a rage. What nonsense are you talking about? I only have you in my heart. It was the wolf tribe shaman who told me to release Li Wei. As he spoke, he grabbed Lin Huanhuan's arm. That woman has caused you trouble time and time again. Why don't I help you get rid of her? Lin Huanhuan was somewhat moved. After all, harming a pregnant female was a serious crime. This silly big gray wolf was willing to do anything for her. Let Li Wei go. The child at her belly is innocent. Shuang Yun thought Lin Huanhuan didn't want him to get a bad reputation, and his heart was filled with joy. Hee hee, you really do like me. Lin Huanhuan was speechless. This guy is such a narcissist. Before she could react, Shuang Yun planted a kiss on her forehead. After the kiss, he turned and slipped away, leaving behind the words, "Be good and wait for me at home, okay? Tui, tui, tui. Who's going to wait for you?" In a flash, Shuang Yun arrived at the prison. He ordered his subordinates to release Li Wei and her group. The scheming woman was overjoyed, thinking that Shuang Yun had feelings for her. You really don't mean what you say. So you care about me that much in your heart. These words almost made Shuang Yun vomit. Just as he was about to leave, Li Wei saw the evolved soul beast on his shoulder. The scheming woman's eyes instantly lit up. She immediately went up and took Shuang Yun's hand. Her eyes gradually became hazy. Shuang Yun, you've evolved. I can definitely help you give birth to the most powerful beast man. Hearing this, Shuang Yun's fur stood on end. He grabbed Li Wei by the neck. If you dare take another step closer, I will definitely kill you. Li Wei was so scared she wet her pants. Her mate saw this and was about to rush forward to help. Shuang Yun directly threw Li Wei at them. Keep an eye on this crazy woman. Don't let her wander around in front of me, lest I lose control and really hit her. Li Wei stared daggers at Shuang Yun's departing back. At night, Lin Huanhuan dined with the tiger and the wolf. She occasionally stole glances at the two beast men. If she had to choose a mate, she actually only wanted to be with Bai Di. Just then, Bai Di was about to get up to sleep outside. Lin Huanhuan grabbed his hand. Bai Di turned back and looked at her with a puzzled expression. Lin Huanhuan blushed and stammered. You stay here tonight. Bai Di couldn't believe his ears. He never thought Lin Huanhuan would actually accept him. Shuang Yun at the side strongly objected. Are you asking Bai Di to stay so you can have cubs with him? Lin Huanhuan didn't know how to answer, while Bai Di beside her was already overjoyed. Shuang Yun watched them, gritting his teeth in anger. He turned and left without looking back. Huanhuan, have you decided to have cubs with me? Lin Huanhuan's face was flushed with embarrassment. Bai Di couldn't wait to pull her into his arms for a cuddle, but was pushed away by Lin Huanhuan. Wait! As she spoke, she took out a bag of essence fruit. Mu Xiang said that essence fruit can reduce. Bai Di took the fruit and crushed it. Then the two of them started kissing passionately. Shuang Yun next door heard the noise, and his teeth chattered with anger. At the critical moment, Lin Huanhuan's heart suddenly tightened. She quickly pushed Bai Di away. It turned out her period had come. Their plan to make a baby was ruined. One day, Lin Huanhuan could only curl up obediently in bed. Mu Xiang learned about what happened to her last night and couldn't help but laugh out loud. Bai Di brought a bright red fruit, saying it was to replenish Lin Huanhuan's blood. Just then, Shuang Yun rushed in with the shaman in tow. Lin Huanhuan suddenly had a bad feeling. The shaman looked her up and down, then handed her a bowl of medicinal soup. The strange color and pungent smell scared Lin Huanhuan so much that she kept backing away. She wouldn't drink it even if they beat her to death. But in the end, she compromised under the coercion of the two fierce beasts. After drinking the medicine, Shuang Yun gently tucked her in. Lin Huanhuan looked at Shuang Yun with a dazed expression. Why did this wolf beast man suddenly seem so gentle? Shuang Yun's face turned red from her gaze. Lin Huanhuan couldn't help but smile like a doting ant. You're so stupidly cute and adorable. Shuang Yun was speechless. Cute? That's used to describe females and cubs. Okay. 7 days later, Lin Huanhuan's period finally ended. She finally saw the long-awaited sunshine. Just then, Mu Xiang walked over. Lin Huan learned that Mu Xiang was already pregnant with a cub. She couldn't help but peek at her belly. I wonder what a beastman baby looks like. Will it look like a little animal? Just then, a group of uninvited guests suddenly arrived. It was the scheming woman, Li Wei, who had come to cause trouble again. As soon as Li Wei arrived, she began to taunt Lin Huan. I heard you found a mate. Why aren't you pregnant yet? Is there something wrong with your body? Maybe you can't get pregnant at all. Lin Huan turned her head away, too lazy to pay her any attention. Li Wei's face contorted with anger, and she bared her teeth. She rushed forward and grabbed Lin Huan's arm. Lin Huan felt a sharp pain and shook her hand off. But Li Wei deliberately fell to the ground and started wailing. The crowd was in an uproar, all pointing fingers at Lin Huan. Lin Huan's mind went completely blank. Mu Xiang stood up for Huan. You fell on your own. She didn't push you at all. She lay on the ground, throwing a tantrum and shouting. Lin Huan tried to hit me and the baby in my belly. Seeing Lin Huan's helpless expression, Li Wei was secretly pleased. She suddenly got up and lunged at Lin Huan. She pushed her hard towards the edge of the cliff. Lin Huan stumbled and missed her footing. With a whoosh, she fell off the cliff. The girl was being cuddled by a large python. The snake even wanted to give her a real French kiss. And this big snake transformed, revealing a handsome man with an 18-pack. Just a moment ago, Lin Huan was pushed off a cliff by the scheming woman. At that moment, she thought she was going to die. But at that life or death moment, the system suddenly activated its defense program. It transported Lin Huan to another location. When she slowly regained consciousness, she found herself lying in a vast sea of snow. After waking up, Lin Huan quickly checked her physical condition. Fortunately, she was not injured. This system is really amazing. However, she looked around. All she could see was a vast expanse of white. It turned out that to save her, the system had sent her to this godforsaken place. She could only trudge with difficulty in the direction of the tribe. As she walked, the sun gradually began to set. Fortunately, she found a cave to rest in along the way. She opened her package and looked at the meager supplies inside. Her stomach rumbled with hunger. I should have stuffed a few more pieces of meat into my bag. To keep warm, she planned to go out and gather some firewood. Just as she cautiously poked her head out, she saw someone lying outside the cave entrance. She immediately ran out to investigate. Unexpectedly, it was a handsome man, and it looked like he'd been beaten up badly. Lin Huan couldn't bear to see a handsome man freeze to death like this. But the other person was tall and strong, and she couldn't lift him up. She could only drag him into the cave. Lin Huan carefully examined the beast man in front of her. His delicate features were devastatingly handsome. His clothes were also far from what an ordinary beast man would wear. His clothes were made of high-quality fabric. The sparkling blue gem on his forehead mesmerized Lin Huan. Could there be other humans in this world? In a daze, she fell asleep without realizing it. As soon as she fell asleep, the man woke up. Where is this? Where are the people who were chasing me? He looked closely and saw Lin Huan. Suddenly, his pupils contracted. A fire. How can there be a fire here? He quickly checked his body, thinking that Lin Huan had taken advantage of him. After confirming that his innocence was still intact, he breathed a long sigh of relief. He carefully examined Lin Huan and couldn't help but admire her. I didn't expect this little female to be quite cute. As soon as Lin Huan opened her eyes, she saw the man staring straight at her, which almost made her jaw drop. The man quickly said, "Thank you for saving me." After speaking, he turned to leave. "Don't move around. Your wound has just been bandaged." The man's eyes turned cold. "Are you a shaman?" Lin Huan was so scared by his cold gaze that she trembled all over. I'm just an ordinary female. My name is Lin Huan. You can call me Huan. The man's eyes narrowed slightly. He said softly, "I am Sangyi." Huan, that's a beautiful name. Hearing this, Lin Huan felt a tingling sensation. This man must be trying to charm me, but I can't find any evidence. Lin Huan thought about the location of Sangyi's injury and suspected that someone had tried to attack his kidneys. But looking at the man's cold, icy face, she didn't dare to ask rashly. The next day, Lin Huan's stomach was growling with hunger. Seeing this, Sangyi wanted to go out hunting, but Lin Huan stopped him. "You're injured. You can't move around." Hearing this, the man pulled open his shirt. His wound had completely healed. Lin Huan was stunned. "That's incredible. The wound healed on its own overnight." Sangyi put on his clothes and prepared to go out hunting. But Lin Huan was only thinking about returning to the tribe. The man's brow furrowed. His cold, refrigerator-like expression instantly made her freeze. Lin Huan watched Sang Ye's departing figure, thinking that he probably wouldn't be back for a while. It was the perfect opportunity to slip away, so she bolted in the direction of the tribe. Along the way, she tried to pick some wild fruit to eat, but one bite was almost impossible to swallow. This couldn't help but remind her of the roasted meat she had with Bai Di, making her feel even more sad. Just then, heavy snow began to fall from the sky again. Lin Huan was cold and hungry, seeing stars. Finally, she collapsed from exhaustion. When she struggled to lift her head, she saw a pair of long legs. What a coincidence! It was Sang Yi. What are you doing here? I want to go home. My mates are waiting for me. Hearing this, Sang Ye's heart sank. He immediately picked up Lin Huan. Have you already consummated your relationship? No, Lin Huan said with a look of shame and anger. If you haven't, then you're not truly mates. You should just come with me. After speaking, Sang Yi held Lin Huan tightly and sped back to the cave. After returning to the cave, Sang Yi started roasting meat. Lin Huan saw his burned hand. She was surprised. This guy isn't afraid of fire. It seems his tribe is of a higher level. Sang Yi handed the roasted meat to Lin Huan. He himself started eating the raw meat. Lin Huan's scalp tingled watching him. It turned out that Sang Yi didn't like to eat hot things. The reason he had roasted the meat just now was purely because Lin Huan wanted to eat it. Only then did Lin Huan understand. Although this man appeared as cold as a glacier on the surface, his heart was not cold. She bent down and picked up a piece of ice. I've eaten too much roasted meat. I'll have some ice to cool down. Sang Yi at the side stared straight at her. Why are you staring at me? Do you want a piece of ice to cool down? I don't like to eat such cold things. Only cold-blooded animals like to eat them. Hearing this, Lin Huan really wanted to slap him. You're the one eating raw meat. Who's the cold-blooded animal here? After eating and drinking her fill, Lin Huan fell fast asleep. A cold wind made her shiver. Seeing this, Sang Yi felt a little heartache. He immediately got up and walked over to her, then took off his shirt. With a whoosh, he transformed into his beast form, using his huge body to block the wind for Lin Huan. He also blocked the cave entrance to prevent the cold wind from blowing in. Only then could Lin Huan sleep soundly. The next day, when she slowly woke up, she found a large python lying next to her. She was so scared she wet herself and bolted. The great python wanted to give you a French kiss. Lin Huan was so scared she wet herself again. She turned and bolted, but was coiled back by the big black snake. Don't move. I'm not going to eat you. Hearing this familiar voice, Lin Huan froze. It turned out that this great python was Sang Yi. She looked back on the verge of tears. Sure enough, in this world, it's either tigers and wolves or snakes. Looking at the terrifying big black snake in front of her, Lin Huan forced a smile. Can you change back to your original form? The snake's eyes narrowed slightly, his expression somewhat sad. Suddenly, he flicked out his long tongue, wanting to give Lin Huan another French kiss. Lin Huan quickly covered her mouth. She trembled all over. Don't be afraid, I won't hurt you. Hearing this, Lin Huan's heart ached a little. Why did Sang Ye's voice sound so sad? Is he worried that I'm disgusted and afraid of him? Lin Huan summoned her courage and gently touched Sang Ye's tongue. The sticky and soft snake tongue made her want to rub and knead it. The snake's tongue instantly sent a tingling sensation through his whole body. Big sister, you're touching my sensitive spot. Sang Ye's face immediately turned red. He thought to himself, this female isn't afraid of me. I really want to keep her wrapped up like this forever. No one can take her away. Then, Sang Yi coiled up Lin Huan and slithered out of the cave to hunt, like a black train moving through the jungle. Lin Huan chuckled wryly. This python mobile is quite stable. Just then, the python mobile suddenly screeched to a halt. Then he placed Lin Huan on a tree. Then Sang Yi slowly approached a rock crevice. He used his snake tail to knock away the rocks at the crevice. With a whoosh, he coiled up a few little rabbits that were still sleeping. It was the first time Lin Huan had seen this kind of hunting method. The rabbit family was still having sweet dreams, not expecting to become someone's meal in the blink of an eye. After catching the prey, they returned to the cave. Sang Yi gently put Lin Huan down from his back. Then, with a whoosh, he transformed into his human form. Lin Huan's eyes widened as she saw Sang Ye's 18-pack abs. She was so embarrassed her face turned beet red. She quickly covered her eyes. You big pervert. Sang Yi looked bewildered. You don't like my body? Whether I like it or not, you can't just expose your body like that. Don't you know that males and females should keep a respectful distance? Sang Yi was completely confused. Only then did Lin Huan realize that this was the Beastman world and triggered a system mission. Please collect 300 plant seeds. You could check the parchment atlas for information on different classes. Lin Huan immediately looked at the atlas and was pleasantly surprised to find that the vine she had just picked contained various starches. Her eyes lit up with excitement. Doesn't that mean I can eat buns, noodles, and dumplings? She quickly and carefully put the vine away. Just then, Sang Yi handed her the roasted rabbit meat. Lin Huan took the meat, her expression stunned. She noticed that Sang Ye's hand was burned again. Next time, let me do the roasting. Sang Ye's lips couldn't help but curl upwards. Are you worried about me? Lin Huan nodded. I don't want you to burn your hand again. Hearing this, Sang Yi immediately moved closer. Then do you want to be with me? Before he could finish his sentence, Lin Huan quickly interrupted. No, I already have partners. Sang Ye's face instantly darkened. You haven't consummated your relationship, so you're not true partners. Lin Huan's jaw dropped in shock. Full of shame and anger, she said, to me, as long as we like each other, we are true partners. Sang Yi grabbed her arm. Then what about me? Don't you like me? I only like you as a friend. After hearing this, Sang Yi's heart went cold. He actually declared he would duel with Bai Di and Shuang Yun, and even said that the loser would have to give up Lin Huan. Just as Lin Huan was about to refuse, Sang Yi suddenly emitted a chilling, killing intent. If you insist on not accepting, I can only... Lin Huan was so scared she could have wet her pants, at a loss for what to do. Only then did Sang Yi realize he had frightened Lin Huan. He had just been speaking in a fit of anger, seeing Lin Huan like a panicked little kitten. He couldn't resist pecking her on her little mouth. Lin Huan instinctively flinched and retreated repeatedly. You rogue snake, why do you always lick me? As soon as the words left her mouth, she was pinned against the stone wall by the rogue snake, faced with this handsome and wicked male snake. Lin Huan's face flushed red with shyness, not daring to meet his gaze. But Sang Yi moved closer and closer. Lin Huan could clearly feel a strong wave of hormones washing over her. Sang Yi's eyes narrowed slightly. Let's make a deal. Saying this, he withdrew his hand. If I can make you fall in love with me within 10 days, we will become partners. If not, I will voluntarily give up and send you home. Lin Huan pondered for a moment. Thinking that it was impossible for her to fall for this rogue snake, she gritted her teeth and agreed. A wicked smile crossed Sang Yi's lips. Without another word, he secretly kissed Lin Huan again. The rogue snake, taking advantage of the girl's inattention, suddenly pecked her on her little mouth. Lin Huan hurriedly turned to dodge, her face as red as a monkey's bottom. She really wanted to slap the rogue snake to vent her anger, but she was afraid of being swallowed whole by him, so she could only swallow her anger. On the other side, the woman who pushed Lin Huan off the cliff was locked in the dungeon. Just then, the wolf beast Shuang Yun slowly walked towards her. A trace of surprise flashed in the woman's eyes. She thought Shuang Yun was here to save her. Who would have thought that Shuang Yun's face would be cold and stern? His eyes revealed an endless killing intent. Li Wei, how do you want to die? Hearing this, Li Wei was so scared she wet her pants. In her panic, she even tried to argue deceitfully, claiming that Lin Huan fell off the cliff by herself. Shuang Yun sneered, seeing through her lie at a glance. Still daring to argue when you're at death's door. After speaking, he turned and left without looking back. Seeing this, Li Wei's courage failed her. This was bad. Shuang Yun ordered people to drag Li Wei out of the dungeon and casually threw her into a desolate, uninhabited land. This place was teeming with wild beasts. A hungry wolf, smelling her scent, instantly locked onto its target, pouncing at her with bared fangs and claws. Accompanied by a series of shrill screams, Li Wei was soon devoured by the wild beasts. This was truly a case of evil begetting evil. All that was left was a set of remains. At the same time, Bai Di risked his life to climb down the cliff, entering the deep mountains to search for Lin Huan. At this moment, Lin Huan was riding the Python Express, shuttling through the jungle. According to the system's mission, she was collecting plant seeds from a forest. The great python suddenly flicked its tongue at her. Then it opened its cavernous mouth and spat out 2 fruits. According to the illustrated guide, this fruit was not only crisp and delicious, but also a rare medicinal herb for external injuries. Lin Huan took the fruits, full of surprise. The big black snake lowered its head. Its eyes rolled towards Lin Huan. Lin Huan was puzzled. Is this guy asking me to pat his head and praise him? What a clingy little snake demon. Saying this, she reached out and stroked its head. The big black snake felt a tingling numbness all over from the touch. Huan's hand is so soft. After returning to the cave, Lin Huan suddenly started coughing nonstop. It turned out she had caught a cold and had a high fever. Her body shivered uncontrollably. Soon, she couldn't hold on any longer and collapsed weakly to the ground. Seeing this, Sang Yi immediately rushed forward. Since a snake body is relatively cold, he hurriedly unfastened his outer garment, letting Lin Huan lean against him to cool down. Lin Huan instantly felt much cooler, unconsciously nuzzling and rubbing against those cool 18-pack abs. But the next second, she had another violent coughing fit. Seeing this, Sang Yi picked up a piece of ice and held it in his mouth. After the ice melted, he carefully fed it to Lin Huan. After drinking the ice water fed by Sang Yi, Lin Huan became slightly more clear-headed, but then came another violent cough. She actually coughed up a mouthful of blood. Sang Yi, heartbroken, pulled her tightly into his embrace. I finally found a female I like. I absolutely cannot lose her. Lin Huan suddenly felt dizzy and couldn't make sound. At this life-and-death moment, she suddenly remembered the crispy fruit from before. So she opened her package and ate one. The pain in her lungs instantly lessened a lot. She hurriedly told Sang Yi to find more crispy fruits. When Sang Yi learned that the crispy fruit could cure Lin Huan, he immediately rushed out into the heavy snow. However, everything outside was covered by a thick layer of snow. There was no sign of the crispy fruit, so he trespassed into the wild boar tribe at night, wanting to trade money for crispy fruits. But leader Peppa of the wild boars refused to trade. Sang Yi then proposed to trade wild rabbit meat, but he was once again mercilessly rejected by the leader. Sang Ye's face darkened. Huan was in mortal danger. In that case, I can only snatch them. Immediately, he transformed into his beast form, opening his cavernous mouth, and swallowed Leader Peppa in one gulp. Holy crap, Leader Peppa was eaten. Seeing this, the wild boars swarmed towards Sang Yi. Sang Yi smelled the scent of crispy fruits. Following the scent, he burrowed into a cave. Inside the cave, a large amount of crispy fruits were stored. He rolled up a bag of fruits and was about to leave, but was blocked at the cave entrance by the angry herd of wild boars. The wild boars lit torches, intending to burn Sang Yi to death with fire. Sang Yi ignored the scorching fire, desperately protecting the crispy fruits. He endured the intense pain. Gritting his teeth, he rushed out of the cave in one go. Sang Yi dragged his battered body and rushed back desperately without stopping for a moment. The herd of wild boars chased closely behind him. Meanwhile, in the cave, Lin Huan was still coughing nonstop. Finally, Sang Yi returned. He saw that Lin Huan had already passed out. He immediately transformed back into his human form. He put a crispy fruit in his mouth, chewed it up, and then fed it to Lin Huan mouth to mouth. After eating the crispy fruit, Lin Huan slowly opened her eyes. Sang Yi, did you just feed me a crispy fruit? Sang Yi nodded. Do you feel better now? I'm much better. Thank you. Just then, the sound of chaotic footsteps came from outside the cave. It turned out the wild boars had chased them here. For Lin Huan's safety, Sang Yi planned to have her return to the tribe first. But when Lin Huan saw the wounds on Sang Ye's body, she insisted on taking him back to the tribe for treatment. You saved me. I have to repay you. Sang Yi felt a wave of emotion in his heart. Huan's attitude towards me seems to be changing, but now is not the time for romance. He said with a determined look in his eyes, it's just a small injury. I don't need your pity. That's not what I mean. Saying this, Lin Huan hugged Sang Ye's snake waist, wanting to pull him back to the tribe for treatment. But for Lin Huan's safety, Sang Yi resolutely stayed behind to lure away the wild boar herd. He had only one request, to become partners with Lin Huan. Lin Huan looked at Sang Ye's sincere and determined eyes, her heart wavering. She said that becoming partners was not a small matter. She had to get the consent of her other two partners. Sang Yi was ecstatic inside, but the situation was critical. He had to let Lin Huan leave first. At this time, the wild boar herd was closing in. In an instant, Sang Ye's whole body emitted a dazzling light. He slowly took off the sapphire from his forehead and gently placed it in Lin Huan's hand. Keep this with you, and I'll be able to sense your safety at all times. Lin Huan was surprised. So the gem on his forehead wasn't natural. With this gem, They could contact each other at any time. Lin Huanhuan looked up and caught another glimpse of Sang Ye's 18-pack abs. Her face turned red, and she quickly turned around. I will definitely come back. After speaking, she ran towards the wolf tribe. By now, the wild boar herd had reached the cave entrance. Inside the cave, a pair of flickering eyes slowly emerged. Sang Yi opened his cavernous mouth and rushed out, intending to send this herd of wild boars to see their maker. She had just escaped from the wild boars' mouths, only to enter the wolf's den, and was almost defiled by hungry wolves. Fortunately, Bai Di saved her. Unexpectedly, this group of hungry wolves charged directly into the tribe. Their leader, Yichio, was especially ferocious and cruel. He twisted off the head of a tribe beastman. A beastman ran back in a panic to report. Yichio has broken in with a group of male beastmen. Hearing this, Shuang Yun instructed Bai Di to stay and take care of Lin Huanhuan, while he himself led the other beastmen to meet the enemy. However, this group of cunning hungry wolves turned and fled. They split into two groups. A few beastmen deliberately ran forward to lure Shuang Yun away, while Yichio took a group of hungry wolves and quietly hid. On the other side, Lin Huanhuan slowly woke up. She suddenly sat up and shouted, "Sang Yi!" When she saw clearly that the person before her was Bai Di, she could no longer hold back and threw herself into Bai Di's arms. She suddenly remembered Sang Yi's safety and urgently told Bai Di to go save him. Bai Di was full of questions. Sang Yi is he was seriously injured trying to save me. Go save him quickly. Saying this, Lin Huanhuan handed the gem from Sang Yi's head to Bai Di. Afterwards, Bai Di took a group of people to rescue Sang Yi. At this time, the shaman brought a bowl of medicine for Lin Huanhuan. Lin Huanhuan looked at the bowl of medicine with dark lines on her forehead, feeling like she was looking at Pan Jinlian. This was simply harder to swallow than Old Lady Meng's soup. Just then, a beastman ran in again to report, saying that the hungry wolves of the Black River tribe had attacked again. The enemy was coming on strong, and they couldn't hold them back at all. Only then did everyone realize they had fallen for the enemy's trick to lure the tiger away from the mountain. The shaman quickly told the females to hide in the cellar. No matter what happens outside, you all are not to come out. Lin Huanhuan was worried about the shaman's safety and urged him to hide as well. But the shaman's mind was made up, his eyes showing a determination to face death. He was going to fight the enemy to the death. The shaman took off the necklace from his neck and handed it to Lin Huanhuan. Give this wolf fang necklace to Shuang Yun. Let him avenge us. After speaking, he closed the cellar's secret door. Lin Huanhuan's tears burst forth. She understood that the shaman was protecting them with his life. After the shaman covered the secret door, his eyes were sharp and determined. Then he transformed into his beast form and charged fearlessly towards the enemy. The Rock Wolf tribe has no cowards. Accompanied by a burst of fierce fighting sounds, the Rock Wolf tribe suffered heavy casualties. The wolf shaman, though covered in wounds, remained unyielding. Seeing this, a hungry wolf bit down hard on his neck, then slammed him heavily against the stone wall. The hungry wolf transformed into human form, sneering wickedly. The shaman saw the other's face clearly. Yichio, it's you. Yichio raised his sharp elbow. It's me. Surprised? Saying this, he struck down at the wolf shaman. The shaman lay on the ground, on the verge of death, his body twitching slightly. Then he slowly closed his eyes. Shuang Yun, you must lead the rock tribe out of this endless night. At this time, the females in the cellar were in a state of panic. Mu Xiang's stomach suddenly felt a sharp pain. It turned out she was about to give birth. But the hungry wolves above the cellar were searching everywhere for Lin Huanhuan, scaring Lin Huanhuan so much she didn't dare to breathe. Only when the footsteps gradually faded away did she relax a little. Mu Xiang endured the pain, clenching her teeth. Her back molars were clearly about to give out. With no other choice, they had to deliver the baby right there in the cellar. Lin Huanhuan found a roll of animal hide for Mu Xiang to bite on. No matter how painful it is, don't make a sound. To successfully give birth to the child, Mu Xiang gathered her strength and gave a hard push. She finally gave birth to the first cub. Then, one after another, she gave birth to 8. Wait, there's one more. In the chaos, Mu Xiang gave birth to a total of 9 babies. After giving birth, she finally quieted down. Everyone's anxious hearts could finally relax a little. Who knew that a little wolf cub would pee, splashing everyone in the face? At the same time, Shuang Yun sensed that something was wrong. He immediately ordered everyone to return to the tribe, but was blocked by the ambushing hungry wolves. The hungry wolves pounced viciously. Shuang Shuang Yun was fearless and motionless. Who dares to stop me? Saying this, he transformed into his beast form and leaped up. His whole body emitted an ice-cold, bone-chilling light. The places he passed instantly froze. In the blink of an eye, all the enemies turned into ice sculptures, which were shattered by Shuang Yun's palm. The leader of the wolves was dumbfounded. Only then did he realize that Shuang Yun had awakened as a one-star soul beast. Scared, he turned and ran for his life. Shuang Yun immediately ordered everyone to return to the tribe at top speed. On the other side, Bai Di also sensed that Lin Huanhuan was in danger and immediately turned back to the tribe. But when they arrived, it was already too late. All the beastmen in the tribe had been sacrificed. Just then, Bai Di also rushed over. Huan, is she okay? Only then did Shuang Yun come to his senses. He thought, there are no females among the bodies. Huan must be hiding with the other females. But the next second, he was suddenly stunned to see the body of the wolf shaman. Just then, Bai Di found the entrance to the cellar. They were finally saved. But Lin Huan had already fainted. Bai Di hurriedly picked her up. Lin Huan was groggy, unable to open her eyes. Am I dead? Maybe this is all a dream. When I open my eyes, I'll be back in the bathtub. However, a familiar voice in her mind lingered. Huan, didn't you say you would come back for me? Why didn't you come back? Lin Huan was startled awake by the big black snake, and in a panic, she buried her head in the man's chest. After coming to her senses, she pushed him away again. You, big pervert. Bai Di looked innocent and confused. Huan, you don't remember me? Lin Huan pretended not to know him. You're a big idiot. Bai Di said, oh, you dare to play tricks on this tiger lord. After speaking, Bai Di pinched Lin Huan's cute little nose and pulled it upwards. Lin Huan sneezed and fell backward. Just then, Shuang Yun rushed in and saw Lin Huan about to fall flat on her face. He quickly took a step forward and caught her in his arms. The wolf beast's eyes darted around lecherously. Lin Huan frowned. What are you trying to do? I want to have babies with you. Saying this, he started kissing Lin Huan wildly. The next second, he was kicked away by Bai Di. Lin Huan looked at the seeds she had collected. She felt as if a piece of her memory was missing. Suddenly, a familiar voice echoed in her mind. Huan, why didn't you come back for me? This voice gave her a splitting headache. Just then, a large hand reached out to her. Lin Huan was scared out of her wits. Turning her head, she saw it was Bai Di, that silly banana. Lin Huan pouted. I'm not thinking about it anymore. My head hurts. Bai Di looked at Lin Huan's back and thought to himself, Huan seems to have forgotten the owner of this gem. That night, the three of them had a clear soup hot pot. After all, the tribe's food had been plundered. Shuang Yun planned to go and reclaim the food, and at the same time, avenge the wolf shaman. But the Blackwater tribe had many mixed-breed beastmen. Bai Di came up with a plan. He wanted to use the gem from Sang Ye's forehead to lure them out. How do you have such a precious crystal? It was brought back by Huan. Hearing this, Lin Huan looked closely, but couldn't remember anything about this crystal. But her intuition told her that this gem pendant was very important. Bai Di reached out and rubbed her head. Don't worry, I'll return the pendant to you after I use it. But we never had such a crystal stolen from us. Bai Di smiled slyly. As long as we insist that the Blackwater Wolf tribe stole the crystal, if the Wild Horse tribe can't find it, then it has nothing to do with us. Shuang Yun agreed to Bai Di's plan. Lin Huan secretly grumbled. Is this guy Bai Di actually black-bellied? He's slinging mud without even blinking. Afterwards, Shuang Yun went to the Wild Horse tribe. At first, the Wild Horse Beastman treated him like nothing. But when Shuang Yun took out the precious crystal, the materialistic little wild horse's eyes instantly lit up with a golden light. Shuang Yun took the opportunity to whisper in his ear. The two hit it off immediately. They formed an alliance to fight against the Blackwater Wolf tribe. After Shuang Yun returned, he gave the gem back to Lin Huan. Lin Huan was staring at the gem, pondering its origin. Suddenly, the system mission was triggered again. Please collect 5 different colored crystals. A special reward will be given upon completion of the mission. Lin Huan had almost forgotten about this system. Hearing that there was a special reward, she instantly became excited. Shuang Yun, are crystals hard to obtain? Shuang Yun was charmed by Lin Huan, but he pretended to be calm on the surface. Crystals can enhance a beast's soul. They are indeed hard for ordinary people to obtain. Lin Huan was instantly like a deflated balloon. Seeing this, Shuang Yun handed her a bag. Opening it, she saw it was actually crystals. This colorless crystal is called a crystal coin. It can be used as currency in the tribe. Hearing this, Lin Huan seemed to remember something. When she went to the market with Bai Di before, he had used crystal coins to buy things. She only took one crystal and returned the bag to Shuang Yin. The little wolf beast's glass heart was shattered. He thought Lin Huan looked down on him because it was too little. Lin Huan explained that she didn't need that many crystals. But Shuang Yin insisted on stuffing the bag of crystal coins into her hands. Then he turned around angrily, planning to go earn more crystal coins. Lin Huan took out the food she had stored and distributed it to the beast men in the tribe. She looked down and found a pile of fruit pits on the ground. It turned out they were the ones she had dug out from the sweet fruits before, and there were quite a few of them. Just then, the system notification sound came. Congratulations, host, for collecting 300 seeds. Then an interface appeared on the system. Reward is about to be issued. Please check for it. A head gradually appeared in the interface. Lin Huan's jaw dropped. Why do you suddenly have an avatar? The system's little yellow-haired avatar had a cold expression. Please, host, do not waste time on irrelevant topics. Immediately, a seed fell into Lin Huan's hand. This seed also emitted a unique fragrance. Lin Huan immediately flipped through the guide, but found no record of this seed. This is the seed of the divine wood. The first volume of the guide naturally has no record of it. To know what the divine wood is, you must collect the other volumes of the guide. Lin Huan was extremely excited. If I collect all the guides, can I summon a divine dragon? The system was speechless. Do you think your son Wukong? Summoning a divine dragon. Lin Huan couldn't help but laugh. Teasing the indifferent system was quite fun. The system then reminded her, this is a dead seed. It can only be eaten directly. Lin Huan looked disgusted. Can't there be another reward? But the system remained silent. Hey, you damn system, don't play dead. The system was so angry its yellow hair almost turned green. If you don't eat it, I'll take it back. Seeing that the situation was not good, Lin Huan was just about to put the seed in her mouth. Unexpectedly, the seed actually drilled into her stomach on its own. Lin Huan was full of doubt. What's the use of eating it? The divine wood is the source of all things. It can increase your affinity with nature. After speaking, the system disappeared with a whoosh. The girl, while the little tiger wasn't paying attention, actually took the initiative to kiss him forcefully. Without hesitation, she eagerly offered her body. Bai Di was dumbfounded. After reacting, he hurriedly pushed her away. Calm down. I'm very calm right now, and I know what I'm doing. It turned out Lin Huan had a terrible nightmare. In the dream, Shuang Yun was brutally killed by his countrymen while trying to save him. In her previous life, she lived a lonely life with no one to love or care for her. But since crossing over to the beast world, she had finally met two people who truly loved her. So in this life, she didn't want to be alone anymore. Bai Di looked at his teary-eyed little wife and gently took her hand. I don't want you to give me your first time on an impulse. I'm afraid you'll regret it in the future. I won't regret it, Lin Huan said decisively. Wiping away her tears, her voice choked with sobs. Are you willing to have cubs with me? As soon as the words came out, her face flushed red and her hands trembled, afraid that the little tiger would refuse her request. Bai Di held her tightly in his arms, then took off his outer garment, revealing those well-defined 18-pack abs. Then he kissed his wife's little mouth. This time, Lin Huan did not dodge. The light kisses were like feathers brushing against her heart, and also like a prairie fire, instantly igniting the wasteland of their love. This intense love spread in the interweaving of their breaths. The next day, Lin Huan was so tired she couldn't even get out of bed. Even turning over was incredibly difficult. Just then, the creaking sound of the door opening came from outside. Bai Di walked in carrying a basin of water. Lin Huan was instantly overcome with shyness, not knowing how to face this man. Huan, you're dirty. Let me help you wash. Hearing this, Lin Huan sat up abruptly and refused. No, I'll do it myself. Before she could finish, a crisp cracking sound came from her waist. It turned out that yesterday was too intense, causing her whole body to be sore. Under Bai Di's soft persuasion, Lin Huan had no choice but to brace herself and let Bai Di help her wipe her body. The little tiger's eyes were hazy. Huan, your skin is so soft, so smooth and fair. Lin Huan was so shy, she wanted to find a hole to crawl into. This guy won't think again. Thinking of this, she hurriedly put on her clothes and ran out in a flash. I'm going to find Musyong. After running out of the cave, she let out a long sigh of relief. That was close. It felt like she could be eaten by the tiger at any moment. She walked with small, limping steps to find Musyong. Musyong leaned in and sniffed her, then grinned wickedly. Hee hee, the smell of ID. You two finally. Before she could finish, Lin Huan covered her crow's mouth. Keep your voice down. Her face instantly turned as red as a ripe apple. She quickly picked up Musyong's cub and started petting it. I'm not talking to you, you old pro. When Shuang Yin comes back and finds out you were eaten first, he'll probably explode on the spot. Hearing this, Lin Huan was startled. It won't be that serious, will it? What if they start fighting? It's fine. It's normal for males to be jealous. They'll fight their way into becoming one family. As she spoke, tears welled up in Musyong's eyes. She couldn't help but think of her partners who had died in battle. Only then did Lin Huan remember Musyong's experience. Just as she was about to comfort her, a beast man ran in hurriedly and shouted, Huan, Londai is about to give birth. The female beast man named Londai was lying on the ground, wailing constantly. Lin Huan was at a loss. Why they specifically call me for childbirth? I'm not an obstetrician. She was about to turn and leave, but she heard the pregnant woman keep calling her name. She had no choice but to brace herself and treat the dead horse as a living one. Immediately, she ordered the beast man beside her to boil water and asked Musyong to get the pain-relieving liquid fruit. Londai tightly gripped Lin Huan's hand, as if grasping a life-saving straw, afraid that she would leave. Don't worry, it will be all right. Just then, Bai Di brought a basin of hot water. Lin Huan had the pregnant woman eat the liquid fruit. Londai's partners stood by, anxiously craning their necks. Through everyone's joint efforts, Londai successfully gave birth to 5 cubs, including 1 female. Seeing this, everyone cheered. After all, in the Beastman world, females were extremely precious. Lin Huan gently picked up a little wolf cub. The little guy affectionately nuzzled and licked her face. She couldn't help but marvel at the wonder of this world. Will I also get pregnant and have children in this world? After returning home, Lin Huan was tired as a dog. Bai Di wrapped his arm around her waist and gently squeezed it. Tired? Let me give you a massage. As he spoke, his wandering hands roamed over Lin Huan's body. Lin Huan instantly felt a tingling numbness all over. Stop, that's enough. Bai Di pressed tightly against her back. I'm helping you with a massage. Massage my foot. You clearly have ulterior motives. Lin Huan could clearly feel Bai Di's scorching body. Her face instantly flushed red. This time, can you be a little? Before she could finish, she was pinned onto the bed by Bai Di. The two started making a baby again. The little tiger and the girl were getting intimate. Lin Huan cried out that she couldn't take it anymore and surrendered. She finally got a chance to breathe. But Bai Di asked her to take a look at his 18-pack abs again. Lin Huan thought the little tiger wanted to get intimate again. The next second, she exploded. Shameless. I'm not looking. Bai Di was speechless. Then a wicked smile appeared on his lips. You little rascal, what were you thinking? I wanted you to look at the mark on my waist. Lin Huan was so embarrassed her toes could have dug out a 3-bedroom apartment. Who told you to say it in a place that's so easily misunderstood? She carefully examined the beast's soul mark on Bai Di's waist. She saw that the tiger tattoo now had a crown of thorns on its head. It appeared on the night we consummated our relationship. Lin Huan was surprised. Then are you about to level up? Is this a coincidence? Bai Di shook his head. It's not a coincidence. It's because you have something magical inside you. As long as I consummate my relationship with you, my beast soul will become stronger. Only then did Lin Huan understand. It was the divine would see that the system had given her to eat before that was taking effect. Bai Di was very curious and asked Lin Huan how she got the divine would seed. Lin Huan's heart tightened. She hurriedly avoided Bai Di's probing gaze and casually made up a clumsy excuse. It was a gift from someone. She thought to herself, I can't possibly tell you I'm a transmigrator, can I? Lin Huan was unwilling to say more, so Bai Di had to stop asking. Remember, you must not tell anyone that you have the divine would seed in you. Otherwise, those wild beasts will eat you clean. Lin Huan nodded quickly. I remember. Suddenly, Lin Huanhuan thought of a more difficult problem. Afterwards, she went to find Mu Xiang and asked with a red face how females could practice contraception. Mu Xiang was stunned. Why are you asking this? Lin Huanhuan said she didn't want to have a baby so soon. Mu Xiang was amused by her words. We don't have any concept of contraception here. I'm still looking forward to whether you will give birth to a little tiger or a little wolf cub first. Lin Huanhuan's face was full of dark lines. The beastmen here had no concept of contraception at all. After all, having children meant the future of the tribe. But in this world full of crises, it was too dangerous to get pregnant and have children now. She tried to call the system, and unexpectedly, the system actually appeared. May I ask what the host needs? Lin Huanhuan immediately put on a fawning smile. Do you have any birth control pills? The system was dumbfounded, its eyes wide as saucers. Then, without a word, it disappeared instantly. Lin Huanhuan had no choice but to look through the guide for a solution. Her eyes lit up when she found a record of a rootless flower in the guide, which had an inhibitory effect on female ovulation. She thought this rootless flower might work. So she went to find Bai Di and acted cute, saying she wanted to go hunting with him. Bai Di readily agreed. Lin Huanhuan happily buried herself in his arms, nuzzling him. Thank you, Bai Di. Are you cold at night? Do you want me to warm you up? Before he could finish, she guessed his little intentions. She shyly hid to one side. No need. I'm very tired today. I need to sleep early. At night, Lin Huanhuan dreamed of that haunting voice again. You don't even remember me anymore. And you said you would come to save me. Don't you know I've been waiting for you? You liar. Lin Huanhuan woke up with a start. That cold, slightly chilly voice felt strangely familiar to her, but she couldn't remember who it was. The next day, Lin Huanhuan went out hunting with Bai Di, followed by a group of beastmen. The beastmen called her Little White Rabbit, while Lin Huanhuan was focused on finding the rootless flower for contraception. She pushed aside the bushes and looked closely. She finally found the rootless flower. Then she ran happily to meet up with Bai Di. But the next second, she suddenly stopped. Huanhuan, what's wrong? Look over there. Bai Di looked in the direction she was pointing. He saw a group of beastmen slowly walking toward them. It was Shuang Yun returning from his revenge. Lin Huanhuan was overjoyed. She looked at Shuang Yun and shouted excitedly, "Tell everyone, we won." He not only reclaimed all the stolen supplies, but also plundered the enemy's lair. Lin Huanhuan went up to him cheerfully. Shuang Yun picked her up in his arms, kissing and hugging her, lifting her high. The young couple, who hadn't seen each other for a long time, hugged tightly. But Shuang Yun's expression suddenly changed. He smelled Bai Di's scent on Lin Huanhuan. He suddenly pushed Lin Huanhuan away and roared angrily. You consummated your relationship with Bai Di? I. Lin Huanhuan stammered, not knowing how to explain. Shuang Yun was so angry his face turned livid and smoke came out of his head. That damn stinky tiger. He actually took advantage of my absence to secretly occupy Huanhuan. Bai Di frowned. Huanhuan and I are partners. It's natural for us to consummate our relationship. We said we would compete fairly. You're a despicable person who doesn't keep his word. Saying this, Shuang Yun angrily attacked Bai Di. Unfortunately, his punch missed. Then Shuang Yun launched a continuous attack, but Bai Di easily parried them all. Shuang Yun transformed into his beast form, baring his fangs viciously. Seeing this, Bai Di's face darkened. He was also about to transform into his beast form. The two love rivals were instantly at daggers drawn. At this critical moment, Lin Huanhuan stood between them. Shuang Yun, stop. I was willing to give it to Bai Di. Hearing this, Shuang Yun's heart broke. With a wronged expression and teary eyes, he said, You don't like me at all. In your heart, there's only that stinky tiger. Of course not. Lin Huanhuan was about to explain, but Shuang Yun burst into tears and ran away. Lin Huanhuan gave her first time to the little tiger. The little wolf beast was filled with jealousy. Overwhelmed with jealousy, he was angered to tears and ran away in a huff. Just as Lin Huanhuan was about to chase after him, she was stopped by Bai Di. Shuang Yun has a hot temper. Let him calm down first. Just as Lin Huanhuan was trying to figure out how to deal with the situation, a cry suddenly came from behind her. She saw a female beast man crying her heart out. It turned out she was worried about her partner's injuries. With the wolf shaman dead, there was no doctor in the tribe. Lin Huanhuan stepped forward and began to examine the wounds of the injured beast man. The female cried and begged, Huanhuan, please save him. In the cave, the injured males were groaning in pain. Shuangyin stood by, anxiously not knowing what to do. Just then, he heard Lin Huanhuan shout, "Shuangyin, do you have wine and crispy fruits?" The little wolf beast snorted petulantly. "If you want crispy fruits, go find Bai Di. You don't like me anyway." Lin Huanhuan was speechless. This guy's jealousy is really something else. She couldn't help but flare up. "I need wine and crispy fruits to save people. Are you getting them or not?" The little wolf cub immediately cowered and brought over the wine and fruits with a huff. Lin Huanhuan roared, "What are you huffing about? Come over and help pull him down. I need a treat his wound." The beastmen on the side were astonished. They didn't expect Lin Huanhuan to know medicine. Then they held down the injured beastman's limbs. The patient was still confused. Before he could react, Lin Huanhuan wiped his wound with wine, causing him to scream in pain. Lin Huanhuan then applied the crushed crispy fruit to the wound. After a series of actions, it was finally done. The patient's pain was instantly reduced by a lot. Seeing this, everyone praised her, calling Lin Huanhuan a divine doctor. Lin Huanhuan took the opportunity to mobilize everyone to bandage the other wounded. After working for a long time, Lin Huanhuan was panting with exhaustion. Just then, Shuangyin walked over. His arrogant expression held a hint of heartache. He bent down. Lin Huanhuan saw this and asked doubtfully, "Are you going to carry me back?" Shuangyin replied angrily, "Nonsense. Get on quickly." Lin Huanhuan secretly smiled. What a guy who says one thing and means another. Then she carefully climbed onto Shuangyun's sturdy wolf back. The rugged mountain path rose and fell under the wolf's paws. The sharp stones hurt Shuangyun's paws, but his steps were steady. Without the slightest sway, the mountain breeze carried the unique scent of wolf fur. Lin Huanhuan couldn't resist taking a bite of Shuangyun's perked-up wolf ear. Shuangyun's face instantly turned red. "What are you doing? Don't seduce me." Lin Huanhuan hugged his neck tightly. "I'm glad you came back safely." Shuangyin didn't quite understand what she meant. Lin Huanhuan explained, "I had a nightmare. I dreamed that something happened to you guys." Shuangyin noticed her body was trembling slightly, so he quickly changed the subject. "Don't think you can just get intimate with Bai Di and leave me behind." Lin Huanhuan's mouth twitched. In this world, with the company of Shuangyin and Bai Di, the fear in her heart also dissipated. After returning to the cave, Lin Huanhuan handed Shuangyin a piece of roasted meat. The little wolf beast reluctantly took a bite on the surface, but his heart was already blooming with joy. After all, this was roasted meat that Huanhuan had made for him herself. He was so excited his ears turned pink. Bai Di handed Lin Huanhuan a bowl of meat soup. Lin Huanhuan's face lit up with joy. Shuangyin felt that the meat in his hand was suddenly not so delicious anymore. The words of a jealous man blurted out, "Sleep with me tonight." Lin Huanhuan spat out the meat soup she had just eaten. Tonight, I am your partner. You can get intimate with the tiger. Why can't I?" Lin Huanhuan was at a loss for words, not knowing how to respond. She could only look at Bai Di with pleading eyes. Bai Di said, "As long as Huanhuan agrees, I won't interfere." Shuangyin took Lin Huanhuan's hand. "Huanhuan, I'll show you something." After speaking, he pulled Lin Huanhuan to his room. He saw a large bed covered with flowers and jewelry. "I decorated it. Do you like it?" Shuangyin was like an overbearing CEO. He showered Lin Huanhuan with jewelry and put a flower crown studded with diamonds on her head. His eyes and words were incredibly firm. "Huanhuan, let me become your true male." Lin Huanhuan's heart pounded from this series of actions. The little hungry wolf was already impatient. He threw off his wife's small clothes. Lin Huanhuan hurriedly covered her chest. "What are you doing?" Shuangyin proudly showed off his beast soul, then pinned Lin Huanhuan to the bed. "I've already upgraded to a 2-star soul beast. The cubs we have will definitely be awesome." Lin Huanhuan decisively refused, saying she wasn't ready to be a mother yet. Hearing this, Shuangyun's eyes filled with tears, his face full of disappointment. But he didn't want to force Lin Huanhuan. He could only endure the burning desire in his heart. Seeing Shuangyin so upset, Lin Huanhuan felt a little sorry for him. So she said that applying the contraceptive potion on her body might work. Shuangyun's sorrow instantly turned to joy. His face turned red to the roots of his ears, and his nose started bleeding from excitement. "Huanhuan, Let me apply the potion for you, okay? The wolf beast, in order to get intimate with the girl, actually wanted to help her apply the potion to prevent having cubs. Lin Huan was so scared she wet her pants again. She snatched the potion from Shuang Yun's hand. No, this is too embarrassing. I'll do it myself. Shuang Yun looked wronged and pitiful. But I'm your partner. I should be the one to do this. Lin Huan was firm and told Shuang Yun to turn around. The little wolf beast could only obediently comply. Then Lin Huan poured out the potion and carefully applied it to her body. But at this critical moment, Shuang Yun suddenly turned around. Lin Huan instantly felt a fiery throbbing from behind her. She turned her head sharply. Just as she was about to speak, she was held tightly by Shuang Yun. Huan, is it okay? My little heart is about to explode. Lin Huan couldn't resist Shuang Yun's fiery gaze. The potion in her hand unconsciously rolled off. Then, the two of them carved their romantic poem on each other's lips. This eternal love blossomed like splendid flowers. Lin Huan finally made it to dawn. The young couple had been fighting monsters all night. But the energetic little hungry wolf wanted to continue, but was kicked out by his wife. Shuang Yun ran right into Bai Di. His expression was incredibly smug. Huan's first litter of cubs will definitely be mine. Hearing this, Bai Di instantly looked murderous. Then we'll just have to wait and see. Seeing that Shuang Yun and Lin Huan had successfully consummated their relationship, Bai Di's heart ached as if he couldn't breathe. While Shuang Yun was so happy, he could have laughed his head off. He turned around and cooked a large pot of meat. Lin Huan had a wolf cub feeding her meat in front and a tiger handing her meat soup from behind. This made her feel both awkward and stressed. She always felt that she would be eaten by the two beasts if she wasn't careful. A few days later, the injured beastmen were fully recovered. This was all thanks to Lin Huan. Shuang Yun picked up his wife and lifted her high. Huan is so amazing. As expected of the female I chose. Lin Huan's head was full of dark lines, secretly complaining, "Are you praising me or yourself?" Shuang Yun also suggested that Lin Huan become the wolf tribe shaman. Lin Huan was dumbfounded. She quickly said that she only knew a little and couldn't be competent for the position of shaman. But Shuang Yun repeatedly emphasized that the beastmen in the tribe now trusted her very much. Bai Di also chimed in, "That's right. Everyone has faith in you. You can give it a try." Lin Huan pondered for a moment, still feeling that her half-baked skills were not up to the task. If someone in the tribe was injured, she could help take a look. Just then, Lin Huan caught a glimpse of the beast soul mark on Shuang Yun's shoulder. She saw that the wolf tattoo now had a thorny crown on its head. She remembered that it wasn't there before. After she consummated her relationship with Shuang Yun last night, this crown of thorns appeared. Shuang Yun looked at his beast soul mark with confusion. After Bai Di's explanation, he learned that consummating the relationship with Lin Huan could enhance the power of his beast soul. Upon learning this news, Shuang Yun was eager to get intimate with Lin Huan again. Lin Huan quickly hid behind Bai Di. "I don't want to get intimate with you. I want to rest and just sleep tonight." The little hungry wolf looked disappointed. "You like Bai Di that much? What am I lacking compared to him?" Shuang Yun insisted on sleeping with Lin Huan. Bai Di said that Lin Huan was too tired and should sleep alone tonight. Shuang Yun snorted coldly. "Oomph, how'd I know you won't sneak in?" The two love rivals were instantly at daggers drawn. Lin Huan roared, "You two stop arguing. Let's just all sleep together then." The three of them looked at each other, and the scene instantly became quiet. Bai Di was the first to agree. Shuang Yun declared, "Good idea. If we sleep together, we sleep together. Who's afraid of whom?" Lin Huan was speechless. I just said it casually, and they didn't even object. Then the two beasts began to act, pushing the two beds together. Lin Huan looked at the super large bed they had made and wanted to cry, but had no tears. Now she didn't even have the excuse that the bed was too small. The three of them lay quietly on one bed. The scene was incredibly awkward. Bai Di urged Lin Huan to go to sleep. Shuang Yun moved closer. "Let me warm your feet." Lin Huan quickly refused. "Big brother, I really don't need it. You're making me very nervous." 5 minutes later, Lin Huan was fast asleep. The little wolf beast pouted. She actually fell asleep. "Bye. Sit her up. It seems she's really tired." Saying this, he pecked his wife on the forehead. Seeing this, Shuangyun rolled his eyes angrily. Kissing Huan Huan in front of me. I'm going to get angry too. After speaking, he puckered his lips and kissed Lin Huanhuan's little face wildly. Although the scene of the three of them sleeping in one bed was a bit strange, there was a warm atmosphere of mutual comfort. As the snow and ice gradually melted, the cold winter was about to leave. The injured beastmen also gradually recovered. More and more beastmen came to Lin Huanhuan for treatment. She prescribed medicine for the patients according to the records in the guide, and was basically able to prescribe the right medicine for the symptoms. Therefore, she temporarily took the place of the shaman, and also won everyone's sincere respect. In the blink of an eye, spring arrived, and all things revived. Suddenly, with a ding, the system notification sound came. Congratulations, host, for successfully surviving the cold winter. The mission reward is about to be issued. Please check for it. As soon as the words fell, Lin Huanhuan felt a burning pain on the back of her hand. Looking closely, she saw something new in her hand. It was 5 shiny rings. The girl crossed over to the beast world and became partners with 2 beasts. The system rewarded her with 5 contract rings. She casually picked up a pink ring and put on her hand without thinking. But after putting it on, she regretted it deeply. The system informed her that this was a sub-ring. Only by wearing the main ring could the storage space be opened, and once the ring was put on, it could never be taken off. Lin Huanhuan had a flash of inspiration, thinking of putting on the main ring as well. But after trying for a long time, she couldn't put it on. The system reminded her again, the sub-ring is controlled by the main ring. The person who wears the main ring will be in the dominant position. Looking at the system's smug appearance, Lin Huanhuan was so angry her liver hurt. I don't want to be controlled. I'll keep this main ring for myself to play with. But if no one wore the main ring, the space could not be activated. After returning home, Lin Huanhuan was listless. Bai Di thought his wife had been bullied and gently held her in his arms. Did something happen? Tell me, and I'll help you solve it. Lin Huanhuan fell into deep thought. In this world, the person she trusted most was Bai Di. After thinking it over, if she had to choose one person to wear the main ring in the end, Bai Di was undoubtedly the most suitable. So she personally put the master ring on Bai Di's hand. Bai Di looked at the ring on his hand, looking bewildered. Lin Huanhuan didn't explain much. She just told Bai Di to try saying open space. Bai Di did as he was told. As soon as the words open space left his mouth, a dazzling golden light rushed towards them. When they slowly opened their eyes, they saw a square-shaped opening appear in front of them. Lin Huanhuan was full of surprise. It really is a space. She tried tossing a pillow inside and found that it could really store things. Afterward, she put all her treasures into the space. This space was larger than she could have imagined, as if it could hold things without limit. She just didn't know if it could store living creatures. Lin Huanhuan suddenly remembered there were 3 rings left and gave one to Shuangyun. She also concealed the difference between the master ring and the subordinate ring. The little wolf beast was delighted. But Lin Huanhuan felt a little guilty. Shuangyun's mischievous eyes stared at her. The next second, he suddenly pounced on Lin Huanhuan. You gave me a gift. Does that mean you like me now too? If you weren't in heat all the time, I'd like you more. Shuangyun was stunned by her words. That won't do. I only have feelings for you. As he spoke, he sealed his wife's cherry-like lips with a kiss. The two couldn't help but start making out. The little wolf beast wanted to get intimate with his wife again, but he was slapped hard. But Shuangyun still didn't give up. 2.5 hours later, Lin Huanhuan walked out of the room with unsteady steps. Unexpectedly, she ran right into Bai Di. Her heart skipped a beat, and she felt inexplicably guilty. Bai Di's gaze hardened as he saw the hickey on Lin Huanhuan's neck. Instantly, a storm brewed in his heart, and he wished he could cripple Shuangyun right away. He turned and walked away with a dark face. Lin Huanhuan sensed that Bai Di was in a terrible mood and quickly chased after him, grabbing his arm. You're not in a good mood today. What's wrong? Bai Di's face was as gloomy as a glacier. He pulled Lin Huanhuan into a tight embrace. Huanhuan, I regret it. I should have taken you somewhere else for the winter. That way, you wouldn't have become mates with Shuangyun. The little tiger's heart, liver, spleen, lungs, and kidneys ached with anger, coupled with the influence of the master ring. He actually developed a murderous intent towards Shuangyun. Lin Huanhuan hurriedly tried to calm him down, promising not to find any other males in the future. At this moment, a cold laugh came from the system. Woman, don't speak too soon. Why do you think there are 4 subordinate rings? This was enough to infuriate Lin Huanhuan. Annoying, damn system. On the other side, Shuang Yun had finished cooking the meat. He smilingly brought a bowl to Lin Huanhuan. Inadvertently, he glanced at the ring on Bai Di's hand. He immediately raised his hand to show off smugly. I have a ring too. Bai Di's face instantly darkened. He was so angry he wanted to smash this smug wolf's head. A few days later, Lin Huanhuan had collected more and more seeds. Shuang Yun ran in excitedly and told Lin Huanhuan that there was a piece of land at the foot of the mountain that was especially suitable for growing seeds. So they went to the foot of the mountain, but they didn't have any iron shovels. Lin Huanhuan had no choice but to use sharpened stones tied to wooden sticks to make simple hoes. But with her small frame and limited strength, she couldn't dig at all. The sturdy Bai Di took the hoe from her hand. He started tilling the land according to the method Lin Huanhuan described. Looking at Bai Di's perfect muscle lines, Lin Huanhuan found herself drooling. Shuang Yun at the side rolled his eyes. It's just tilling land. I can do it too. As a result, with one strike of his hoe, he broke the handle. So he just started digging with his claws. In no time at all, he had prepared the land. Lin Huanhuan couldn't help but praise him. So awesome. Shuang Yun's mouth curled up to the sky with pride. Bai Di's face was dark. No, my possessiveness is starting again. He gripped the hoe handle tightly, determined for Lin Huanhuan's sake. He had to work hard to train his self-control. The girl who transmigrated to the beast world had a wolf husband to help with farming and a tiger husband responsible for catching fish. Life was wonderful. Tonight, Lin Huanhuan decided to show off her skills. She would make an all-fish feast for her two beastly mates. The little tiger took a small bite. The exquisite taste instantly spread through his mouth. Even the little wolf beast, who had never liked fish, was completely conquered by Lin Huanhuan's all-fish feast. Shuang Yun stared lovingly at his wife. Lin Huanhuan had a bad feeling about that look. Could it be that he wants to? At this thought, she quickly slipped away and ran out. But just as she escaped the wolf's den, she fell into the tiger's den. Bai Di suddenly wrapped his arms around Lin Huanhuan's waist from behind, then pinned her against the bed. The two of them started again. In the blink of an eye, spring arrived. The vegetables Lin Huanhuan planted had sprouted. However, these vegetables grew very strangely. Their size was simply absurdly large. She had to use all her strength just to tie the vegetable leaves into bundles. When cooking the vegetables, she worried they might be inedible. Unexpectedly, after they were cooked, the taste was exceptionally delicious, even more so than fish soup. However, Bai Di and Shuang Yun thought the taste was just average. Shuang Yun complained while chewing on a vegetable leaf. This is too hard to chew. Is this for us to grind our teeth on? Lin Huanhuan was speechless. You males may not like it, but the females love it. Just then, Mu Xiang came in and asked Huanhuan, do you still have any of that sweet water vegetable you gave me last time? Other females also praised how delicious the cabbage was. Seeing how much everyone loved it, Lin Huanhuan decided to distribute the seeds to everyone. And just like that, the entire rock wolf tribe entered farming mode. But Lin Huanhuan noticed a strange phenomenon. The vegetables grown by the beast men were pitifully small, while the ones she grew were the largest. As she was pondering the reason, the system's notification sound suddenly rang. This is because, host, you have the divine wood seed in your body. The divine wood seed can increase your affinity with nature. So the plants grow desperately to please you. Lin Huanhuan gently flicked a small cabbage. You've all worked so hard. At this moment, Shuang Yun came over to take Lin Huanhuan fishing. This river was teeming with fish. Shuang Yun was full of confidence. This time, I'll show you how amazing I am. After speaking, he jumped into the river with a splash. But half an hour passed, and Shuang Yun hadn't caught a single fish. Lin Huanhuan was unimpressed. Your fishing skills are far worse than Bai Di's. You haven't caught a single one. Shuang Yun was unconvinced when he heard this. Who says I can't catch any? He then dove back into the river, doggy paddling frantically. Huanhuan couldn't help but laugh out loud. What a silly wolf. Suddenly, a fish jumped out of the river. It flopped around in front of Lin Huanhuan. Then another one jumped out. Just as Lin Huanhuan picked up the fish, several more jumped onto the shore one after another. In a short while, she had a full harvest. Her luck was unstoppable. It was as if these fish were delivering themselves to her. She walked along the river, picking up fish. Meanwhile, Shuang Yin finally caught a fish, only to find that Lin Huan Huan was nowhere to be seen. Lin Huan Huan had unknowingly walked further and further away. Just as she was about to turn back, she heard the sound of rushing water behind her. She turned her head to look and saw a naked man. The man's face was cold, his tone icy. "I've finally found you." Lin Huan Huan looked bewildered, having no idea who this handsome yet cold man was. "Why is he looking at me with such resentful and pained eyes? So you've already forgotten me? You promised you would come back for me." Hearing this, Lin Huan Huan's head suddenly throbbed with pain. Sang Yi began to recount the past moments he shared with Lin Huan Huan. "I waited for you in the stone cave for a long time. The snow outside the cave melted. The flowers on the hillside withered. But you still didn't come back." Lin Huan Huan, however, couldn't remember anything about Sang Ye's past. Sang Ye's face was filled with sharpness. "You lied to me." Lin Huan Huan sensed the killing intent in his eyes. She turned and ran for her life. Sang Yi raised his indestructible snake tail. He wrapped it around Lin Huan Huan in one swift motion. Lin Huan Huan's jaw dropped. "It's a snake." As the fish basket in her hand fell, the fish flopped about. When Lin Huan Huan slowly regained consciousness, she found herself in an unfamiliar cave. She quickly got up from the ground. "I remember now. I was brought here by that man's snake tail." Suddenly, a rustling sound came from outside the cave. It was Sang Yi walking in. "You're awake." Lin Huan Huan hurriedly asked where this place was. Sang Yi replied with a serious face, "This is our home." Lin Huan Huan was stunned. "You must have the wrong person. We've never met." Before she could finish her sentence, Sang Yi crushed the fruit in his hand and lunged at Lin Huan Huan. The large black snake flicked its long tongue across the girl's face, then lifted her high into the air. He slammed her against the wall, his eyes cold and sharp. "You promised you would come back, but you never did. You lied to me." Lin Huan Huan was so scared her legs went weak. "I'm sorry. Maybe after I had a fever, I can't remember some things." As Lin Huan Huan spoke, tears welled up in her eyes. Sang Yi remained cold on the surface, but his heart ached for her. He pulled Lin Huan Huan into his arms, his tongue continuously licking her face. The next second, his face suddenly contorted. "You have the scent of other males on you. I waited bitterly for your return, and you were off getting intimate with others." He viciously tore Lin Huan Huan's clothes and ripped the pendant from her neck. "Do you still remember this gemstone? I gave it to you." Lin Huan Huan looked bewildered, with no memory of it at all. "Can you not get so close to me? It's uncomfortable." Hearing this, Sang Ye's eyes instantly turned sharp. "I was covered in scars for you, and I can't even get your true heart in return. Rather than watch you leave and throw yourself into the arms of other males, I'd rather keep you by my side forever." He bit down on Lin Huan Huan's neck. Fresh blood slowly trickled down her neck. "It hurts so much. Is he trying to kill me?" Lin Huan Huan felt a wave of dizziness. The image of Sang Yi gradually appeared in her mind. All the past moments they shared also flooded back to her. She remembered how Sang Yi was severely injured while saving her. She remembered how Sang Yi had cared for her in every possible way. But she had left him all alone in the cold stone cave. She let winter pass and spring come without ever going back to find him. Lin Huan Huan suddenly came to her senses. "Wah, I remember now." She hugged Sang Yi tightly, tears soaking her cheeks. "Sang Yi, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have forgotten you." Sang Yi was stunned for a few seconds, asking in disbelief, "You remember me?" At this critical moment, there was a sudden loud bang. Broken stones flew everywhere. It turned out Shuang Yin had found them. Snake Beast let go of Huan Huan. Lin Huan Huan was too weak and suddenly couldn't even make sound. Seeing this, Shuang Yin was shocked and immediately transformed into his beast form. "You hurt Huan Huan. I'll kill you," he said, lunging viciously at Sang Yi. Sang Yi's eyes sharpened. He raised his indestructible snake tail and sent Shuang Yin flying with a single whip-like strike. Fortunately, Bai Di was right behind him to catch him. "Bai Di, you're just in time. This snake beast captured Huan Huan. Let's kill this snake together." Bai Di's face was filled with killing intent. "Let go of Huan Huan." Immediately, with a roar, Bai Di also transformed into his fierce tiger form. Sang Yi was not to be outdone. "Even if I die, I will not hand Huan Huan over." He also transformed into his giant python form and lunged at Shuang Yin beside him. At this time, Lin Huan Huan's breathing was weak, and she was on the verge of death. Bai Di sensed something was wrong. He roared at Sang Yi. "What did you do to Huan Huan? She's about to die." Only then did Sang Yi realize that Lin Huan Huan had been poisoned by his snake venom. To neutralize the snake venom, snake blood is the best antidote. Bai Di suggested trying on Shuangyun first. If Shuangyun was fine after eating the snake blood, then they would save Huan. Shuangyun couldn't help but curse Bai Di's entire family. "You damn tiger, using me to test poison." But when he saw his own poison paw, he had no choice but to act as the guinea pig, saying he bit his own hand and let Shuangyun drink the snake blood. Miraculously, after Shuangyun drank the snake blood, his wound actually began to heal slowly. Saying he quickly picked up Lin Huan. He fed her his blood. Everyone waited anxiously. Before long, Lin Huan finally woke up. She was about to apologize to Sang Yi, but she could only make babbling sounds. "Your constitution is weak. The snake venom has just been neutralized. You'll be able to speak after tonight." At this moment, Shuangyun rushed over. "Give Huan back to me. You've already hurt her this much, and you still won't let go." Sang Yi's heart stung when he heard this. He thought about how Lin Huan got hurt every time she was with him. This time, she almost died from his venomous fangs. He remembered his childhood, how everyone treated him like a plague. Any beastman who got close to him would suffer misfortune. Sang Yi's heart was filled with helplessness and reluctance. In the end, he handed Lin Huan over to Shuangyun. "It's better to let him go like this. He didn't like me anyway." Shuangyun carried Lin Huan and turned to leave. Lin Huan looked back at Sang Yi. She wanted Shuangyun to put her down. She had something to say to Sang Yi, but she couldn't make a sound. Bai Di saw through Lin Huan's thoughts. Huan, your body hasn't recovered yet. Don't talk." He turned to look at Sang Yi. "I know you saved Huan last time, but this time you almost killed her. Now we don't owe each other anything." Their gazes met, and the air was thick with the smell of gunpowder. In the end, Sang Yi chose to let go, watching as Lin Huan left him. In the end, he was all alone again. Ever since Lin Huan was poisoned by the snake venom, she couldn't speak. However, the day after taking the snake blood, she was able to speak again. As soon as she could make a sound, she immediately ran to find the big black snake. But she was stopped at the door by Bai Di. The little tiger picked her up and carried her back. "Rest well. Don't run around." Lin Huan struggled, waving her little fists, and told a lie. "I was gonna water the vegetable patch." But Bai Di saw through it at once. "I've already asked Shuangyun to water it. You must stay at home and lie down. You're not allowed to go anywhere." Seeing that Lin Huan still wouldn't give up, Bai Di came up with a self-injury ploy. "To save you, Shuangyun's leg was bitten by that big snake." When Lin Huan heard this, she couldn't help but worry. Bai Di continued to add fuel to the fire. "If Shuangyun knew you wanted to find that snake, he would definitely throw a tantrum again." Thinking of Shuangyun's pitiful appearance, Lin Huan's heart was filled with guilt. Then I'll cook at home. Wait for him to come back." Bai Di rubbed her head. "Good girl. Now I can rest assured." At this moment, Shuangyun walked in. Learning that Lin Huan wanted to go out and find Sang Yi, his face instantly darkened. He bared his fangs viciously. "When my injury heals, I'll go and slaughter that snake immediately." Bai Di quietly said to him, "Don't be impulsive. Right now, you should make good use of your current injury to keep Huan from going down the mountain." Shuangyun thought this self-injury ploy was pretty good. Lin Huan faintly overheard their conversation. Shuangyun immediately shut up and instantly became obedient. Lin Huan helped Shuangyun check his wound and found it covered in scabs and dirt. She took out some medicine and carefully cleaned and bandaged the wound. "Stay at home honestly. Don't let the wound get wet. If it gets infected and inflamed, it will have to be amputated." Shuangyun didn't understand what amputation meant. Lin Huan waved her hand to demonstrate. "It means chopping off your arm." Shuangyun was so scared he fell to the ground. "Then I'll listen to you. I won't go out." For the next few days, the young couple were inseparable. Shuangyun was overjoyed, but Lin Huan was absent-minded. Shuangyun saw through her little thoughts. "Are you thinking of going down the mountain to find that stinky snake?" Lin Huan's heart skipped a beat. "I promised to go find him before. I have to go and clear up the misunderstanding." Shuangyun's jealousy instantly flared up, afraid that his little wife would fall for that snake. But Lin Huan had made up her mind and ran out in a huff. She sat alone by the river, holding the gemstone Sang Yi had given her. "I have to let him know that I didn't abandon him on purpose." Just as Lin Huan was about to get up to find Sang Yi, Bai Di suddenly appeared. Huan, what are you doing here alone?" Lin Huan felt a little guilty and stammered, unable to give a clear answer. Baidi's brow furrowed slightly. You pick her up. Let's go. I'll take you to see something good. Before long, they arrived at their destination. Lin Huan's eyes lit up. It turned out that the bird language vine they had planted had borne fruit. According to the encyclopedia, this fruit could be used as a substitute for flour. Lin Huan asked Baidi to cut open the fruit to see. Baidi swung his powerful elbow and easily split the fruit in half. Lin Huan dug out the pulp and laid it out to dry. Then she drew a picture of a stone mill on the ground. Baidi, can you find a stone and make it look like this? After hearing this, Baidi immediately went to move stones. After a flurry of activity, he actually made a stone mill. Lin Huan put the dried fruit pulp into the stone mill to grind. At this moment, Shuang Yun jumped out angrily. Don't just let Baidi do all the work. I can do things too. Lin Huan had no choice but to let him help grind the fruit pulp. Through everyone's concerted efforts, the flour of the beast world was finally made. Lin Huan took a bite. This is the taste. With flour in hand, I can have dumplings. She danced with excitement. She happily ran back to make dumplings. Before long, the fragrant dumplings were ready. The two beasts ate with great relish. Lin Huan couldn't help but shed tears. It really is the taste of dumplings. I never thought I'd be able to eat dumplings in the beast world. Seeing this, the corners of Baidi's mouth turned up. He said they would plant more bird language vines in the future. Lin Huan clamored to go with them, but she felt inexplicably guilty. Baidi's eyes flashed. He saw through Lin Huan's little thoughts. Shuang Yun also sensed that something was wrong and immediately became vigilant. You're not thinking of going to see that big snake, are you? Seeing that she had been found out, Lin Huan could only laugh awkwardly to hide her embarrassment. Shuang Yun's eyes were full of jealousy. What's so good about that stinky snake? Is it just because the snake has an extra bell? Lin Huan's head was buzzing. What kind of suggestive words are you saying? The two beasts stared straight at her. Huan, do you have to? Before they could finish, Lin Huan hurriedly interrupted them. All right, fine. I promise you I won't go see Sangyi again. After speaking, she picked up the pot and turned to leave in a huff. The two beasts wanted to get intimate with the girl at the same time. Lin Huan was both shy and annoyed. In a fit of anger, she picked up the large pot and turned to leave, fuming. Shuang Yun couldn't help but hesitate, wondering if they were going too far. Baidi's eyes flashed. Then do you want Huan to go find that snake? Hearing this, Shuang Yun immediately became anxious. Of course not. If you don't want that, then it's fine. As he spoke, Baidi went to find Lin Huan. At this time, Lin Huan was washing dishes. She was completely focused on thinking about finding Sangyi. She was so lost in thought that she didn't even notice Baidi had quietly come up behind her. Baidi suddenly reached out and wrapped his arms around Lin Huan's slender waist. Then he lifted her high. Huan, I can give you anything you want, but I don't want to share you with any other males. As he spoke, he untied Lin Huan's outer clothes. Lin Huan was startled. Wait, Baidi, let me apply some medicine. Baidi looked puzzled. What medicine? Lin Huan took out a small medicine bottle and explained, I'm not ready to have a baby yet. This potion will work. Baidi snatched the potion from her hand and poured it onto his own. I'll help you apply it. Lin Huan was shocked. Why do you all have to be like this? As soon as she finished speaking, she was pinned against the stone wall by Baidi. Lin Huan closed her eyes tightly, her small face instantly turning as red as a ripe apple. Then, the two of them began to get intimate. When Lin Huan woke up, it was already the afternoon of the next day. Half a month later, Sangyi seemed to have left, and only then were Baidi and Shuang Yun willing to take Lin Huan to the vegetable patch. The sweet-water vegetables needed a lot of water to grow. Lin Huan was worried that Shuang Yun would be too tired from carrying water, so she came up with the idea of digging a water channel. Shuang Yun was full of questions. What's a water channel? It's digging a trench to divert water from the river to the vegetable patch. Shuang Yun was a bit hesitant, worried that this method wouldn't work. But Baidi thought it was a good idea. Huan always has all sorts of amazing methods, and they always succeed in the end. Shuang Yun huffed and declared, I also believe that Huan's idea will definitely work. Subsequently, the water channel plan was quickly launched. Shuang Yun led a group of beastmen to dig the trench. Lin Huan had planned to make some hose for them, but she saw that the beastman's claws were much stronger than hose. Shuangyin saw Lin Huan at the side. He immediately ran over happily. Seeing the wolf form Shuang Yin looking so cute, Lin Huan couldn't help but rub her face all over his. After enough affection, she waved goodbye. Come back early. We'll wait for you for dinner. The single wolves nearby were envious. Chief Shuang Yin, you're going too far. On her way back, Lin Huan found many fruits fallen on the ground. She casually picked one up. Suddenly, a dark, shiny thing silently descended from behind her. It was a snake tail. It turned out that Sang Yi hadn't left her. He had been secretly protecting Lin Huan all along. 3 days later, the first water channel was successfully dug. The fruit trees had also ripened. Bai Di, like a fierce tiger, climbed the tree and clawed at it. The fruits instantly fell like rain. Although the harvest was plentiful, Lin Huan began to worry. The amount of food far exceeded what the wolf tribe could currently consume. Bai Di suggested they could sell some and also trade for things at the market. Lin Huan was instantly excited. She knew it was a good idea. At the first market after spring began, beastmen from various tribes came with their goods to trade. Lin Huan looked particularly small among the crowd of beastmen. Bai Di picked her up. Don't run around. Be careful you don't get eaten by a wild beast. On the other side, Shuang Yun had already found a stall. They arranged the vegetables and fruits on the stall, ready to sell. The corners of Lin Huan's mouth couldn't help but turn up. With so many beastmen today, we'll definitely sell out. Then we can trade for crystal stones, complete the mission, and reach the pinnacle of life. However, half an hour passed, and the stall was deserted. Not even a fly had flown by. No beastmen came to patronize them at all. Seeing the booming business at the neighboring stall, Lin Huan couldn't sit still. She cleared her throat and shouted at the top of her lungs. Don't miss out, come and see. Delicious, sweet vegetables and fruits. Males who eat them will become incredibly strong. Females who eat them will enhance their beauty. Bai Di and Shuang Yun were embarrassed. Huan can really exaggerate, but the beast men looked disgusted. That's a lie, right? It doesn't even smell like meat. Shuang Yun grabbed this talkative beast man. How dare you say the things Huan grows aren't delicious? You're looking for death. At this moment, a female curiously took a bite and thought it tasted pretty good. Then another female was attracted. This female's mate wanted to trade with dried meat and animal skins. But Lin Huan only wanted medicinal herbs and crystal stones. The beast men were confused. They couldn't understand what kind of medicinal herbs Lin Huan was describing. Only a little rabbit's eyes lit up. I know the plant you're talking about. After speaking, it ran home to get it. Soon, the little rabbit returned with the herbs. It was exactly the kind Lin Huan wanted. The little rabbit traded for the cabbage it had been longing for and happily returned home carrying the vegetable. Lin Huan got the medicinal herbs she wanted and eagerly hoped to trade for crystal stones as well. But even after almost all the vegetables and fruits were sold, she hadn't received a single crystal stone. The big black snake Sang Yi fell in love with the human girl. He fell into an inescapable love. He bared his venomous fangs and bit Lin Huan's neck fiercely, wanting to keep her by his side forever. However, in the end, Lin Huan was still taken away by Bai Di and Shuang Yin. Since then, Lin Huan thought Sang Yi would not appear again, but she didn't know that Sang Yi had been silently protecting her. To complete the system mission and obtain enough crystal stones, Lin Huan decided to go to the Wild Horse tribe. She planned to trade vegetables with them for crystal stones. The moment Wu Yi of the Wild Horse tribe saw Lin Huan, his eyes darted around shiftily. Seeing this, Shuang Yun immediately blocked Lin Huan's outstanding appearance. Only then did Wu Yi retract his lecherous gaze. Shuang Yin, what brings you here? Shuang Yin held up the vegetables in his hand. It's my female. She wants to trade these vegetables for crystal stones. When Wu Yi heard this, his jaw almost dropped in surprise. You've actually changed your ways? And you have a female? I thought you'd be single for life. Hearing this, Shuang Yin wished he could smash the other's horse face. However, he then revealed a meaningful smile. He pointed at the horse beast man and retorted, you old bachelor. This feeling of being in love, you'll probably never experience it in your life. Old Wu Yi felt like he'd been hit by 10,000 critical strikes. Nonsense. I'm only 58 years old in my prime. But even he felt embarrassed saying this. Lin Huan was speechless. What a pair of childish fools. Wu Yi was thoroughly angered and directly refused to trade supplies with Shuang Yun. Seeing this, Lin Huan took out a sweet water vegetable from the basket. It's not too late to make a decision after trying this. Wu Yi skeptically broke off a piece of the leaf and tasted it. His eyes instantly lit up. The taste was indeed quite good. He looked Lin Huan up and down. The Rockwolf tribe never had this kind of food before. This female is not simple. So Wu Yi took out 2 crystal stones. This should be enough to buy her vegetables and fruits. Lin Huan took the crystal stones, but unfortunately, they were colorless crystal stones. But having some is better than none. Just then, the chief of the wild horse tribe walked in. Learning that Lin Huan was Shuang Yun's mate, he was struck as if by lightning, his heart filled with envy and jealousy. Such a beautiful and cute mate. As a chief myself, I'm still single. Wu Yi whispered in the wild horse chief's ear. Only then did he learn the purpose of Lin Huan's trip. At first, the wild horse chief was full of disdain. But when he faced Bai Di, a 3-star soul beast, his expression changed drastically. To avoid trouble, he decided to take out colored crystal stones for the exchange. Lin Huan finally collected all the crystal stones. Suddenly, the system's voice was heard. Congratulations, host, for completing the 5-colored crystal stone collection mission. You have received a special reward. The system rewarded her with a compass and a complete encyclopedia of minerals. The system's notification sound rang again. The compass can help you find mineral veins. Huan's eyes instantly lit up, as if she had fallen into a money pit. Am I going to achieve financial freedom in this beast world and reach the pinnacle of life? But when she thought about her current conditions, she realized she couldn't smelt metal at all. She couldn't help but feel like crying. Even if my family has a mind, it's useless. The system seemed to see through her thoughts and grinned. The host has completed the novice mission. The system will now upgrade and enter a dormant period. After the upgrade, different functions will be unlocked. Lin Huan was stunned for a moment. That sounds amazing. System, I wish you a successful upgrade. I'll work hard too. The system slowly closed its eyes. I also wish you an early birth of a noble son. Lin Huan was speechless. That won't be necessary. After she spoke, the system disappeared with a whoosh. Lin Huan also detached from the third world. Huan, we should go back, Bai Di said as he bent down. He instantly transformed into his tiger form. Huan, get on. Then they set off on the road back to the wolf tribe. If it had been 2 months ago, Lin Huan wouldn't have dared to imagine herself riding on a tiger's back, even if it killed her. Now that she was really riding on a tiger's back, she couldn't be more excited. Thinking about her cross-species union with the beastmen, she might give birth to a little tiger or a little wolf cub in the future. Although it was hard to imagine, she felt that if it were her own child, it would definitely be very cute. As she was thinking, a large bird suddenly flew over her head. Seeing it, Shuang Yun howled angrily. Stinky bird, how dare you scare my Huan? He cursed as he chased after the large bird. Lin Huan couldn't help but laugh out loud. In this beast world, she would never be alone again. On the other side, a group of bird beasts circled above the wolf tribe, seeing the vegetables Lin Huan planted and the fruits on the trees. This group of bird beasts immediately had crooked ideas, plotting to steal the fruits and vegetables Lin Huan had planted. At night, when no one was around, the bird beasts secretly came to steal the fruits. They took a bite and then casually threw them away, also wasting the food. A blue-feathered bird saw the fresh and juicy cabbage and pounced on it like a starving ghost. But before it could touch the cabbage, its leg was bitten off by a suddenly appearing large black snake. The little tiger hugged the girl and nuzzled against her. This scene happened to be seen by the little wolf beast. He immediately rushed to Lin Huan's side in a few quick steps, looking aggrieved. Why do you only let Bai Di hug you? I want a hug too. As he spoke, he pouted and wanted to kiss Lin Huan. Seeing this, Bai Di quickly pulled Lin Huan back into his own arms. But Shuang Yun still didn't give up. He curled his lips into a wicked smile, and seizing the opportunity, he planted a firm kiss on Lin Huan's small mouth. Bai Di was not to be outdone. He also gave Lin Huan a series of kisses. Lin Huan was so shy her face turned beet red. both angry and annoyed. She glared fiercely at Bai Di and Shuangyun and kicked them both out of the door in a fit of anger. On the other side, the vegetables planted by the beastmen had been tragically ruined. When Lin Huanhuan returned and saw the mess, her heart sank, worried that her own vegetable patch had not been spared. But when she turned her head to look, she found that the vegetables she had planted were safe and sound. This was all thanks to Sang Yi. He had been silently guarding the area around Lin Huanhuan's vegetable patch. Bai Di found a bird beast feather in the vegetable patch. A wolf beastman pointed to the Rocky Mountain and said, "Just a few days after you left, a group from the bird tribe came to the Rocky Mountain." Hearing this, Shuangyun clenched his fists in anger and was about to lead his men to settle the score with the bird beasts. Unexpectedly, this group of bird beasts flew down from the mountaintop. As soon as these bird people appeared, they questioned aggressively, "Where's the snake beast that injured our cub? Hand him over." Lin Huanhuan's heart skipped a beat. What snake beast? Could it be Sang Yi? He didn't leave. The bird beasts shouted loudly, "Hand over that snake beast or you'll suffer." Shuangyun's face instantly darkened. What does that have to do with our wolf tribe? Look at how these vegetable fields have been ruined. It's clearly the work of you bird people, isn't it? The bird beasts snorted coldly. It's just a few pathetic vegetable fields. How dare you injure a cub of our bird tribe? And you're harboring a snake beast. We will definitely make you pay the price. Lin Huanhuan couldn't bear it any longer. She pointed at this group of bird people and gave them a piece of her mind. The bird beasts' faces turned ashen from her scolding, and they became angry from embarrassment. One of them stepped on and crushed the fruit Lin Huanhuan had planted, and even revealed a wicked smile. "You're looking for death." At this critical moment, Sang Yi suddenly shot out from the tree. Baring his venomous fangs, he roared, "If you want revenge, come at me. It has nothing to do with anyone else." Seeing this, the bird people all transformed into their beast forms. They viciously launched an attack on Sang Yi. Lin Huanhuan was extremely anxious and wanted to rush up to help, but she was stopped by Bai Di. "Don't go over there. It's too dangerous." Although Sang Yi's attack power is strong, his opponents are from the bird tribe, who can fly and are fast. Sang Yi is at a disadvantage. Sure enough, as Sang Yi gradually fell into a disadvantage, his body was also scratched by the bird beasts. Lin Huanhuan wanted Bai Di and Shuangyun to help, but the two of them didn't want to get involved. Helpless, Lin Huanhuan could only brace herself and run towards Sang Yi alone. Just as she ran to the base of the tree, she was targeted by the bird beasts. "Quick, catch that female." Seeing Lin Huanhuan in danger, Sang Yi quickly whipped his snake tail, coiling it around her and pulling her to his side. "What are you doing here? It's dangerous." As soon as he finished speaking, a bird beast swooped down aggressively. Sang Yi dodged to the side, holding Lin Huanhuan tightly in his arms. The bird beast's claws still managed to scratch his back. "Stop." At this moment, Bai Di and Shuangyun finally stood up. "Get out of the way. This is a grudge between our bird tribe and the snake beast. You'd better stay out of it." Shuangyun was so angry his fist cracked. "You'd better be more respectful. Be careful, or I'll pluck all your bird feathers." The wolf tribe's beastmen also stepped forward one by one. "Whoever dares to touch our chief will kill them." Seeing that the situation was not in their favor, the bird beasts spread their wings. They had to retreat for now. "You just wait. This isn't over." Shuangyun cursed at the flying bird beasts, planning to take his men to meet the bird tribe's chief. At this time, Lin Huanhuan was bandaging Sang Yi's wound. When Bai Di saw this scene, he was so angry his fist cracked. "Huanhuan, do you still remember what you promised?" Lin Huanhuan looked at the severely injured Sang Yi, her heart filled with guilt. "I remember. He's so injured now. I'm taking him back to recuperate." Bai Di's brows furrowed tightly into a knot. He turned and walked away in a fit of anger. Lin Huanhuan watched Bai Di's retreating figure, a bitter feeling in her heart. In his heart, "I'm probably a terrible female." But she really couldn't bear to leave Sang Yi behind. While bandaging his wound, her tears couldn't help but fall. Her small hands trembled uncontrollably. Sang Yi looked at her with heartache. "I'm fine. You should go back with them. Don't worry about me." Lin Huanhuan sniffled. "It's not your fault. I didn't handle it well myself." As she spoke, she took Sang Yi's hand. "Come back with me. I'll take good care of you until your wound heals. Consider it compensation for my broken promise." Hearing this, Sang Yi was a little unhappy. "I don't want your compensation. I only want you." When the two returned to the cave, they were blocked by Shuangyun. The bird beast threatened the girl to get intimate with him and have cubs. because Sang Yi had killed a cub of the bird tribe. The bird tribe's chief led his people to aggressively attack the wolf tribe. For a time, the tribe was in a state of chaos and commotion. At this tense moment, Lin Huan rushed over with Bai Di. The bird beasts were extremely arrogant. They shouted loudly, demanding that the wolf tribe give them an explanation. Bai Di was furious. Just as he was about to rush up and fight them, he was quickly stopped by Lin Huan. Don't be impulsive. I'll negotiate with them. With that, Lin Huan calmly stepped forward. I am the shaman of the wolf tribe. If you have something to say, feel free to speak directly. However, the bird beasts didn't believe that Lin Huan was a shaman at all. At this moment, the wolf tribe's beastmen all stepped forward to vouch for her. Huan knows a lot. She is the undisputed shaman of our wolf tribe. Hearing this, the bird beasts were so surprised they instantly transformed back into their beast forms, huddling together and whispering about something. Lin Huan was full of confusion, completely unable to understand what these bird people were saying. Just as they were hesitating, a large bird flew down rapidly from the sky. This bird was born extremely special. Fiery red wings, golden hair, and its entire body was inlaid with countless glittering gold and silver jewels, dazzling to the eye. Lin Huan was dumbfounded, subconsciously catching a red feather that floated down. Seeing this, the bird beasts exclaimed in unison, Elder Xueling. Lin Huan looked over at the sound, her gaze instantly attracted by the gold and silver jewels hanging all over Xueling. Her eyes shone, full of desire for money. So much so that she completely ignored Xueling's handsome appearance. She couldn't help but be amazed. Luxurious, simply inhuman. Sigh, the wealth gap in this beast world is too big. Xueling raised an eyebrow. He said with a hint of teasing, Hey, have you had enough of looking? Let's just settle whatever grudges we have all at once. Only then did Lin Huan come back to her senses and quickly avert her gaze. She admitted that Sang Ye's actions were indeed too heavy-handed, but your cub was not entirely without fault either. Xueling let out a cold laugh. We lost a cub. You give us a cub back, and this matter will be settled. Lin Huan felt this request was absurdly ridiculous. How could she possibly repay that? Seeing Lin Huan at a loss, the bird beasts immediately cheered. The corners of Xueling's mouth curled up slightly. His figure flashed like an arrow, and he appeared in front of Lin Huan. If you have a cub with me, won't that repay the bird tribe's cub? Lin Huan's eyes flashed. Only then did she notice Xueling's stunningly beautiful face. The bird beasts were so shocked by Xueling's words that they almost wet themselves. Elder Xueling, what are you saying? Xueling paid no attention to the bird beast's astonished gazes, but simply turned to look at Lin Huan, a hint of expectation in his eyes. So, will you agree to my proposal? Lin Huan was so angry, she was fuming. In your dreams, the angrier Lin Huan got, the more excited Xueling seemed to become. Just now, you were staring at me with such a passionate gaze. You clearly have feelings for me. Why are you rejecting me? Lin Huan was utterly speechless. She couldn't help but curse out loud. Narcissist, who has feelings for you? I was clearly looking at the crystal stones just now. Xueling spread his hands, a playful look on his face. What a duplicitous little female. Lin Huan stated bluntly that she had no interest in Xueling, but offered to introduce him to other females of the wolf tribe. But Xueling was determined to flirt with Lin Huan. I don't want anyone else. I only want you. Lin Huan's head was buzzing. The scene instantly fell silent. The bird beast couldn't help but exclaim, Elder Xueling, your confession is simply amazing. Lin Huan gritted her back teeth in anger. Damn it, in the beastman's worldview, there is no concept of integrity. If this were the modern world, this guy would be a big pervert who would be thrown in jail. Seeing the usually cold as Ice Xueling openly professing his love, the bird beasts were in disbelief. Did the sun rise from the west today? Lin Huan couldn't bear it any longer and really wanted to rush up and beat this narcissist to a pulp. But she was stopped by Bai Di again. Elder Xueling, please stop teasing Huan. She doesn't like this kind of joke. Huan is such a nice name. I like it, Xueling said, even licking his lips and smacking them. Lin Huan was so angry her teeth chattered. Nice my foot, you old lecher. A sharp glint of cold light flashed in Bai Di's eyes. Are you serious about pursuing Huan? Of course. Such a fresh and delicious little female. This is the first time I've seen one. Hearing this, Bai Di's eyes instantly filled with killing intent. can't. Then let's have a duel. Only by defeating me will you have the chance to stay by Huan Huan's side. The bird beast Xue Ling intended to become mates with Lin Huan Huan. The tiger Bai Di would never agree. He immediately wanted to have a duel with Xue Ling. Lin Huan Huan was worried that Bai Di would get hurt. She quickly tried to dissuade him. Don't fight. I'm worried you'll get hurt. Bai Di gently rubbed his wife's head. I have to fight him. This is the rule among male beasts. Don't worry, I'll be fine. After speaking, he slowly released the hand caressing Lin Huan Huan's cheek and resolutely walked toward Xue Ling. Lin Huan Huan rushed forward in a single step and tightly grabbed Bai Di's hand. Her large, watery eyes were already welling up with tears, seeing the young couple being so lovey-dovey for so long. Xue Ling was so annoyed he rolled his eyes. Public displays of affection lead to a quick demise. Let's see how I deal with you. Bai Di glanced at Xue Ling with disdain. I'd like to see who falls first. As soon as his voice fell, he instantly transformed into his tiger form and lunged at Xue Ling like an arrow from a bowstring. Xue Ling reacted extremely quickly. With a whoosh, his figure disappeared, causing Bai Di to miss. The next second, Xue Ling appeared behind Bai Di like a ghost. He raised his hand and conjured a ball of raging fire. At this critical moment, Lin Huan Huan shouted anxiously, "He's behind you." But by the time Bai Di reacted, the fierce fire had already attacked like a raging fire dragon. It directly pierced through his body. Accompanied by a loud bang, Bai Di was sent flying by the powerful impact. Lin Huan Huan rushed forward, shouting loudly, "Xue Ling, stop." Only then did Xue Ling slowly retract the flames. The strong prey on the weak is the law of nature. If your mates can't protect you, you should dump them and find a stronger male beast as a mate. Lin Huan Huan showed no signs of backing down, firmly protecting Bai Di. Bai Di is not weak. He is very strong. Hearing his wife's words full of trust and encouragement, Bai Di seemed to be instantly injected with infinite power and stood up at once. Lin Huan Huan suddenly felt a burning heat on her back. She looked down and back and found that Bai Di's mark had appeared on her waist. At this moment, Bai Di's entire body emitted a five-colored light, his aura astonishing. Seeing this, Xue Ling was not flustered at all. This white tiger is about to advance. Bai Di gathered his strength again and launched an attack. Xue Ling nimbly dodged to the side, and Bai Di missed again. The powerful impact caused the ground to cave in, creating a large pit. Xue Ling was extremely shocked to see this. Bai Di's strength continued to climb, and he pressed his advantage. Xue Ling could only keep dodging. He knew in his heart that if this dragged on, he would definitely lose. Helpless, Xue Ling actually violated the rules of the duel, flapping his wings to generate even more intense flames. Bai Di was not to be outdone, spewing out electric currents to counterattack. The powerful energies of both sides collided. In an instant, the earth shook and mountains swayed and broken stones flew everywhere. After a while, the two finally stopped their duel. I lost. I moved my wings just now. The bird beasts were in disbelief. They never thought that the usually most powerful elder Xue Ling would also have a day of defeat. Xue Ling looked at Lin Huan Huan. You were right. Your mate is indeed very strong. I underestimated him. After speaking, he soared into the air and turned to leave. Seeing Xue Ling leave, the bird beasts also dispersed and returned to the bird tribe. The wolf beasts cheered in unison. Bai Di is so amazing. We won. Looking at the departing bird beasts, Bai Di finally breathed a sigh of relief. But his body couldn't hold up from the previous fierce battle. Suddenly, his vision went black. He fell to the ground with a thud. Lin Huan Huan hurriedly instructed the beastmen at the side. Quickly carry Bai Di back to heal. Seeing Bai Di so seriously injured, Lin Huan Huan was in a panic, not knowing what to do. She quickly helped Bai Di clean his wounds. She anxiously called for him to wake up quickly. Tears couldn't help but fall. Don't leave me. I'm scared. Her tears slid down her cheeks and dripped onto Bai Di's face. Then they dripped onto his wound. In an instant, the mark on Bai Di's waist emitted a soft golden light. It merged with Lin Huan Huan's tears. A warm light enveloped the two of them tightly. Miraculously, the wounds on Bai Di's body gradually healed. Before long, those wounds had completely disappeared. Seeing this scene, Lin Huan Huan couldn't believe her eyes. The burn that had covered almost half his body had actually completely disappeared just like that. Bai Di slowly woke up. Lin Huan immediately threw herself into his arms excitedly, crying and rubbing against his strong chest. "You're finally awake." Bai Di lovingly wiped the tears from her cheeks. Just as the two were about to have a tender moment, someone suddenly burst in. The little tiger was just about to cuddle with the girl when the little wolf cub and the snake suddenly burst in. They ruined their moment. Shuangyin saw that Bai Di was completely unscathed and was full of astonishment. "I heard you were seriously injured. How come you don't even have a wound? And you've even advanced to a 4-star soul beast." Bai Di himself couldn't figure it out either. He only remembered being severely injured at the time, but after waking up, all his injuries were gone. Sang Yi guessed that a healing spell might have been cast. Everyone looked at him in confusion. The so-called healing spell uses the life force of plants to treat a person's wounds. Shuangyin turned and asked Lin Huan, "You've been by Bai Di's side the whole time. Do you know what happened?" Lin Huan muttered to herself. She couldn't possibly say that she cried while bandaging him and the wound miraculously healed. Could she? Who would believe that? So she had to say she didn't know. Bai Di asked, when the wound was healing, was there anything unusual? Lin Huan thought for a moment. "I think I smelled the fragrance of plants and trees." Shuang and Bai Di exchanged a look. They suspected this matter was definitely related to Lin Huan. Bai Di raised a sharp claw. He cut a wound on his own arm. Lin Huan looked at Bai Di at the shocking wound on his arm. Tears couldn't help but burst from her eyes, sliding down her cheeks and dripping onto the wound. A magical scene occurred. The wound actually began to heal gradually. Shuangyin was utterly shocked. Lin Huan was also stunned for a moment. Bai Di moved closer to her. He gently licked away the teardrop at the corner of her eye. In an instant, the wound on his hand completely disappeared. Shuangyin exclaimed in amazement, Huan, you're incredible." Lin Huan herself couldn't believe it. It turned out she had such a magical ability. Bai Di pulled her into his arms and advised, Huan, don't cry so easily in the future. And you must not let others know you have healing abilities. Lin Huan sniffled. "I'll remember." Bai Di guessed that Lin Huan's healing ability might not be limited to her tears. Any part of her body, like tears, saliva, or even her flesh and blood, might possess this ability. Shuangyin's expression turned serious after hearing this. If people found out that Huan's flesh and blood could heal wounds, she would surely be eaten until not even a scrap was left. After Bai Di's wound healed, Lin Huan then remembered about Sang Yi and asked him why he hurt the feather tribes. "Young." Sang Yi smiled faintly. "Those bird beasts maliciously destroyed your orchard and vegetable garden. I couldn't just stand by and do nothing." Learning that Sang Yi did it to protect her orchard, Lin Huan's heart was filled with relief. She turned to prepare some food for Sang Yi. Meanwhile, Bai Di sat alone by the river, feeling gloomy. Just then, Shuangyin walked over. "The sun is about to set. Aren't you going home?" Bai Di didn't say a word, treating Shuangyin like thin air. Shuangyin was exasperated. "That's enough. No matter how much of a fuss you make, that snake has still moved in." Bai Di fiddled with the ring on his hand. "It seems Huan cares a lot about that snake. Sharing half of Huan with you is already my limit." Shuangyin angrily plopped down on the ground. "You drive away one snake today, but tomorrow there might be Ain Shou, Shi Shou, or Bao Shou. Can you stop them all?" Hearing this, Bai Di fell silent again. Shuangyin was speechless beyond belief. He got up and left, bored. Bai Di returned home and saw Lin Huan cutting meat. He quickly walked up behind his wife. "Let me do the cutting." Lin Huan's body trembled slightly, and she bit her pink lip. Huan, what's wrong?" Bai Di said as he held her shoulders. Lin Huan turned her head, already a little crybaby. She threw herself into Bai Di's arms. "Sob, I thought you weren't coming back." Bai Di smiled gently and softly wiped the tears from her cheeks. "Didn't we agree you wouldn't cry so easily? I was too selfish before. When I saw how much you cared about Sang Yi, I went to the vegetable garden to cool down." Lin Huan tightly gripped Bai Di's hand. Her voice choked with sobs. "Once Sang Yi has recovered from his injuries, I'll ask him to leave. After all, he saved you before. Let him stay for a few more days." Lin Huan wiped the tears from the corners of her eyes and hugged her understanding tiger. Just then, Sang Yi walked in. A glint appeared in Bai Di's eyes. Their eyes met saying yes. That night, Lin Huan prepared a sumptuous dinner. The four of them sat around the table. The atmosphere was exceptionally heavy. Bai Di was the first to break the silence. He kept putting meat into Lin Huan's bowl. Sang Yi, at the side, watched with great envy. If only I had met Huan earlier and become her mate. Just as he was thinking, Lin Huan handed him a skewer of meat. It's delicious. Sang Yi took a bite and repeatedly praised it as the most delicious meat he had ever eaten. A mischievous smile played on Bai Di's lips. Huan gave the fatty meat she doesn't like to someone else again. Lin Huan guiltily turned her head and quickly changed the subject, handing Sang Yi a vegetable leaf. Eating too much meat can be heavy. Have some vegetables. To Sang Yi, as long as Lin Huan made it, he would find it delicious even if it were poop. The next morning, Sang Yi found that his injuries had completely healed. He really couldn't bear to leave Lin Huan. He thought about scratching himself a few times to create some injuries. At the critical moment, Shuang Yin popped up. Hey, now that you're healed, don't be lazy. Hurry up and come work in the fields with me. When Sang Yi heard that he wasn't being driven away, but asked to work in the fields, his heart bloomed with joy. He went to the vegetable garden and displayed his unique skill. He actually sprayed water from his mouth. He watered the vegetable garden with a whoosh. Shuang Yin couldn't help but exclaim, awesome. A task that would take half a day to water, Sang Yi finished in just a few minutes. Everyone marveled at how amazing this big snake was. They invited Sang Yi to go hunting with them. Sang Yi looked astonished. After all, he had never encountered beasts who were so warm to him. Just then, Lin Huan's voice was heard. Go ahead, Sang Yi. Just remember to come back early. Sang Yi nodded eagerly. Huan smiled at me. I must seize this opportunity to stay by Huan's side. The big bird wanted to snatch Lin Huan back to be his wife, but was driven away by Bai Di. The leader of the feather tribe came to their door, aggressively demanding that the wolf tribe hand over the big black snake. Sang Yi and Shuang Yin firmly disagreed. The bird beasts had no choice but to leave in dejection. From then on, Sang Yi gradually integrated into this big family. Lin Huan stared intently at the three handsome beast men. She couldn't help but swoon. They're so freaking handsome. They're so charming even when they're working. In no time, they finished harvesting the crops. Lin Huan turned the ring on her hand and put the crops into her storage space. In the blink of an eye, the crops on the ground vanished without a trace. Sang Yi, at the side, was full of surprise. Lin Huan explained, this ring of mine has a storage space. I put all the vegetables and fruits inside. After hearing this, Sang Yi secretly pondered. Lin Huan must be no ordinary person. The next day was market day. Lin Huan's family set out again. They set up a stall at the market. As soon as they had arranged the vegetables and fruits, the little bunnies came running over to buy, trading fodder for fruit. Just then, the leader of the wild horse tribe came over and imperiously bought all the vegetables and fruits. He also brought some startling news. Yesterday, a few people from the Dark Moon Temple came to the Black River tribe. They were all looking for a snake beast named Sang Yi. The three of them, Lin Huan included, froze upon hearing this. They all looked at Sang Yi in unison. The horse beast looked at them in confusion. Hey, why aren't any of you talking? Bai Di couldn't help but cough twice. What are they looking for that Sang Yi for? The horse beast shook his head, saying he didn't know. He also reminded Lin Huan, if you see any snake beasts nearby, you must stay away. The three of them nodded in unison. We know. The snake at the side was exasperated. After the horse beast left, Shuang Yin asked Sang Yi, how did you get involved with the people from the Dark Moon Temple? I stole the temple's sacred object and killed the high priest. Bai Di and Shuang Yin were so shocked their jaws almost dropped. They knew well that Sang Yi had committed a capital crime. Sang Yi didn't want to implicate everyone and planned to leave. When Lin Huan heard this, she instantly lost control of her emotions. We are a family. No one could be missing. You are a family with Bai Di and Shuang Yin, not with me. There's no relationship between us. Lin Huan became even more agitated after hearing this. Bai Di hurriedly soothed her. Before the temple comes for him, let's discuss a solution together. But Sang Ye's mind was made up. He saw that Bai Di and Shuang Yin were taking good care of Lin Huan, so he felt relieved. That night, braving the wind and rain, he resolutely left the wolf tribe. The next day, everyone discovered that Sang Yi was gone. Lin Huan was frantic with worry and wanted to go out to find him, but was stopped by Shuang Yin. You are weak. You can't run around everywhere. But Lin Huan was truly worried about Sang Ye's safety. Shuang Yin had no choice but to promise he would find Sang Yi. Bai Di also said he would go with Shuang-Yun. A family must advance and retreat together. Hearing this, Lin Huanhuan's heart was filled with relief. Bai Di, he finally acknowledged Sang Yi as a member of the family. Bai Di planted a kiss on Lin Huanhuan's cheek. Seeing this, Shuang-Yun followed his example, nuzzling Lin Huanhuan's face wildly. Afterward, Shuang-Yun led a group of beast men and set off with Bai Di to find Sang Yi. Meanwhile, Sang Yi hadn't gone far before he encountered the divine envoys who had come to capture him. The other party instantly transformed into ferocious, giant snake forms. Sang Ye's eyes narrowed. This is too close to the wolf tribe. I have to lead them away. He quickly darted into the river, with the snake pack in hot pursuit. They soon entangled Sang Yi. Due to their large numbers, Sang Yi couldn't break free at all. A large snake bit down hard on his body. Damn it, the fangs of these snakes are highly venomous. Sang Yi struggled with all his might, but the venom was too strong. His vision gradually began to blur. At this critical moment, Bai Di suddenly pounced, biting down on the large green snake. The two sides wrestled together. The wolf beasts also rushed forward to help, jointly attacking the snake pack. Only then was Bai Di able to pull Sang Yi out. By this time, Sang Yi was covered in wounds and gradually losing consciousness. Just as Bai Di was about to take him back for treatment, the snake pack pursued them again, shouting, "Put him down." Bai Di immediately called out to Shuang-Yun. Shuang-Yun was seen howling at the sky. In an instant, ice and snow flew everywhere, and the snake pack was instantly frozen into ice sculptures. But in a flash, they broke out of the ice. Shuang-Yun gave Bai Di a meaningful look. Bai Di understood. The two of them split up. They led the big snakes to a swamp. Shuang-Yun jumped into the swamp first, freezing it solid. The snake pack was completely unaware that a trap lay ahead. They rushed headlong towards Shuang-Yun and Bai Di. Seeing that the enemy had taken the bait, Shuang-Yun stomped and broke the ice. The snake pack fell into the swamp one after another, and were gradually submerged by it. Bai Di hoisted Sang Yi up and gave a loud command, "Home." Lin Huanhuan made a bold move and kissed the big black snake, Sang Yi. Just moments ago, Sang Yi had been severely poisoned. Ordinary antidotes were useless. Left with no choice, Lin Huanhuan decided to sacrifice herself. She picked up a dagger and cut her hand, using her own blood as the antidote. Bai Di took the bowl from her hand. "I'll feed him." Shuang-Yun then helped Sang Yi up. Bai Di fed Lin Huanhuan's blood into Sang Ye's mouth. In an instant, the wounds on Sang Ye's body began to slowly heal. He suddenly opened his eyes and spat out the poisoned blood from his body. Sang Yi woke up and saw Lin Huanhuan and the others by his side, looking bewildered. "You guys, how did I get here? I clearly left the tribe secretly. You were severely poisoned. We rescued you. It was Huanhuan who used her own blood to detoxify you." Hearing this, Sang Ye's heart ached. He growled at them. "Why did you save me?" "Because we are a family, but I am not your mate. There is no relationship between us." This statement made Shuang-Yun furious. Lin Huanhuan's heart also seemed to turn cold. Sang Yi looked at the hand Lin Huanhuan had injured to save him, which strengthened his resolve to leave. He was afraid of causing trouble for everyone. Lin Huanhuan didn't care about any of this. Bai Di also hoped Sang Yi would stay. Sang Yi became somewhat emotional. "It's different. You are Huanhuan's family, but I am not." His voice choked with sobs. "Let me leave." After speaking, he resolutely turned and left. Watching Sang Ye's retreating figure, Lin Huanhuan had mixed feelings. Bai Di said, "If he leaves like this, only death awaits him." Lin Huanhuan gritted her teeth, hardened her heart, and immediately chased after him, calling out to Sang Yi. As soon as Sang Yi turned around, Lin Huanhuan grabbed him by the collar. Then, Lin Huanhuan pressed her lips against his. This kiss lasted for a full 2.5 minutes. Sang Yi was completely bewildered. "I kissed you. From now on, you are my man. Do you still have the nerve to say you have no relationship with me?" A blush appeared on Sang Ye's cold, handsome face. Lin Huanhuan subconsciously took a small step back. "I kissed you. From now on, you are my man." Shuang-Yun, at the side, was a little displeased. If a kiss can make you family, then Huanhuan didn't have to do it. "I could have done it too." Hearing this, everyone was exasperated. Bai Di and Shuang-Yun actually accepted Sang Yi. To Lin Huanhuan, it was like a dream, too wonderful to be believed. "Huanhuan, will you treat me the way you treat Bai Di and Shuang-Yun?" Lin Huanhuan was stunned for a few seconds. When she came to her senses, her little face instantly turned as red as a ripe apple. We'll talk about that after your body has recovered." Sang Yi was full of anticipation, saying he would recover very soon. Shuangyan huffed angrily. You cunning, stinky snake. Lin Huanhuan gave Bai Di a look. Bai Di nodded in understanding. So, Lin Huanhuan took out the contract ring and placed it on Sang Ye's hand. From then on, Sang Ye was no longer alone. He finally had a home, and he had a mate who loved him deeply. Bai Di and Shuang Yun went to get meat and vegetables, preparing for a celebration. Lin Huanhuan also wanted to help, but was pulled back by Sang Ye. I didn't steal the sacred object, and I didn't kill the high priest. Lin Huanhuan looked back at him in confusion. Sang Ye whimpered, I was framed, but no one is willing to believe me. Huanhuan, do you believe me? Lin Huanhuan could see Sang Ye's sincerity. Her response was simple and direct. She reached out and lifted Sang Ye's chin. Then she kissed him fiercely again. Her eyes were incredibly determined. I believe you. Sang Ye's eyes grew moist. He hugged Lin Huanhuan tightly. Lin Huanhuan felt a warm liquid on her. She knew it was Sang Ye's tears. I will give Sang Ye much happiness and make him forget his painful past. 3 days later, Sang Ye had fully recovered. But Lin Huanhuan fell ill from excessive blood loss. Suddenly, with a ding, a system notification sounded. System number 438 upgrade successful. The Crystal Stone Mall is now open. Lin Huanhuan sat up with a whoosh. Little 8, you finally finished upgrading. The system was speechless. What the heck kind of name is Little 8? It's your nickname. Otherwise, calling you System 438 is too much of a mouthful. You'd better just call me Little 8. Lin Huanhuan then asked Little 8, what is this mall you mentioned? The system spread its hands, and 2 types of plants appeared on the screen. The host can exchange crystal stones for goods in the mall. Lin Huanhuan never expected to see sunflowers and long beans in this world. She pressed the exchange button and traded 10 crystal stones for sunflower and long bean seeds. Lin Huanhuan had her 3 mates take the seeds to plant in the fields. Looking at the harmonious family, Lin Huanhuan's heart was filled with relief. She just didn't know when these seeds would bear fruit. They're together. They're together. The big black snake Sang Ye is finally with Lin Huanhuan, successfully becoming mates. The family began to live a happy life. Today was market day again. Lin Huanhuan and her family, as usual, took out vegetables and fruits to sell. As soon as they had neatly arranged the vegetables and fruits, a crowd of beast men surged over like a tide. This sudden scene gave Lin Huanhuan a fright. The beast men scrambled to buy, and the small bunnies were squeezed in a pulp. Lin Huanhuan was flustered for a moment, not knowing what to do. At this critical moment, Bai Di stood up. He roared at the top of his lungs. Everyone stopped shouting. The roar was like a sudden clap of thunder. The scene instantly fell silent. The beastmen were so scared they didn't dare to breathe. If anyone dares to cut in line or cause trouble, I don't mind adding an extra meat dish to tonight's dinner. Bai Di's powerful presence made everyone tremble. They obediently formed a long line. The little bunnies who had been squeezed to the side before ended up being the first to buy. Just as everyone was lining up in an orderly fashion, a red-furred beast blatantly cut in line with an extremely arrogant attitude. Seeing this, Sang Ye immediately lashed out, ready to send the red-furred beast to meet his maker. After that, everyone behaved and lined up properly. Seeing that the vegetables and fruits were almost sold out, Lin Huanhuan turned the ring on her hand to open the storage space and brought out the stock inside to continue selling. As soon as the stock was brought out, the crowd surged forward again. Sang Ye spat out venomous words. Whoever dares to cut in line, I'll swallow them whole. After half a day, all the vegetables and fruits were sold out. Bai Di began to count the herbs and crystal stones they had traded for. Lin Huanhuan was sweating profusely from the work, so she hired some people to help with the work and paid them accordingly. Just from hiring a few helpers, Bai Di came up with the idea of acquiring land. Lin Huanhuan secretly marveled. If Bai Di were born in modern society, he would definitely be a super unscrupulous businessman. The matter of acquiring land progressed very smoothly. Lin Huanhuan also distributed the seeds to everyone. As the days went by, the vegetable seedlings in the fields grew strong and healthy. However, an accident suddenly occurred. The helpers' faces were all swollen like pig heads. Lin Huanhuan thought they had been bullied by other beastmen. It turned out they were hurt by the plants in the vegetable garden. They were bruised and swollen from being hit by the seeds spat out by the sunflowers. And their butts were blasted by the long beans. Lin Huanhuan's jaw dropped. She suspected there was a problem with the seeds she exchanged from the mall and immediately went to the vegetable garden to check. But when she got to the vegetable garden, the plants looked normal, except that the sunflowers were 2 meters tall and Lin Huanhuan couldn't reach them at all. Seeing this, Bai Di reached out to help. Just as his hand was about to touch the sunflower, it suddenly shot out seeds. Bai Di quickly turned to shield Lin Huanhuan. Only after they moved away did the sunflower stop attacking. Bai Di then decided to test the long beans. He picked up a stone from the ground and threw it hard at the long beans. With a loud crackling sound, the stone was instantly blown away. So this was how the helpers got injured. Lin Huanhuan felt she had to give them an explanation. She went to a cave and started calling the system. The seeds you had me exchange actually hurt people. What's going on? The system responded, as long as you are gentle with them, they will offer their fruits on their own. Lin Huanhuan was skeptical. She wondered what counted as being gentle. Then she put on a sweet smile and said in a delicate voice, "Is this gentle enough?" Shuang Yun's mouth twitched at the side, saying he decided to try it himself. He transformed into his large snake form and watered the sunflowers with a whoosh. The sunflowers swayed slightly. Everyone hid, afraid of getting a face full of seeds. But unexpectedly, not only did the sunflower not attack Sang Yi, it even offered up its sunflower head. Everyone was dumbfounded. That works too. Lin Huanhuan's heart was in her throat. She didn't expect that they really needed to be coaxed and caressed. She also tried to gently stroke the sunflower. The sunflower actually bent down to nuzzle against her. These mutated plants were exceptionally magical and seemed to have their own personalities, just like people. After collecting enough sunflower seeds, saying you wanted to try collecting the long beans. He just reached out and touched them gently, and the beans fell off automatically with a rustle. It turned out that as long as you approached with goodwill, some plants were very easy to get along with. Lin Huanhuan had a flash of inspiration. She planned to use these mutated plants to defend against outsiders. The sunflowers could act like machine guns, beating people black and blue. The long beans, comparable to firecrackers, would be perfect for warnings. So she called out the system and exchanged all her crystal stones for seeds. With that, she became completely broke. She could only secretly cheer herself on. To get more crystal stones, I have to keep working hard. Under Lin Huanhuan's arrangement, sunflowers and long beans were planted around the tribe. She also used her modern knowledge to teach the people how to make traps. Everyone marveled. There's such a method? Bai Di decided to try it the next day. The next day, Shuang Yun led everyone to set up the traps. Bai Di was responsible for luring the prey. When the prey was about to reach the trap, Bai Di leaped up and grabbed a tree trunk. The prey missed its footing and fell into the trap. It was successfully captured. Shuang Yun ordered everyone to dig more traps, so that enemies would fall in as soon as they approached the tribe. Bai Di suggested inserting some sharp wooden stakes into the pits for a better effect. Shuang Yun's mouth twitched. Isn't that a bit too devious? Sang Yi also offered to provide venom to coat the wooden stakes for an even better effect. Hearing this, everyone grinned wickedly. One step into that, and you'd be crippled if not dead. Lin Huanhuan placed markers around the traps to prevent their own people from accidentally stepping on them. Just then, Shuel Ling appeared in the sky above. He watched Lin Huanhuan silently, secretly pondering whether to give her a big gift. At night, everyone was exhausted and fast asleep, but Sang Ye's eyes suddenly snapped open. He smelled the scent of his own kind. It turned out that a group of large snakes had invaded the tribe. Sang Yi had finally become mates with Lin Huanhuan. But on their wedding night, a group of uninvited guests broke into their home. Sang Yi keenly sensed the presence of his own kind and immediately went out to investigate. He followed the scent and saw a gathering of snake beasts ahead. Taking a closer look, the leader was none other than the wolf tribe's enemy, Ma Qing. Sang Yi had a bad feeling and decisively turned back to the tribe to warn them. Ma Qing also keenly caught Sang Yi's scent and immediately ordered his subordinates to give chase. No matter how hard he tried, Sang Yi couldn't shake off the snake beasts. In his anxiety, his eyes suddenly lit up. He saw that the traps they had set were right in front of him. Seeing the snake pack about to reach the traps, Sang Yi nimbly turned and cleverly bypassed the traps. The snake pack couldn't stop in time. They fell into the traps one after another with plopping sounds. Sang Yi took the opportunity to slip into the jungle. The remaining snake beasts were not about to give up and continued their pursuit, chasing him all the way to the vegetable garden. Just as the snake beasts were about to rush into the garden, the sunflowers suddenly acted like machine guns that had been triggered, fiercely shooting out seeds. The crackling and thudding sounds made the snake pack howl in pain. The power of the seeds was astonishing, sending the snake beasts fleeing in disarray. The leader, Ma Qing, saw this and gritted his teeth in anger. He actually planned to set fire to the wolf tribe's territory. Sang Yi rushed back to the tribe in a panic and told the news to Shuangyan. Upon hearing this, Shuangyan immediately gathered everyone to prepare for battle. When the people saw the snake pack cutting down trees, they were all a bit confused. Bai Di analyzed that they were planning to set the mountain on fire. Faced with such a sinister and cunning Ma Qing, Bai Di and Shuang Yun's expressions were grave. Bai Di made a swift decision and turned to go get reinforcements. He climbed up the cliff to the mountaintop. It turned out the reinforcements he was looking for were the Feather Tribe. Xueling asked doubtfully, "What are you doing here? Someone is going to set the mountain on fire. You either leave quickly or you fight the enemy with us." Xueling's heart tightened. Who are the people who have come? The divine envoys and guards of the Dark Moon Temple. Hearing this, Xueling took the opportunity to make a demand. "If you want us to help you fight, you have to show some sincerity." Bai Di frowned deeply. "What do you want?" "I want that little female of yours." Bai Di's face instantly darkened like an impending storm. He decisively refused and turned to leave. The Feather Tribe leader's jaw dropped. "Xueling, what nonsense were you just spouting?" Xueling smiled coldly. "Are we going down to fight, or are we going to continue to run away like last time?" However, the Feather Tribe leader was a coward and didn't dare to go to war. Xueling sighed to himself. The Feather Tribe, which once dominated the skies, had now been reduced to hiding at home and watching from the sidelines. How pathetic. At the foot of the mountain, the snake pack had already charged into the tribe. The two sides were instantly locked in a fierce battle. Sang Yi and Shuang Yun were the first to launch an attack. Shuang Yun used his skill to freeze the enemies, while Sang Yi tightly coiled his tail around them, sending them straight to meet their maker. When Bai Di saw the vegetable garden being destroyed, he was instantly enraged. "You're courting death." Like an enraged tiger, he charged into the fray, scattering the enemy in a panic. On the mountaintop, Xueling tried to persuade the Feather Tribe leader. "We have already lost our home due to fear. Are we now going to lose the last of our dignity as the Feather Tribe because of fear?" The leader gritted his back teeth, his fists cracking as he clenched them. He couldn't help but think of his deceased father. "If my father saw me now, he would surely be very disappointed." Seeing that the snake pack was about to set the mountain on fire, Xueling finally couldn't bear it any longer. He glanced at the leader. "This is our last chance." With that, he spread his wings with a whoosh. Like an arrow released from a bow, he dived towards the snake pack at the foot of the mountain. With a flap of his great wings, roaring flames spewed forth. The snake beasts were burned and screamed in agony. Xueling's entire body was wreathed in flames. This scene made the leader, Ma Qing, grit his teeth in anger. The Feather Tribe leader finally mustered his courage. He loudly ordered the bird beasts to prepare for battle. "The people from the Dark Moon Temple are at the foot of the mountain. The time for revenge has come." As he spoke, he transformed into his beast form with a whoosh. "All beastmen, hear my command. Defend our home, kill all our enemies." The bird beasts roared in unison. "Defend our home, kill all our enemies." They dived down towards the foot of the mountain in unison, using their sharp claws to grab the snake beasts and then slam them hard onto the ground. With a series of sickening cracks, the snake beasts were smashed into meat patties. When Bai Di saw the Feather Tribe join the battle, he immediately let out a long howl to the sky. The wolf beast's morale soared. The snake pack suffered heavy casualties. Seeing that the situation was not in his favor, Ma Qing had no choice but to order a retreat, fleeing dejectedly into the dense forest. Bai Di and the others were not about to let him go so easily. Seeing this, Sang Yi immediately transformed into his large snake form and chased after Ma Qing. He opened his cavernous mouth, intending to swallow his opponent whole, but he bit on empty air. The cunning Ma Qing instantly transformed into his beast form, wielding a sharp dagger. Both sides attacked at the same time. Sang Yi was careless and was stabbed in the head. Boom! It felt like something inside his head had shattered. The big black snake Sang Yi was stabbed in the head by the enemy. In that instant, a mysterious power surged within his body, causing his bloodline to awaken. He instantly transformed into a colossal beast. The enemy's teeth chattered in fear, and he scrambled to hide in the nearby bushes. Sang Ye's gaze was like a saw, locking onto his target. He pounced towards Ma Qing, who had transformed into his beast form. Ma Qing couldn't dodge in time and was hit hard by Sang Ye's tail. He immediately spat out blood. He fell into the river with a splash. Seeing their leader Ma Qing meet his end, the snake pack turned and fled in terror. But in the blink of an eye, Sang Yi appeared before them. Faced with such a gigantic and terrifying being, the snake beasts trembled and fear spread among them. Sang Yi suddenly opened his cavernous mouth. In that instant, lightning and fire intertwined. The snake pack was instantly devoured by this powerful force, all of them perishing. The birds and beasts in the forest were scared and scattered in all directions. Bai Di sensed something was wrong. Xuanyan wanted to go in and see what was happening, but was pulled back by Bai Di. The demonic energy inside is too strong. Be careful if you go in. At the same time, Lin Huan felt a sharp pain in her heart. The ring on her hand also began to heat up. She had a sudden premonition of disaster. She hurriedly opened the cellar's secret door, threw on a cloak, and rushed out. The moment she stepped outside, the scene before her was shocking. Birds and beasts were flying everywhere, and the ground was littered with corpses and remains. Just then, Xueling appeared behind Lin Huan. Why did you come down the mountain? Something happened to Bai Di and the others. Please, take me to them. Xueling grinned wickedly, getting a mischievous idea. He zipped in front of Lin Huan. Give me a kiss, and I'll take you. Lin Huan was exasperated. She pouted aggrievedly. This bird is so annoying. Xueling continued to add fuel to the fire. Any later, and there might not even be a scrap of them left. Lin Huan gritted her teeth and went for it. She gave Xueling a quick peck on the cheek. Then she quickly retreated. That should be enough, right? Xueling was still savoring it. A little too fast. Lin Huan was speechless. Are you done yet? Xueling grinned cheekily. Fine, I'll make do. With that, he grabbed Lin Huan. With a whoosh, he soared into the air. Meanwhile, Bai Di and Xuanyan entered the forest and saw the colossal Sang Yi. They were in utter disbelief. How did Sang Yi become like this? He's several times bigger, and his star level has jumped 5 levels. It's simply unheard of, and he wiped out the entire snake pack by himself. Just then, Xueling arrived swiftly with Lin Huan. Bai Di and Xuanyan looked up. Why are you here? Lin Huan hurried over to them. Xueling pouted and grumbled. This little one used me and then tossed me aside. Lin Huan paid him no mind and hurriedly asked where Sang Yi was. Bai Di and Xuanyan simultaneously glanced to the side. Only then did Lin Huan notice Sang Yi lying there. Her jaw dropped in shock. How did Sang Yi become like this? The blood of the demon clan flows in his body. Bai Di and Xuanyan were both stunned after hearing this. Lin Huan asked in confusion, what is the demon clan? Demons are monsters that crawl out of the endless abyss. They feed on the flesh and blood of beast men. Wherever demons go, the land becomes a barren hell. Lin Huan retorted loudly, Sang Yi is a good person. He can't be from the demon clan. That's because the demon bloodline in his body has always been dormant. Xueling pointed to the dagger stuck in Sang Yi's head. This is a blade forged from a demon's bone. It awakened his demon bloodline. Lin Huan's heart tightened. Xueling then asked, are you still sure you want him now? In my eyes, he's not some demon. He is Sang Yi. He is our family. Xueling smiled coldly. Are you sure? The demon clan is very dangerous. Your mercy could endanger everyone. As he spoke, Xueling's expression suddenly changed. He intended to take the opportunity to kill Sang Yi. Lin Huan rushed to shield Sang Yi. If you dare to touch him, I'll fight you to the death. Xueling looked at Bai Di and Xuanyan. The little female doesn't understand the danger of the demon clan. You too should understand. Bai Di and Xuanyan fell into deep thought. Lin Huan spread her limbs, shielding Sang Yi protectively. Tears couldn't help but fall. If you want to kill him, you'll have to step over my dead body first. Xueling gritted his teeth in anger. Lin Huan was crying her eyes out. Shuang Yun hurried to comfort his wife. All right, stop crying. We won't hurt him. Bai Di also wiped the tears from her face, promising not to harm Sang Yi. Xueling's face turned as black as the bottom of a pot. Hey, 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 the price of letting a demon clan member go is far greater than you can imagine. Lin Huan stuck her tongue out at him. Our family's business is none of your concern. Bai Di walked over to Sang Yi. Can this blade be pulled out? Xueling said he could try. So Bai Di jumped onto Sang Ye's head and pulled out the blade stuck in his head. Sang Ye's body instantly shuddered and gradually returned to its original size. Then, he reverted to his human form. Xueling marveled. Interesting. He actually changed back from a demon to a beast man. Lin Huan was overjoyed to see this. Xueling gave her a displeased glance and left first. Lin Huan looked at Sang Yi lying on the ground. She turned the ring on her hand and materialized a piece of animal hide, gently draping it over Sang Yi. Shuangyan looked on, astonished. Bai Di quickly put a finger to his lips. This is Huan's ability. Don't say anything. Shuangyan clamped his mouth shut and nodded vigorously. Afterward, with Bai Di carrying Sang Yi, the group set off on the road back to the wolf tribe. The big black snake Sang Yi had been framed before, causing the demon within him to awaken. Fortunately, he had completely forgotten about it after waking up. Seeing Sang Yi awake, Lin Huan breathed a sigh of relief. If you can't remember, then don't think about it. The most important thing for you now is to rest well and recover as soon as possible. Sang Yi looked at the exhausted Lin Huan, who had been taking care of him, and his heart ached. He gently pulled her into his embrace. Just then, Bai Di and Shuangyan walked in. Shuangyan was about to speak and mention Sang Ye's demon awakening when Bai Di clapped a hand over his jinxing mouth, signaling him not to say anything. It's good that you're okay. Those snake beasts are all gone, so don't worry. Sang Yi nodded and didn't think about it further. Lin Huan took out all the dried fish, planning to make soup to help Sang Yi recuperate. Seeing this, Bai Di felt a pang of jealousy. He lifted Lin Huan up and gently raised her chin. Seeing you take such good care of Sang Yi makes my heart ache a little. Lin Huan's heart skipped a beat. Before she could react, Bai Di had already leaned in and kissed her deeply. Lin Huan was filled with guilt and hugged Bai Di tightly. I'm sorry, I neglected your feelings. Bai Di understood that Lin Huan was comforting him, and the two began to kiss passionately again. However, in the heat of the moment, Bai Di suddenly stopped. He looked at Lin Huan, who hadn't rested well for the past few days. He said lovingly, "Let me take you back to the bedroom to sleep for a while." With that, he scooped Lin Huan up. Lin Huan quickly said it wasn't necessary, as she still had to cook. Bai Di flatly refused. "I want you to be well rested. That way, you'll be even more delicious." Lin Huan mumbled that she didn't need to rest, but as soon as she lay down, she instantly fell into a deep sleep. Bai Di gently caressed her cheek, trying hard to suppress his inner urges, and just placed a light kiss on her forehead. Just then, Shuangyan walked in, looking displeased. "I thought you were going to get intimate with her." After speaking, he pouted and furiously nuzzled Lin Huan's face. Bai Di was speechless. He's really a copycat. That night, Lin Huan slept exceptionally soundly. When she woke up the next day, she was still yawning. Just then, a commotion was heard from outside. Lin Huan went out to see and found it was the handsome yet annoying Xueling. Xueling seemed quite excited to see Lin Huan. A beast man at the side was about to greet Lin Huan, but was slapped in the face by Xueling Huan. "I heard you're a witch doctor. I've come to borrow some medicinal herbs." Just then, Sang Yi walked out. The moment he saw Xueling, his face instantly darkened, and Xueling didn't give him a pleasant look either. Lin Huan noticed the tension in their eyes and quickly took out some herbs, trying to block their line of sight. But unfortunately, the two beastmen were too tall and she couldn't block them. Lin Huan had no choice but to hand the herbs to Xueling, hoping to send him away quickly. Xueling pinched Lin Huan's cheek. "I'll come play with you again another day." With that, he flew into the air. Lin Huan muttered to herself, "Just get lost already." She then turned and warned Sang Yi to stay away from that Xueling. "He's not a good person." The snake nodded obediently. I'll listen to you." Lin Huan was instantly charmed by Sang Ye's obedient demeanor and secretly vowed to protect him well. The next morning, Xueling came looking for Lin Huan again. Seeing him, Lin Huan was exasperated. "As an elder, are you really that free every day?" Xueling was unconcerned. "You know I'm an elder, and you still speak to me in that tone? Aren't you afraid I'll cause trouble for the wolf tribe?" Lin Huan laughed mockingly. "Petty, Xueling shrugged nonchalantly. I heard your roasted sunflower seeds are delicious. Share some with me. Lin Huan quickly clutched the sunflower seeds. If you want to eat them, go pick them yourself. Hearing this, Xueling spread his wings, ready to shoot off like an arrow. Lin Huan's heart tightened, and she rushed forward to stop him. Stop! You'll ruin my sunflowers. Xueling grinned wickedly. Didn't you tell me to go pick them myself? Lin Huan was choked speechless. She angrily threw a bag of sunflower seeds at Xueling. But Xueling wasn't satisfied and wanted roasted seeds. Lin Huan gritted her teeth in anger. So many demands. Why don't you just fly up to the sky? As soon as she finished speaking, Xueling shot up into the sky with a whoosh. I can fly up to the sky. Lin Huan was exasperated. You damn bird, just get lost. After returning home, Lin Huan was still fuming. She asked her 3 mates which of them could defeat Xueling by D said that winning against him last time was a fluke. Shuangyan claimed that if the whole tribe attacked together, they might have a chance. Sang Yi also said that Xueling's strength was unfathomable. No one here was his match. Hearing this, Lin Huan looked dejected and grabbed a chicken leg, stuffing it into her mouth. She could only turn her anger into appetite. But a few days later, Xueling came to their door again, congratulating Lin Huan on suddenly becoming a mother. Her child was actually a cute little lotus flower, and the father of this lotus flower was none other than the bird, Xueling. Previously, to thank Lin Huan for the sunflower seeds, Xueling had given her a lotus seed in return. Lin Huan looked at the seed with confusion. Xueling introduced it as a ban Jilian seed. Just add a drop of blood and throw it into the pond, and it will grow on its own. After hearing this, Lin Huan decided to give it a try. She picked up a dagger and made a small cut on her hand. She dripped her blood onto the lotus seed. A magical scene occurred. The lotus seed instantly turned pink. Lin Huan found it extremely interesting and hurried to the edge of the pond. She tossed the lotus seed into the water. As soon as the seed hit the water, it began to grow rapidly. In the blink of an eye, it grew into a budding flower. Lin Huan couldn't help but marvel. It looks so much like a lotus. I wonder if it has. Before she could finish, lotus roots shot out of the water with plopping sounds. Lin Huan was stunned. She saw the flower stalk sway and swim towards her, even gently rubbing against her hand. Lin Huan marveled to herself. Even lotus flowers can become spirits these days. She curiously asked the little lotus flower, "Are all these lotus roots a gift for me?" The little lotus flower swayed its body. "If mommy likes them, they're all for mommy." Lin Huan didn't expect the lotus flower to be able to talk. Just like that, she had a lotus flower for a child. Just then, Xueling appeared in the sky. You two seem to be getting along quite well. The little lotus flower saw Xueling and excitedly shook its head, continuously calling out Daddy. Lin Huan was instantly stunned. It's one thing to call me Mommy, but why is it calling Xueling Daddy? What is going on? A smug smile lifted the corners of Xueling's mouth. The Banjilian is a rare species. It will evolve from a plant into a human form. Before it is born, whoever feeds it blood becomes its parent. I gave a drop of my blood before giving it to you. Lin Huan stomped her foot in anger. You did it on purpose. Xueling smiled cheekily. That's right, I did it on purpose. Lin Huan clenched her little fists in anger. You're so shameless. Seeing this, the little lotus flower hurriedly urged its 2 newfound parents not to argue. Lin Huan quickly comforted it. We won't argue anymore. You can go back now. The little lotus flower obediently swayed its body and swam towards the center of the pond. Xueling zipped to a spot above Lin Huan's head. Hey, mother of my child, how about you roast some seeds for me? Lin Huan pouted angrily. She threw a bag of sunflower seeds at him in return. Go away and don't come back. Xueling reached out and caught it steadily. You disown your husband after having a child? How heartless. With that, he flew straight up into the sky. Lin Huan was exasperated and couldn't help but complain. How can someone so handsome be so shameless? Lin Huan waved goodbye to her lotus baby, saying she would come again tomorrow. It was market day again. While they were at their stall, the beastmen scrambled to buy Lin Huan's lotus roots and roasted seeds. In a flash, everything was sold out. Just then, Xueling walked over. Are there any seeds left? Lin Huan gave him an annoyed eye roll. You eat so many seeds, aren't you afraid of getting heaty? Shui Ling extended a finger, and a small flame shot out with a whoosh. Do you think I'm afraid of fire? Lin Huan was speechless beyond belief, feeling like their conversation was on completely different wavelengths. The seeds are all sold out. Come back in a few days. Shui Ling pouted. After all, I'm the child's father. Aren't you going to leave some for me? This happened to be overheard by Shuang Yun. Lin Huan's heart skipped a beat. She was worried Shuang Yun would misunderstand Shui Ling. But that guy added fuel to the fire. Huan's and my child is already grown up. Hearing this, Shuang Yun flew into a rage. What the hell? When did Huan have a child with you? Shui Ling immediately summoned the little lotus, declaring that this was his and Lin Huan's child. The little lotus also kept calling out mommy to Lin Huan. When Shuang Yun heard this, his mind instantly went into chaos. Lin Huan looked at Shuang Yun's state. For a moment, she didn't know how to explain the matter of suddenly having a child. After Lin Huan's detailed explanation, Shuang Yun's ears drooped. He asked cautiously, then Huan, if you have a child in your belly, it will be mine, right? Lin Huan nodded hastily. Yes. It will definitely be yours. The little wolf beast perked up at once. He giggled foolishly. Huan still loves me the most. Shui Ling couldn't stand Shuang Yun's smug look and wanted to provoke him. Huan, I'll take our son back first. You should come back soon too. Shuang Yun roared at Shui Ling. That's our home. It has nothing to do with you. Shui Ling chuckled. You can't be sure until the very end. Shui Ling's pursuit of Lin Huan was unsuccessful. He actually started acting shamelessly, brazenly moving into Lin Huan's home. You're all back. Quick, sit down and rest. Lin Huan and Shuang Yun were speechless. Why are you here? Shui Ling grinned cheekily. Didn't I tell you I was coming back first? You guys are too slow. Bai Di asked him what his purpose was. A corner of Shui Ling's mouth lifted. I brought my son to find his mother. Bai Di was completely confused. May I ask who his mother is? Shui Ling replied as if it were obvious. It's Huan, of course. When Lin Huan heard this, she was furious. Pointing at Shui Ling, she roared loudly. Can you stop talking nonsense? I have absolutely nothing to do with you. Shui Ling then summoned the little lotus. Little one, what should we do? Your mommy dislikes us. The little lotus swayed its body, extended a vine root, and wrapped it around Lin Huan, pulling her to Shui Ling's side. It kept shouting, Mommy, Daddy. Together. Shui Ling praised the little lotus. So smart. Daddy didn't dote on you for nothing. Lin Huan's face darkened. She could only remain silent, thinking if Bai Di heard this, all hell would break loose. At this moment, Bai Di's expression was already frighteningly grim. Obviously, he had heard the conversation. Lin Huan hurriedly explained, Bai Di, you're wearing the ring. You should be able to feel it. It's not like what Shui Ling said. Bai Di just nodded silently. In his heart, he actually believed Lin Huan. But Lin Huan mistakenly thought Bai Di didn't believe her. She quickly tried to drive Shui Ling out. Bai Di understood in his heart. Shui Ling had truly fallen for Huan. But in the end, the decision was still up to Lin Huan herself. Shui Ling put on a pitiful and wronged expression. The corner of Lin Huan's mouth twitched. Just keep acting. At this moment, a system notification sound was heard. Congratulations to the host for obtaining a special mission. Lin Huan instantly became excited. The reward for a special mission must be very generous. The system listed the mission chart related to plants, minerals, and hunting respectively. The system suggested Lin Huan choose the mineral mission. She curiously asked the system why it made such a suggestion. The system informed her that completing this mission would allow her to obtain crystal stones. Lin Huan's eyes immediately lit up with greed. I'm rich. I'll choose the mining mission. The system reminded her, don't get happy too early. Failure of the mission will result in punishment. Lin Huan's smile vanished instantly. What is the punishment? Failure of a beginner mission results in a 7-day coma. Failure of an advanced mission results in the erasure of life. Lin Huan's heart skipped a beat. She secretly felt lucky that she didn't choose an advanced mission. Then, she took out a compass. She turned the compass as the system instructed. The next second, the compass suddenly went out of control, spinning rapidly without stopping. Lin Huan quickly asked the system what was happening. The system explained that if the compass needle keeps spinning, it means there is a mineral vein at the current location. Lin Huan was both surprised and delighted. There's actually a mineral vein under my feet. She told her 3 partners about this. She asked for their opinion on whether to dig. Bai said that if they dug rashly, it could very likely cause the mountain to collapse and destroy the tribe. Lin Huan was so scared, she almost got her period. She could only look for another place. At this time, there were only 3 months left until the mission deadline. Lin Huan was in a panic, afraid that if she couldn't complete the mission, she would be struck by lightning and fall into a 7-day coma. She hurriedly pulled Bai Di along to set off in search of a mineral vein. When passing by the vegetable patch, they met Sang Yi. Lin Huan waved at him. Sang Yi clamored to go with them. The beastmen nearby told Lin Huan to take Sang Yi along, saying they would take care of the watering. Lin Huan thanked everyone. Gently stroking the snake's head, they set off together on the road to find the mineral vein. However, the compass showed no movement along the way, but they did have an unexpected gain. Sang Yi found a nest of bird eggs. He directly rolled down the nest along with the eggs. He gave them to Lin Huan. Lin Huan didn't know whether to laugh or cry. It seemed Sang Yi was a habitual egg thief, but Bai Di didn't like to eat eggs. Lin Huan had a flash of inspiration. She thought of a way to make Bai Di fall in love with eating eggs. Taking advantage of the strong sunlight, she planned to make a sun-fried egg. Before long, the fried egg was sizzling and giving off a fragrant aroma. Looking at the fragrant fried egg in Lin Huan's hand, Bai Di couldn't help but swallow his saliva. It tasted incredibly delicious. Lin Huan also cooked a few for Sang Yi. Tasting the fried eggs, Lin Huan couldn't help but feel emotional. To think she would be eating fried eggs in a strange bee city. Mom, Dad, I will live well in this world. At this moment, Bai Di handed Lin Huan a flask of water. Lin Huan took it and gulped it down. How is it? My fried eggs are delicious, right? Bai Di gave a charmingly wicked smile. Compared to the egg, I'd rather eat you. Lin Huan did a spit take all over his face. Sang Yi was hanging upside down from a tree, sticking his head out. What's? Lin Huan, embarrassed, waved her hands dismissively. It's nothing. It's nothing. She looked at the compass needle, which remained motionless. She couldn't help but feel a little disappointed. Sang Yi couldn't bear to see Huan sad. Suddenly, he spat out a pile of amazing crystals from his mouth. Lin Huan was stunned. Good heavens, does Sang Yi have a storage space hidden in his mouth? Ever since Lin Huan became the little lotus's mommy, the bird Xueling had been constantly pestering Lin Huan in his capacity as the little lotus's daddy. He came to her door time and again. The child misses his mommy. As his daddy, I brought him to see you. Lin Huan's face darkened. She thought that she couldn't let Xueling continue to pester her in such an ambiguous way. She pointed at the narcissistic big bird and roared, if you want a child, go find another female. I'm a taken woman. Please don't speak like this in the future. Hearing this, Xueling's face instantly turned grim. The little lotus swayed its body, continuously calling out, Mommy, to Lin Huan. Lin Huan steeled her heart, feeling it was better to make a clean break, that I'm sorry, I'm not your mommy. Xueling's eyes narrowed, and an incredibly eerie smile appeared on his face. He held up the little lotus, which trembled in fear. Lin Huan's heart tightened. She thought his smile looked so dangerous. Seeing this, Bai Di immediately shielded Lin Huan. Shuang Yun and Sang Yi also quickly surrounded them. Xueling was seen pinching the little lotus's flower bud, saying viciously, Mommy doesn't want you anymore. Then there's no use in me keeping you. As soon as he finished speaking, the little lotus was engulfed in raging flames. Lin Huan rushed forward and rescued it from the sea of fire. The little lotus sobbed, Mommy, it hurts. Lin Huan's heart ached as she held it protectively in her arms. She roared angrily at Xueling. It at least calls you daddy. How can you be so cruel? Xueling waved a wing, not caring at all. Didn't you want to draw a clear line with me? It has your in my blood. If I burn it, everything will be completely clean. After saying this, he officially flew away from the place. Lin Huan gently placed the little lotus in a basin. Then she bit her own finger. She dripped her blood onto the little lotus. The little lotus's flower bud instantly unfurled. Lin Huan gently stroked its little head. From now on, you'll live with me. Ignore that bastard Xueling. Shuang Yun, hiding behind, saw this scene. His face was red with anger. He grumbled to himself, this little flower is brazenly latching onto Huan. At this rate, when will Huan ever get pregnant with my child? Thinking of this, he swooped in and pinned Lin Huan down. But at this critical moment, Bai Di grabbed him and pulled him out. I have something to tell you. Shuang Yun pouted angrily. If you have something to say it quickly. Spit it out. Huan Huan actually went out today to find a mineral vein. Let's dig out the mineral vein in Rock Mountain. Sang Yi and Shuang Yun were a bit shocked after hearing this. If we dig up Rock Mountain, the beastmen in the tribe might be in danger. But for Lin Huanhuan's sake, Shuang Yun decided to go all out. Just as he was about to arrange for people to start mining, he was pulled back by Sang Ye's snaketail. Don't be hasty. If we mine while still living on the mountain, will it be dangerous? Bai Di stated that a small mineral vein should not be dangerous. If it's a large mineral vein, they would build houses in a different place. The next morning, Lin Huanhuan woke up to find her 3 partners were not there. At this moment, she heard a commotion from the foot of the mountain. Looking towards the sound, she saw Bai Di and Sang Yi. She immediately trotted over happily and jumped into Bai Di's arms. Lin Huanhuan asked in confusion what everyone was digging. Bai Di replied, "You said before that there was a mineral vein at the bottom of Rock Mountain. It would be too much of a waste not to dig it." After hearing this, Lin Huanhuan was a little touched. So you changed your minds and decided to dig up Rock Mountain for me. Afterward, she came to the riverbank. As soon as the little lotus saw Lin Huanhuan, it immediately shot out of the water, excitedly twisting its graceful body. It even broke off a lotus leaf from its body and gave it to Lin Huanhuan to block the sun. Lin Huanhuan asked it for a few more lotus leaves, then trotted back to the mining area. She handed them to Bai Di and Sang Yi respectively. After putting them on, they instantly felt much cooler. Just then, the sound of hurried footsteps was heard. Not good. The group leader is fighting with the leader of the Yu clan.